Bye, Nick.
I was the one that got rid of the hole. I made that choice.
We could sever your feet.
This is a fun start, isn't it?
I don't know my way around the emotions, so it was...
Put out. Jesus Christ. People will know.
I looked it up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I need another drink.
Barbecue shapes are clearly superior to pizza shapes. Pizza shapes aren't a taste. I
I know, but you're asking people to forgive you for that.
A little something we call... He's so happy.
You scared the crap out of me.
Here we go. Hello, welcome to Back Pocket for August, Thursday, the 19th of August, 2021, live from Loki Studios. Tonight, back at the date, the time, tonight on Back Pocket, the last week in games, and a fortnight of lies. But I can't just lie by myself. I am joined by my favorite people to lie to and with, including...
Gus, I'd lie with you any day, mate.
Oh,
hello. What's it when I did that wordplay?
Shit.
And also with me.
Ooh, exciting.
very nice. And me, who is in warm form. This is a wool shirt, but it's so thin. How do they get wool to be that thin?
I know,
very
sheep
cozy.
are so fat.
Sheep are huge. It's a tight weave.
It was a diet sheep.
Are you? Oh, Steph. Check your VMix settings. It's
Well,
you,
if it
not me.
wasn't, it was Nick's camera last week. Steph's voice
So,
this week.
I will
The
say-
week after.
I will say that when we were just talking about the camera thing before we went live, and then when Pete's counting us in, he goes, "Okay, we're live in 3, 2, 1," and I'm looking at the call, and then the first thing I see is the battery thing, and I totally panicked, thinking that my camera cut out at the perfect moment again. So
But you did replace the paper in there, so that's the important thing. You've tech
Replace the
solved
paper.
your issue with fresh paper to stop that battery disconnecting. So well done.
$2,000 camera. Torn off piece of McDonald's bag. So
Oh, God.
yeah, that'll get you.
No wonder it didn't work, or is the grease better at conducting?
Is that better?
Stephanie.
Can you hear me?
That's better.
There we are.
Sorry.
I don't want to get too behind the scenes, but there was a moment, and when I say there was a moment, I'm talking about 20 seconds before everyone watching saw our faces, where it was like, Steph's still not at her computer.
No shit.
I have a lot of stuff going on right now, and I switched to a 2 PC setup, and I think the double keyboard and double mouse thing is more than my brain can handle. And
Still excuse you not being at the desk though. It's like there's 2 computers in here. I've got to leave.
there's just a lot. It's been a big day. It's been a big day.
Big week.
In theory, you should be at that computer more because you're like, I don't know what's going on. How do I fix this? I can't help it.
I can only put paper between so many things.
Exactly. Apparently, it's a great solution. If you don't want to have a kid, just put some paper down there. If you... No, I'm just saying. What do you want me to play? Smooth
segue.
Yes, reflex printing paper. I got a whole spool, baby.
We've got a couple of things to sort before we get into the main part of the show. So the first one is it is my friend's son's birthday was this week, and I wanted to wish Will a happy birthday. He turns 8. There he is.
Friend's son.
Oh, he's so sweet. But actually, I'm talking about an 8-year-old. So cut back to our Will. So, of course, I'm happy birthday to Will. Will, a massive Fortnite fan, and so it's apropos that this week's episode we will be playing Fortnite later on. So happy birthday, Will. Chat, happy birthday, Will. And yeah. Pleasure.
What's he doing? What's an 8-year-old doing watching this show, though? We just talked about contraception and printer paper. Like
very ineffective contraception.
I have my
Just put a piece of reflex down there.
What are my cousin's children to me? First cousins?
Children?
Nothing. You said they are nothing to me in the last conversation we had.
When they left last time.
They're
Right. It's a form of cousin stuff.
They're a first cousin, I think. I think it's first cousin.
Yeah.
No, second cousin, isn't it? No,
Twice
first cousin
removed.
is your cousin.
Is the actual
your cousin's cousin
so
is your first cousin once removed. First cousin once removed. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is like Mean Girls. So you've
First
got your
cousin, once
cousins and
removed.
your first cousins. No. Yes, okay, so it's a second cousin?
First cousin once removed.
First cousin once removed.
And they watched this?
It popped into my stream the other night, and I was like, "Oh, hi!" And he was like, "Hi, Steph, can I see Scotty?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course you can. Here he is." And then I had some tech issue, and I was like, "Fuck!" And then I was like, and then I was texting my cousin, and I was like, "Hey, so just apologize to Ed for me."
You might want to send one of those to Will's parents as well now.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'm
That's
sorry.
true.
I apologize.
How did Will take that outburst? No, he's very confused.
Didn't like it at all.
I've been friends with Will's dad for a very long time, and I've heard a lot worse. The internet is telling me that while it is your first cousin once removed, the common name to call them is niece or nephew. Is that?
That's what they feel like to me. It feels weird.
Yeah,
saying.
totally.
Yeah,
that's
it's too much like hard work to do all that. Like, what are you removed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not Bagginses.
That's true. We're not Bagginses, kids. So that was the first piece of housekeeping. The second piece is I didn't even tell you guys this. I'm just springing this on you.
Oh shit!
We finally got that present.
Oh yeah!
Oh, amazing.
I thought you were going to say you're having another kid, and I was like, you didn't use enough paper. Also, it's impossible.
That's right. Not enough paper. So there was a present made for us by the mods. The mods sent the present for our birthday show. It didn't make it here in time. It got lost in the mail. So then they ordered another one, but they wanted to get it here in time for next week's show. So Syntax Error sent me his copy of it that he had gotten because he got like a test run or something of it. So he sent me his, and it got here in time, but we were already kind of recording, so it was just downstairs in my mailbox while we were doing last week's show. And so I went down after the show and got it, and I was like, I'll open up this week. And then on Sunday, we got the one that got missing in the mail, but I still haven't got the one that got reordered again. So there's a third version of this present heading to my house right now, and I've got two of them here, but they're identical.
Do you think this is because
That makes sense.
because you mention that you had people in your building that would like knock on your door and let you know that there was a package there, and then that was like annoying for you, and maybe they picked up on that negative energy, and they're now like,
And they watch the
turfing
show.
is
and they're just
and
stealing your
like,
shit.
"That
They're just
piece of
stealing it.
Taking it and just putting it into other people's mailboxes.
Absolutely. I can't describe the anger, and I know that the sentiment on the internet from memory was Nick, stop being an ungrateful shit, but no, cannot describe the anger. So instead, what we've got a card here.
Lovely.
It's got a wax seal.
Now, did the other one come with a wax seal card as well, or is it just the
That's a
first
good
one?
point.
Syntax order the wax for himself?
So I'm going to open the
popping
card
it?
first, and then we'll have a look at the gift, and then if there's any more involved stuff, we can look at it in the post shop.
Any saucy post gift?
Let's party till it's pandemonium.
Yes,
Oh,
panda
a pun.
puns.
Panda's upside down.
I choose you. Pandas are always upside down. You
No, but it
idiot.
just looked like he was holding the card upside
Sure.
down, and then I was like, "What do you mean?" Yeah, right.
Now I was not. There was no. There was no thing saying I can't just read this live on air. Dear Nick, Steph, Pete, Gus, and Will, the mods made you a 1-year anniversary present. It got lost in the same city it was sent from. Luckily, my copy, to check my designs, didn't go horribly wrong. Arrived safely across 2 lockdown areas and a border closure. So enjoy this well-traveled present. With love, Syntax, the mod team, and all the back pocket community. And on the back,
a panda. The S.
Oh, the
that's
S.
Oh, but the S is upside down as well.
and the present here is. So just pretend it's our birthday again.
Okay. Ha.
Cheers. Says on the back, cheers for a fantastic first year, and it's a year in our back pocket.
Oh, nice.
Look
sick.
at that. How nice is
I
that?
love that.
Lovely.
Oh, that one's
Lovely.
got to go on the set for sure. Oh,
Now,
look.
Rick.
Oh my god.
Oh, that looks sick.
Man.
Oh, Nick, that's
Gus,
all
they
blurring.
stole all
'cause
your
it's-
art.
Put it in front of your face because it's blurring it because it thinks it's
Oh,
in
the-
the background.
Yeah.
Oh
We'll
my
go through it on the
God.
post show.
Holy
Yeah,
shit.
totally.
This-
Holy
It's
shit.
like
That's
Amazing.
Oh my god, that's
What
so
the hell?
unreal.
That is
Oh
totally
my
like one
God.
of those Holy shit! All
It's
signed
like
there
one of
as
those
well.
books of like the first 10 seasons of The
Wow.
Simpsons,
Oh,
and
I
here's
really
a
wanna see
trivia
it.
about every
Yes.
episode.
Can you
Totally.
post it to us
so
next? And
cool.
it can be like the Sisterhood of Traveling
Thank
Pants, and
goodness
we all
there's
just
3
get to have it
copies.
for a little while, so it brings joy to our lives.
There's 3 copies, so I can send one to the Ben Dixon Burns household. I can send
Yep.
one to the Ronald household, and then Will, I'll
Every
take a
second
picture.
weekend, we'll. No, Nick, I had a similar book that was the history of Hey Hey It's Saturday, but the book came out in 1995, and it was like it had like Ozzy Ostrich's letters in it and stuff. It was like a kind of kids book that had all these like
Amazing.
paraphernalia that was in it that was round the show. So that's amazingly thoughtful and very creative.
The
Yeah, brilliant.
history of Hey Hey It's Saturday. That is, I feel like that went under noticed by
It was
everybody.
at a
when you
holiday.
said
It was
that
in a
out loud.
holiday house bookshelf. That's like where that
Okay,
book
right,
lived.
yeah,
it
that's
was like
That's where that belongs, I think. That's
Yes,
where you're like,
yeah.
what the hell is that?
just straight there.
I will say, if possible, there might be a digital copy lying around. I don't know. But there could be a digital version of this.
There is a digital, yeah.
There
So
is, we
that
might be
could
able to
get
bring that up
shared.
for post or
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
we could even put it in the Discord if it doesn't involve too many saucy things in there.
We'll have to
Anyway,
read how
Ooh.
sexy those messages are.
That's
That's
true.
true. It's mainly just stussy S's, and that's it. And then
sexiest.
the third thing to touch on, which is not as sexy as a stussy S, but is much more important. Before we get to our first segment, we wanted to take a moment to talk about something going on right now and see if there's anything we can do to help. And we are talking about the situation in Afghanistan at the moment, which is absolutely abhorrent. I spoke about it a couple of days ago on one of the live streams that I did there when I was playing Road 96, and we're looking at a situation where an entire country and its people have just been abandoned. For anyone trying to start a life or continue a life with any sort of modicum of freedom of expression, the ability to educate themselves, start a career, follow a passion, or even choose a husband, that's not only under threat at the moment, but it is just being actively erased. So
The last 20 years of progression that they have made in that country, particularly for women, is like suddenly returned to zero.
just absolutely gone. And so there are 2 things that you can do in a time like this where it can feel so helpless, and that's to raise awareness and raise money. And we're hoping that we can do both today. We know for many of you, it's an incredibly difficult time financially as well, and we would never want you to put yourselves in a position where you are struggling. But if you've got a couple of dollars burning a hole in your pocket right now, if you're going to gift some subs tonight, if you're going to do anything like that, or have been looking for a way to help, then please click on the link in the chat at the moment. We're running a Tiltify called Aid for Afghanistan. The money is all going to go to Afghan Aid. They are a charity that provides shelter and provisions to locals who have lost their homes, who have been forced out of where they live, who are seeking refuge right now, who are looking for protection. They're actively working on the ground to support as many Afghan residents as they can, and anything that we can do to help them will go a long way. So they are a UK-based charity, so they are taking donations in pounds. So we have set our goal to raise £1,000 tonight, which is about 2,000 Australian dollars. But we're going to pitch in ourselves, and we're going to match donations up to the first £500 or 1,000 Australian dollars. So when we hit £500 at the end of the show, we'll match that donation up to that and put in our own $1,000 Australian. So we hope that if you have any money to give, that tonight is a night that you can give it. And obviously, all of the money that we're raising tonight will go directly to Afghan Aid and to hopefully help some people in an absolutely horrific situation right now.
That'll be running for the episode as well. That'll be up for the whole one. So I think we'll come back at the end of it and tally that up and drop ours in.
Holy
there as
shit!
well.
Look at that.
It's already
Holy
won.
shit.
I just
went
donated.
up to everyone being
Do that
generous.
again if that helps. Wow. Oh, amazing. All the pop-ups there, guys. Thank you, Narcotex, and everyone else who's getting a little notifications up there before. Amazing. And that's already rocketing our way there. So as I said, we will be looking at that and thanking everyone who pops up along the way. So cheers, guys. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. We won't be able to mention everyone who donated live during the show as it happens. Yeah. Obviously, you will come up here. But Pete, I think there's a way we'll be able to get everyone's name at the end.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
yeah, cool. And we'll post something in the Discord and thank everyone there as well.
Already, I may as well start with everyone who's done it so far. Emily PS donated yesterday, was way ahead of everyone.
Do that.
What are you doing, everyone else?
Mr. Pokelope, DolphinPants, Daniel McCormack, Anonymous again,
Very
Nigrotex,
generous
Connor,
Anonymous twice.
Lefrene, Anonymous, Luna, X Solar, BMac, Evil Spyboy, Stephanie, Ben Dixon.
Hi.
We've got Justidius 92, Arcade Blob, Jade, Hannah, Antonio, Snell XD, Agent Triple B, Princess Jingles, Smashka, Sassless, Elkane, Multifish, Sardonic. You guys are all legends. Thank you so much.
That's the quickest. That's insanely fast. This is a slow burn, but thank you guys. That is amazing.
That was $1,400 immediately raised in the space of about 90 seconds. So thank you very much, everyone. Obviously, once you hit the threshold, that doesn't end. So just anything else is just going to continue to help. So if you have any money, then I mean, we don't appreciate it, but someone else certainly will. So
any bob, put a few bob in there, because isn't that what is a pound of bob?
It's already over 100%.
Jesus Christ!
There
You guys
go.
are so generous. It's unbelievable.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Obviously, we should put ours in now. We'll do it at the end when we tally it all up. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Although I did just see Evil Spy Boy in the chat said made a typo, and I hope he's talking about one of the messages that he just sent, and not like he accidentally donated £1,000 instead of £100, because that would be a pretty damaging typo. So well done, everybody. We smashed the goal already, and that's the end of the stream. Okay, should we move on with the show? That's going to.
We should.
I think so.
Keep it like we spoke for a little while behind the scenes about like how do we do the bar? Like how much do we put it then? Put ours in? Like I won't go into it, but we're like, what do we do? It's like that'll make the most sense. Well, that's ruined now because this is full, and that's wonderful because you guys have done such a bloody.
You've ruined everything with your generosity.
We spoke for longer about what to do with that than that took. So
that's so true. That is so true. We spent 10 minutes, and it's on £2,000.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Yay! Thanks, guys.
I mean,
that's awesome.
Was there? Oh, sorry. And a bob is a shilling, Gus. Apparently, thanks to North Darkwood. So if that was my mistake, and I've caused someone to put more in than they meant to, I apologize.
I think people still use a few bob. Oh no, they say quid.
Quid.
It's
That's
quid.
what I was thinking.
Quid.
A couple of quid.
So to everyone who has donated, and it's, as we see, it's already on 200% completed. So that's about $4,000 that you guys have raised, and there's only 500 people watching.
And there's
so
only 29 days to go, according to it as well.
Yeah, right.
So hurry up. No, amazing.
Cool. Okay, let's move on now to our first segment of the show, and that, of course, is a little segment we like to call... Just say what you all been playing. Brought to you by Brent Jones, aka LokiCat, who did actually contact me last week after flaunting, with complete disregard for our or for my jealousy, his whiskey collection. And he did recommend a couple of really nice drops that I've not had yet. So thank you very much, LokiCat, for being my enabler. LokiCat has been a massive sponsor to our Patreon, and you can become a massive sponsor of our Patreon as well by heading to patreon.com/backpocket. But we would encourage you instead to sponsor the Afghan Aid charity donation drive tonight, which is already sitting on £2,500. Oh God! So that's amazing. You're amazing.
You could almost get yourself a pair of Redbubble socks and shipping for that amount. So well done.
Good. Well done. Yes. All right. Let's move on with the rest of the show, and let's start it off with someone a little different than we normally do, and that's Little Will on the ones and twos. Little Will.
Yeah, Little Will.
There he is. And talking now, not just faces from before.
I'll use some words. I've been playing Avengers because someone has to. It's the biggest expansion they've dropped since the game started, as you said, Nick, possibly the only expansion. But this one is pretty hefty because it's not just the Black Panther, it's an entire new region for the game, which comes with a couple of new maps as well, it's great. I've had fun. This game for me, I don't know if I've said it before, but it's my destiny. It's not like
it is your destiny.
Not in a prophecy sense.
Yeah,
in a Dota and a Destiny sense. It's a game I'll come back to, even though like nothing's changed too much. No offense to those games. I know a lot changes, but it's just like I find myself in it.
This is the most amount of qualifying I've ever heard.
Yeah, because here's the thing: nothing's really new. There's new move sets that Black Panther has. There's a big staff that he'll throw in a bit, and he's able to impale like 8 different enemies. So there's a lot of fun to that. But I've been playing.
I like those flips that he does. He looks like very distinctive movement style compared to the other characters.
Wow, they're stuck on each other.
They all get stuck to the ground.
That's violent.
It's quite intense. And that's actually something fun about this Black Panther in terms of the very little story there is here. It's probably about 5 hours worth of new content, all free as well. Their take on Black Panther, they've gone for a more, I think, comic book. He's a lot more brutal in terms of, he's more of a king than the kindness that kind of Chadwick Boseman's performance has, which is cool. It's Christopher Judge as well.
I mean,
so
that voice.
Remind me who that is again? His voice actor?
Kratos or
Teal.
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Right.
Oh, Teal.
Awesome.
Or Kratos from the then there's these new enemies. You got some spiders, which was pretty exciting because the opening of the game now has like a splash screen of like arachnophobia. So there's new stuff at the start of the game too.
That's your feature that you're almost leading with is the warning on the splash screen.
It's pretty exciting.
That's a big. I didn't realize that, but that's a big thing for games. Do you remember when Grounded included the option to like remove spiders or make them like blobs or something? What did they
Yeah, they turn into like big blobs, I believe.
Right.
In arachnophobia mode.
Yeah.
You can't get rid of these ones. And look, I will say that I found the new enemies that they've inserted into this, they are actually challenging for the first time. Like the other 2 expansions didn't really do anything with the enemy variety or type. So these have at least given something to learn, and that's what I've kind of enjoyed.
Yeah, cool. That's good.
Combat's not great because for the first time I'm actually trying to learn how to play as a character, which is
okay.
I was going to ask, because from memory I played a small amount of it. There was like a couple of kind of classes to each fighter, and you had like your heavies, your ranged, and your brawlers. Obviously, a brawler, I would say by nature, and how we're seeing the footage. Is that someone had you played much of that style in the main game or before this?
He's kind of the one because Black Widow and Captain America kind of have that kind of combat as well. This feels like the best of both of them, plus the kind of the tech that he has in the film where he can absorb damage. That's also here. You can just take hits and then release it back, which is quite fun. So it's definitely the type of character I enjoy from this game. So it is cool to have more of this. There's puzzles now. Remember puzzles?
Oh,
do you remember puzzles?
Remember puzzles? Remember when Crystal Dynamics made Tomb Raider? It's like that, but like shit. There's more puzzle-based stuff in it, but it's still very much match the shape, which is what all the puzzles have been before it. But it was a nice shake-up. Like this happens in the first hour, so it was a moment of like, oh, maybe this is different. Maybe things have changed.
Right, they tried to trick you into thinking to expect something new for the next like 20 hours of game.
And then I just opened a chest and hit some big barrels.
That's it. Smash some pots. Yep.
Yeah, but it has been good. The few maps that have inserted into the rotation have a few more challenge elements, more matched shapes. It's their one bit. Yeah. That's all they've got. But
cool atmosphere, and as you said, like looks the most different from all the repetitive nature of a lot of the facilities and things I saw from original Avengers, which was just very stock standard. So I imagine
there's a lot more visual. Like Wakanda is the first, and it also feels like maybe the first environment they've built for next gen. Like it just has more lighting baked in and a little bit more kind of fidelity to everything, which is exciting. It's me trying to remember the one symbol.
I didn't play a huge amount of Avengers, but the stuff that I did play, it all felt quite samey. Does this really like lean heavily into its own unique identity?
I love the environment. Like it looks very different from the other places.
Like we were about to see, this is like it's kind of a little bit like video game. I mean, it is a cutscene, but this was quite exciting because just the scale. There's never been they never really hit scale like this.
Yeah, it always felt like very even when you were sort of moving through like the city and stuff like that. It felt like a very boxy, like you were in a big room.
Totally. So this was quite nice.
It's really quite broad and environmental. Have they done any kind of update to the sort of hub world and stuff that you spend time in as a team? Because that was the part of the game that I really felt just looked quite dodgy. Like the way the characters moved around in that world felt like a game from 15 years ago.
So, there is more hub worlds. Like as you go through the campaign, they introduce 2 other ones apart from the helicarrier. This, being in Wakanda, has another one. The like movement around it, it's still the same. But there's actually some good scripted or like good dialogue moments between characters that haven't gotten old yet as I've been running around. Like each character has different sets of interactions. But
these cutscenes are great.
Yeah, this is super cool. And the after the fact they've added the MCU suits, and I think their designs are definitely more polished. Like seeing this Captain America, it's like I can enjoy this game a little bit more now.
Because the strength of the base game was the story, was probably the best part. Does this deliver on a good story so far?
It's definitely it's a similar thing to the base game as well. It's the characters that are interesting. The story isn't really doing much.
Yeah, fair.
There's like the voice cast in this are great. Like all the lines with Christopher Judge and whoever's playing Shuri. There's a good, similar to the films and comics. There's a good kind of interaction there. But the story is like Claw has come and he wants Wakanda, wants vibranium because that's important to him, and that's kind of as far as it seems to go. It's all integrating into the main campaign though. Like he's working for AIM and everything's kind of a single world, which is what they were hoping to do with this. So this is the first sign that it might work.
And just in terms of you're running around as Cap here, but you're fighting obviously as Black Panther before. Are there missions? Again, I'm a little lost on some of the structure. Is it missions that you have to play as Black Panther and then the replayability comes from the other characters, or can you do that from the beginning if you wanted to?
Similar to the story, there's like 6 or 7 main missions that are aimed to be as Black Panther because he's leading the narrative, but then there's the side missions you can play with friends as whatever character. And via playing it, there's a bunch of Wakanda-based, like all the maps get reused in missions that you can play as anyone. But there's not, like, it is the one element because right at the start, it was just me as Black Panther, and I kind of wish that was an option more often throughout the game because as soon as you have all the AI, or you can play with friends and that adds to it, but as soon as you have AI fighting with you, that's when the game just gets super messy because you're like, I want to attack this one person. The AI goes, me too. And it's just an ugly mess of...
Ruins the cinematic nature of the fight and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so it was good to have the one mission at the start of this being solo, but yes, straight away I remembered what I didn't quite enjoy about the game, but it's definitely, I don't know, it felt good. It felt like a fresh take on it, and hopefully it brings enough people back, because I feel like having 2 Hawkeyes probably didn't bring anyone back, but now having this plus those 2 expansions as well to dabble in hopefully brings people back to continue where the game's kind of headed. But yeah, it's fun. It's more of the same though, so I feel like if you left because you didn't enjoy it, this probably won't fix anything for you, but if you left because you were just kind of done, this might bring you back in for a couple more hours and have a bit more fun with the game.
Yeah, cool.
Do they have a roadmap moving forward after this?
This is the end of their most recent roadmap. So there's it's a little bit of a limbo state. There's still they've actually flat out said Spider-Man is coming by the end of the year. So it's assumed they're still going to keep working on the game at least.
I mean, there's no way they could include Spider-Man without web slinging, right? Does this game world allow for that?
That they've built in the way that you saw like Thor and an Iron Man kind of like limit their height. Their height.
Yeah. It's just because I feel like web slinging is such a core mechanic that is kind of built into Spider-Man games from the start. I feel like it would be difficult to suddenly add that into a pre-existing game world. But maybe they've got it figured out.
I think a lot of, like when I think of Spider-Man, the 2 ways of traversing are obviously like normal swinging, but lots of the time he uses as like a grapple to pull himself to areas. So a lot of the game is already accounting for Iron Man flying around in here. So it's kind of like pull yourself to that wall as opposed to like swing down the corridor to that wall potentially.
Totally. And like characters like, I think Widow and the Hawkeyes both have a kind of...
Oh yeah, Widow had a grapple.
Whip too, and so they're kind of in there.
True. Yeah,
it might not feel as good, but they could definitely find a way, I think,
Yeah, I wonder if Spider-Man's web sling is just a webby grapple.
Yeah, I mean, outside of that core set of characters, everyone's kind of felt like a retread with a few... You can spawn a cat. You can spawn a whole panther as one of his moves.
That's pretty cool.
Which is pretty fun.
And they'll have to put that warning at the start.
Who is your favorite Avenger outside of the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Character-wise, it's probably Iron Man. He's probably the most fun. I know that our Big Ben is not a big fan and tries to convince me that he is a horrible person, which I can't see he is. But the character-wise is interesting.
Still had to appreciate the character, yeah.
I think the writing evolved over the course of the thing that allowed him to be a less shit character.
Yeah, for sure. He's fun by the end. And I'll also just say this is one of the new maps, and I just enjoy the visual. It's obviously there's forest in the other ones. There's just a scale to this, and again the lighting just added so much. It almost feels like a lesser Lost Legacy Uncharted level, which was really cool. So
yeah, cool.
It always looks really cool. Every bit of footage I watched the Avengers game was making me be like, why am I playing this right now? And then everything that everyone said who was playing it was like, that's why I'm not playing it. But it just, every time I watch footage of it, and this in particular, I'm like, this looks so much fun. But again, I know that it has its limit to how much you enjoy this repetitiveness and that kind of stuff. So
if they can nail a drip feed of characters, then I think that's enough to kind of get in, have fun with the character, and get out.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
It's like seeing the movie.
They haven't yet.
Yeah, they haven't. A year on. It's a year I think, this month.
Yeah.
So.
Like that, I feel like that's the issue, that they've gone, this is a big swing to try to get people in. There's been tons of rumors that the game's going to go free to play as well. But so if this does the job and actually gets people playing the game, then they're going to tap out on that content pretty quickly. And so they need to have more things coming. They've said that Spider-Man's coming, but it's like, you've got them in, now what are they supposed to do? Because that's what happened in the first place. Everyone came in and we went, all right, there's not a ton here. So yeah, it's interesting to see. It's such a strange game. Particularly since it's attached to such a huge, massively successful IP.
You watch it, and again, looking at just how much fun it looks, you also look at it and go, it is so glossy, it is so shiny. I recognize all this stuff. Why isn't this just, resonating?
Why isn't it the biggest thing? What's missing?
I still stand by the fact that it feels like it was made by two different studios who were not talking to each other, because there's parts of it that just don't feel like they connect with the rest of it, and I wonder how something like that happens. I guess there are different studios that work sort of on different parts of the game, maybe different like arms of the studio.
And I think as well, you have a studio that felt like they wanted to make a cool single-player story-based game, and a publisher who were like, we want to make a games as a service microtransaction game. And those two things don't coexist. And to prove that, go play Marvel's Avengers. Okay, cool. So are you gonna stick in with it?
Yeah, there's enough here to be leveling up and having fun with that. I'll dabble in it. Once I've finished the main campaign, I've probably got 2 hours left to go. It'll probably lessen my involvement in it, but I'll keep through it until it's dead.
I do think these kinds of games are fun as well, regardless when you're playing with friends. It's like, because you can kind of just like chat and brawl together, and there's lots of stuff happening on screen.
Especially when they're characters that have like famous names, because then you can just go, look at Iron Man, just sticking it out in the corner. It's so fun. Good fun.
Yeah, so cool. That is Avengers War for Wakanda. Before we move on to our next game, Pete, can we get a check-in on the donation drive? 3,000. Jesus, 3,068 pounds.
Oh, how much is that in Australian dollars?
It's like 5,800. I could just actually plug it into.
Yeah, I want to see. I want to know. That's awesome. Thank you so much,
and
guys.
Anonymous again. You just keep coming back.
5,800.
Who is this 4chan?
I also did check. I started having a look at the people donating, and because when it had that huge jump, I assumed that someone had donated £500. It wasn't that. It was that everyone, a lot of you are amazing and all just put through donations. So it's like, it heartens me even more that there's not just one person out there who's like, hey, here's a lot of money. It's that there's a ton of people out there who watch who can recognize when you can donate to a good cause. So
proof to the ad is that every little bit counts, because it literally does. Well done, everyone.
Absolutely. Stephanie Ben-Dixon, what have you been playing this week?
So I've been playing a game that's a little bit older, but I have just discovered it. And it came about because we were having so much fun in the Back for Blood beta that we sort of played through all of that on the easiest and then the medium difficulty. We didn't touch the hardest one because we didn't want to punish ourselves like that.
You're getting there.
What did you say, guys?
You're getting there. You're working way up to it.
It was working our way up. That was very disappointing, though. I think after they, in the closed beta, I don't think this was a problem, but they must have done something to it in the update with the open beta, and we got to the very last, encounter, and it just didn't spawn any enemies. So we'd been working, because that was the first time we attempted it, we failed on the medium difficulty. And when we came back in the open beta to try it again, we were like seriously G'd up for it. We'd like planned and strategized. And if anyone else has played it, you'll know that there's a big kind of gun that you have to put like rocket ammunition into and fire it, and we'd planned out how we were going to store the ammunition, and we planted all of our like bombs everywhere, and then just no enemies spawned, and we just won. And we were like, this doesn't feel very good, does it? So we so we were like, what are we going to do until the game comes out? And my rad friend Shark suggested we play World War Z, which is free on Game Pass. It's developed by Saber Interactive, and it's actually really, really fun. It's a very different kind of shooter to Back 4 Blood, Left 4 Dead, that kind of thing. It's for starters, it's the third person game, so it's very kind of weird going straight from first person into an over the shoulder zombie shooter. But it's really cool. It's got a really cool story to it, and I guess the main thing that you kind of that you kind of remember from the World War Z film is that kind of iconic image of the zombies kind of piling up like a tidal wave and pouring into spaces and kind of climbing up bodies and creating their own kind of wave that would, it was just really terrifying to see a horde of that scale. And they've managed to put that into this game quite regularly, which is really cool, because I think the focus with this game is less about being super tactful with your strategy and more about trying to deal with an overwhelming number of enemies. So it's different but intense and really fun in that way.
It's a funny one because it came out like in a weird. I remember I played a little bit of it like a couple of years ago, almost. It feels like, and it was like the book came out years ago. The movie then finally got made, and then a game came out like years after the film, and it was just this sort of like, okay, someone's decided to pick up this property and run with it. And I was really hesitant at the beginning, being like, it just feels like a bit of a budget slapped together license kind of thing. And in terms of the way it's thought out with the parties, the abilities, all that kind of stuff, I remember being, as you said, surprisingly fleshed out.
I will say that the menu system is very unintuitive and confusing. Like, just trying to pick a class before you start the game just doesn't make sense. You have to go into there are menus within menus that you have to choose your class, and then you go into a different menu down a different tree in order to be able to like make changes to that class. And then the way you kind of upgrade your character is by playing that class and then using certain weapons. And if you use a weapon enough, then you're, in between games allowed to level up those individual weapons, if that makes sense. And so it all just felt like really unintuitive. The other thing too is that the guns in the world are kind of just, there's different types of guns and they feel good to use, but I'm used to being able to play games that allow you to compare weapons and show you that like, okay, here's a carbine and here's an SMG, and they're both, a tier 2 weapon, but this one's better for this and this one's better for that. Like, they don't give you an easy way to compare weapons. So you're kind of just like looking at whether it's a level 1, 2, or 3 gun, and I guess kind of getting used to the types of weapons that you like to use in any given situation. So I didn't really love that. But I think there's the way they kind of like set up each section when you're playing through is that there's quite a lot of, I wouldn't say like puzzles, but like objectives you need to achieve. You need to kind of search corpses for different keys. You need to set up mortars and turrets and stuff to kind of deal with an oncoming wave. There's special zombies, as there are in most zombie games, big tanky dudes like you see there. There's ones that spit zombie juice on you, and if you get infected, you have to disinfect yourself within a certain time limit. Otherwise, you yourself become a zombie.
Just quickly, do we think that the zombies there walked into the elevator and selected a floor and traveled up there, or died in the elevator and have been waiting for someone to open the door?
I think it's more likely that they died in the elevator. But look, I wouldn't put it past them. There's a lot of dudes in like hazmat suits as well that explode with a kind of poisonous gas that does damage. There's ones that have like bombs that explode. There's all kinds of different zombies that's really fun. And then you pick up these heavy weapons as well throughout the game that only have a limited kind of lifespan in terms of the rounds that you can use. But it's like rocket launchers and chainsaws. Oh, there's a big example of the Horde there. How terrifying
it's like
is that?
it's there's sort of are they not like instances in the campaign that like you get to areas where it's like, right, now you're getting a wave and it's sort of like you bunker in and fight it off, I think.
Yes, pretty much. But like what this game has that I feel like Left 4 Dead or Back 4 Blood doesn't is that sense of scale. And when you see that horde pouring down the street, or when you see zombies climbing up over walls over the top of each other, it's really scary. And you're all just kind of throwing as much ammunition as possible. But like there's times when you're like, I don't know how we're ever going to have enough bullets to like take these like zombies down. But you know, I feel like they give you lots of random ammo throughout the you know, maps and stuff so that you don't ever feel like you're running out of too much ammo. But yeah, it was, I don't know, like I wasn't sure about it at first because I was in such a groove with Back 4 Blood. But once we started playing this for a while, it was just like, it felt very different and yeah, it felt it in a cool way, I think. Yeah, and the other thing too, I would say is that like, it has a pretty decent story. Like, I don't think Back 4 Blood has much of a story to it, and it doesn't necessarily need it. But you play through New York, Jerusalem, Moscow, and Tokyo in the main game. And then there was a Maciel French expansion. And there's different characters through each of those campaigns that you inhabit, and you kind of learn a little bit about their story and their situation and how they ended up there. And there's a little French character with a beret, which I'm excited about playing when we do the DLC.
It's a cool excuse to globetrot and be like, oh, okay, we don't have to do all our maps in New York or something. It's like, the book is like, from memory, it's like it's diary entries from people around the world. And so it's like they can jump around between all the other characters and say like, here's what's going on currently. I remember the Tokyo map was cool. It was like a coastal town or something. And it was like, seaside town. Suddenly all the architecture and everything changes. And it was just like, it's a nice way than just continually doing the Midwest as well.
Yeah, it's also fun. I was just gonna say it's funny that the book was like the World War Z genre keeps changing. Like the books were sort of like the diary entries, all these different character perspectives, and then the film was like a bit actiony. But then the second half of the film was like almost like 28 Days Later, mainly set in like a medical facility towards the end and stuff. And then this is like much more of an action game shooter, blah blah blah. So. Yeah,
it's really cool.
I don't know how to end that point. It was just an observation.
No, totally. And I'm really enjoying it. I wasn't sure at first if I would, but like, I don't know. I think it's a really fun cooperative game that has a different feel to it to most other zombie shooters that I've played. And I was really impressed with how good it looked and how diverse the locations are that you go through. And I really like inhabiting different characters as you go to each of those places around the world, and hearing all their little voice lines and stuff like that. It's awesome. And the fact that it's on Game Pass now means that, if you've got Game Pass, you can just give it a go if you've got a bunch of friends and play.
That's a good point.
I bet it's a good time for them as well after Back 4 Blood beta closes and people are like, I feel like I didn't get enough. So it's your exact situation. Cool. So that is World War Z. Peter Burns.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Road 96.
Road 96. And apologies, everyone, that I've been a little quiet. I've just been watching some crazy frame drops. But it hopefully is being smooth enough for you guys at the moment, and we might
put a note to
adjust
to grab your face because I was watching it while that all
we might adjust
there
later.
Are some wonderful reactions from you, just some voiceless eyes darting around.
It's not looking healthy, so we might stop and restart.
The stream looks okay on my end. Are you looking at?
It's pretty intermittent, but it's bad when it's bad.
All right.
We might have to do a redo before we go into the next segment.
Yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Road 96. We saw. I don't know. I feel like we saw it like 18 months ago. We saw teasers for this, and it immediately was eye-catching. This cell of basically it's something like 1,400 types of playthrough. It promises, and the concept is that you're in a country run by a dictator who stamps out dissent of teenagers, and basically the only adults left are rebels against this like tyrant, or these kids who are growing up in this world that sucks. And you play as these teenagers who are trying to get across the border, trying to escape this horrible life. Maybe your parents suck and don't care about it as well. But that's the goal. You play through these scenarios as these kids, but the kids aren't really the characters. The characters are the main characters that you engage with along the way. And there's...
Pete, can we jump to literally any other footage?
No, this is the best part
during
of
this
it.
fascinating game that you're talking about, and you're there kicking a football around for the entire time.
This is the best. This is the best part of it. Well, and it totally is the best part of it. Is that it's like it's often a quiet game.
Yeah.
It's this funny beast of like the way that it works, basically, to break it down, is that you start on your road trip. Maybe you've stolen a car. Maybe you're on foot hitchhiking. Maybe you're in someone's truck because they've deigned to pick you up. Maybe the cops have already pulled you over, and you kind of like enter in on this scene as part of this vignette.
That's semi-randomized, but also due to some questions you answered, right? It's like it's going to
They
start
are
differently.
randomized. No, it's totally random where you start.
Yep. Okay.
And that's basically a node, and you kind of move through a bunch of different nodes throughout the journey of each individual, and it's random which node happens next. It could be, it is informed by decisions that you make in terms of maybe you order a taxi, so you get in a taxi. Maybe you choose to hitchhike, so you get picked up by a random hitchhiking, someone driving whatever, or you catch the bus, as I did here. And this character up on the left here, this cop, is one of the major characters. And whenever you encounter one of the main characters, you kind of start tackling the grander story, while your objective is just to get to the border and escape and survive the journey of being a poor, tired teen just trying to get out of here. You will inevitably bump into Mama Bear or Zoe or some of the other like characters, and it's quite a gallery of very different characters that their stories intertwine, and so that's how you engage with the stories. You see how this person is connected to that person, but maybe you don't see that for 2 hours of gameplay. You're not quite sure what the connection is, and suddenly it reveals itself in a playthrough. So basically, you play through 7 runs on your way to the end of... sorry, is this spoilers?
No, it's like, I mean, all of it. No, I think the interesting thing about showing this game, because I've played half of it on stream, or 2/3, absolutely adore it. But the whole game, there's no way to show the game without spoilers, really, because I'm like, I've never seen this scene before. But I've told you about scenes that I got in my first run through, and you were like 1 day away from finishing the game, and you were like, I've never seen that. And it's like, oh yeah, like you just kind of can't see anything without there being something.
Can you circle back, Pete, to the 7 runs that you do? Like that is a determined amount. I'm asking because I genuinely don't know. I played the demo and I'm very confused about how this plays out.
So I thought there might be like a time loop. I was a bit confused about the way that it delivers a new teen to you, because that's what it's about. You get a new teen and they've been missing for X amount of days. That's kind of irrelevant, because the point of it is that each successive character that you play is closer to election day. So
the time is moving forward, but
time is moving forward. So every interaction you've had with someone in a prior run has happened by the time you're playing this next character. So the information that was divulged to you in that is relevant. It's out there, and it's fun and scary, and with like I don't want to spoil anything, but the way the characters that you engage with, I found myself changing my opinion about them reasonably frequently. No one is particularly surface level. They've all got an interesting part to play, and it's interesting being kind of the observer to those main characters as opposed to being the main character. And I think they've done a really beautiful job of telling a narrative that you're not really part of. That you just see happening in front of you, and like that's a really difficult thing to land when you're not, particularly when it's not like, oh, that same person is back, I can talk to them. It's like, oh no, I'm interacting with main character again, but this is 3 teenagers later, and how to get that information out of them, how to get new information out of them when you haven't already established a relationship with them. And it's because the world is moving forward on this timeline towards election day, as well as these characters, as well as you, the player. It's masterfully pulled off. It does have hiccups every now and then. I've had runs where I was a teenager and I was interacting with an important character. The very next node that I went to was about that character with a different character, but anything I learned 5 minutes ago, I couldn't use that new knowledge, which felt like a disconnect. But that's so rare. And again, like Nick was saying, like he's seeing things that he hasn't done. I started New Game Plus after I finished a run, and the first node that I did was something I'd never played in my last
and is
completion
that
of the
because
entire
obviously you're getting a random perspective of a character that you might not have known what they were doing in that first day or that first that early on in the progression of time, because you were somewhere else at that stage with a different character or a different team.
Although no, because it's kind of like, yes, but it's like a linear progression. It's like a run game. It's not a loop. So it's not like you're learning about when you become a new teen. You don't go, oh, I didn't. Now I'm learning about where you were before I met you the last time. It's always after that. It's like time has moved forward and you are moving forward with it.
But on a New Game Plus, I mean.
On a New Game Plus, it does reset everything.
That's what I mean. So you
don't bring any knowledge in, you just bring in some skills.
Okay, right.
You do unlock as you play some skill sets by engaging with characters in interesting ways. Like you unlock the ability to talk to police or authority with different dialogue options. What are some of the other ones, Nick?
You get like a lockpick. You can talk to cops because it makes you think you're a child of a cop. Good luck. And there's a few others.
So you kind of and that's persistent as well. So Teen 1 might learn how to lockpick. Teen 2 knows how to lockpick. So that's a nice thing for the player to be able to feel they have more power each run. And
it's
be
the
able
only
to
thing that kind of like
things.
breaks that illusion that you are always someone new is that. I think it's amazing. I think the story is so good. The writing is so much fun. Tonally, it's wild. I have not played a game that shifts between tones so quickly, but I think you get kind of like you don't get whiplash. It can be confronting or it can be surprising, but I don't think it feels weird. It almost feels like life, where things are going good until they're not, and then suddenly they're going really bad, and then suddenly something fun happens, and it's kind of, that's just how your life is. Like you can be just everything is totally fine, and then in 10 seconds you can be screaming at someone, and it's like that's just how your life goes. Yeah,
it's life around. Like when it gets wild, it's because it's life around characters who are a little bit larger than life because they're major players in a massive political story. Like these things happen that are like, that makes sense for your character, but is like is a big shift in what you were just doing, which was like literally trying to just get food to survive.
Well, can I mention the thing that, again, I briefly dabbled. I had a few runs of the demo, and again, that's a bit confusing because it keeps resetting me, but you don't get persistent runs. But a thing you guys haven't quite touched on yet, which was that the fun moments that are in there and the kind of whiplash you might be talking about, Nick, is that, there's serious themes, and then a lot of the gameplay elements, we're back to the soccer ball, are like some surprisingly delightful sort of mini games. That they are essentially mini games that are really, I found really charming and really like appropriately distracting in certain moments and stuff.
No, they're really good.
They stayed like that.
There's not a double up really of anything. There's a new idea in every node.
And some of them go for like a tiny bit too long, but I'm talking like 45 seconds longer than I would have wanted to play it, but it's not even that bad. And none of them are particularly hard. Like, it's not a game that's supposed to be kicking your ass. It's about...
Does it support multiple playthroughs? Is it the kind of game that you'd want to play more than once?
I thought yes, and I started playing again, and I was like the New Game Plus, and I was like the first node that I played I'd never done, and the second node I had. And so by that point I was like, because I looked it up, I got kind of the good ending.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't see the value in going back to get those other endings. It's kind of like you watch the other ones on YouTube.
Yeah, fair.
And I would say that, like, the genius of the game is that it feels like a time loopy sort of game. And I will say that, like, it's been such a great year for indies. Like, there's so many games out here that I'm just like, so much fun, so fascinating. And this is one of them. And we're heading into a game club with 12 minutes, which is a proper time loop game. And I've seen some discussion about it, about how, like, that loop gets pretty repetitious. And this is genius because it pushes you forward in the story. It drops you into vignettes, so you're never needing to do a huge amount of heavy lifting of, like, learning who these people are, because the game knows you know who these people are, and the scenarios that it's put your character in don't require a huge amount of, like, reintroduction to, like, a lot of background. But you never play the same thing twice. So even though it feels like you are on this constant loop, because you kind of, like, finish a run and then you start again and you try to get back to, or you try to get your next character to escape the country, you're not actually doing any scenes again. So you're not sitting there, like, mashing through dialogue that you've already heard or learning information that you already know, which I think is brilliant. And then the other thing about it is the soundtrack is so good. The soundtrack is incredible, and you collect cassette tapes all the way through. Like, tapes are the major collectible, but also the driving force for me behind this game. And I'm not usually someone who, like, really gets into soundtracks to games. I think that most of the time, to me, a soundtrack is like something that should happen in the background that I shouldn't notice. And that means it's done its job because it's just contributed to the mood of the whole piece. But this is, like, calls attention to its songs. And the songs are so good. These songs are so good. Every single track is absolutely brilliant. And the soundtrack is on Spotify. I've had it on loop, just listening to this music. It sets such a 90s vibe as well. It's, oh my God, this is such a special game. And I had such, like, little expectation for it, and I'm absolutely blown out of the water.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Awesome.
So good.
I'm excited. I'm going to check it out for sure.
And if you don't want to play it, I have done 2/3 of a playthrough on Twitch, so you can go watch those VODs, and then I will be finishing it off probably next week. And it is one of those games that, like, I highly recommend you go and buy it to play it and support the dev, because I think it's truly worth that. But if you don't have the money right now or something to do that, this is an incredibly watchable game. Like, you're not missing out on anything by not interacting with the game. You're just experiencing it the way that we are, and yeah, it's phenomenal. It's absolutely great. That's Road 96. Angus Ronald.
Hey there.
What do you got?
Yeah, just a couple this week. Firstly, I just wanted to dabble in something simple and in my wheelhouse, so I checked out Griek, Memories of Azure. Not my favorite title for a game, I'll be honest. But this is a hand-drawn little side-scrolling platformer that has been out on, I think it's out on everything. I've been playing it on the Switch. And it is delightful little fantasy side-scroller with, again, no surprise here, I was drawn to the hand-drawn art style and the look of this thing, just as, like, almost a bit of a Hollow Knight vibe to it. So I was like, cool, I love that game. I'll give this a go. What it turns out to be is actually probably a bit more of a puzzler. It's got Metroidvania vibes to it, but essentially you play as a couple of siblings. I should say a trio of siblings. I just haven't got to the third one yet. You are Griek here, and you're in a fantasy world, and you're in a world that's being taken over by war, and it's up to you to reunite with your siblings, and then escape the country. The cool thing is that essentially it is one of those, once you get control of another character, you can hot swap between them, and you've got different abilities, and then you need to move all 3 characters through the level. I want to kind of say like Lost Vikings style, which is a super old throwback that I played, but it's everyone's got slightly different powers, and you run into a bunch of puzzles that involve either double jumping, hover jumping, opening switches, closing switches, and some fairly primitive puzzling that didn't grab me straight away. But that's mainly due to the repetition. They very quick to kind of show you a puzzle and make you do it 4 more times to be like, do you get it? Do you get it? And I'm like, yeah. The interesting bit that is kind of where the game sort of is trying something different and maybe falters a little is in the way that you control the multiple characters, which is that basically, as I said, you hot swap between them, but when you're running another character, the other one is standing still, not doing anything. You can see them in this kind of like little vignetted circle of where they are, even though your character has moved on to another screen. So you see in the bottom left where they still are, and you can then ask them to start coming towards you, but in a very primitive way. By a trigger press, they'll just kind of start running towards you. They'll run into enemies, they'll run off ledges. It's kind of wonky. The other options are when you're standing right next to them, and if we skip a little forward in the footage, you can essentially create a little bubble that you then say, anyone in this bubble, walk with me, attack with me, do exactly what I'm doing as well. So that's like a way to kind of resolve how to get the characters to move along with you. No one of them as an option for how to like control what will turn into 3 characters feels particularly good, but it's it feels particularly like you're in control. It's kind of like, oh shit, you mess up a puzzle twice before you work out the right way to do it, which I can't say is satisfying in the sense that, puzzle games, when they're good, you see the solution almost as you're walking towards it, whereas here you have to run around a Metroidvania section to go, I see what it is after I've messed it up a few times. That said, the combat, the music is phenomenal. I know we just talked about like a cool soundtrack. This is fully orchestral. It is beautiful. It is like a full adventure score for a Disney film or something. It is surprisingly well fleshed out for an indie. And again, the art style, just every time I was down with a bit of a puzzle or an area that felt a bit drab or a bit not interesting, the way the enemies form, the way the characters animate, the way they, when you reunite them after they've been split apart, they give each other a little hug because they're brother and sister. And then there's another brother who has a bigger, heavy attack. Yeah, I thought that the sibling element to it was really sweet, and it looks really nice on the Switch. I think it'd look kind of a little less interesting on bigger consoles, but on Switch handheld mode, it looks particularly awesome. So, this was a fun little time killer. There is a demo if you're on the fence about it, but apparently it gets quite complex later on in terms of the puzzles, and again, I only got to the second character, so this is nice, and this is kind of my comfort food, these kind of games. So I'll keep plugging on. It's sweet.
It looks cool. The only thing, it looks like that character is from a different game. Like,
I agree.
The colors and the design or something, it kind of feels like it's been plucked out of something much brighter and put in, which I guess is what they're going for. But
I think they want it to stand out, but
it literally has a light around it.
Yes,
yeah. I should have said little Ori vibes as well as when I was also saying Hollow Knight. But yeah, in terms of the story and the fantasy setting, it's a little derivative, and it didn't really make me go in the ways that Ori and Hollow and all those kind of ones are amazing. So this is sweet and fun, and I will push on because it's just so damn charming.
I agree with Miss Silver though in the chat, who says I could play this, but I really can't endorse that name. And I agree.
When it's the main character's name, Griak, and it's like, oh, that's already a mouthful, and then it says, here, have 3 more words.
Oh, I thought it was just Greek.
Totally.
Yeah, no, it's not get him to the Griak or anything. It's just Griak. But silly name, but very sweet game. So that's heaps of fun. And then the only other one that I played that I was really keen to see was I got a posse together in Red Dead Redemption 2 because they have released a wave mode in that game, which sounds like something basic, but I love the shooting and the combat in Red Dead, and I found that the online never had enough of it. It was always over just as it was getting good in terms of combat in that game. And so this was a fun thing to do. So I managed to wrangle a bunch of my mates on Xbox to all come and play, but I had to introduce 3 friends to Red Dead who'd never played it into the online and get them through the tutorial and get them up to the free roam element that we were at so we could play it. So,
So how many hours is that?
It's like an hour and a half to maybe 2 hours. So what you're seeing now is just basically there's, I think, 6 areas that you can have these wave modes in, and they're towns from the map, obviously, Valentine, Strawberry, Blackwater, I think, and all that. And they're such cool settings, and I just forgot how freaking detailed this game is when it comes to the combat and the environments and the sound of the weapons, and even how slow and clunky the gunplay is. It just works so well for a Western. Like, everything.
Is this your footage?
Yeah, this is me playing, getting around.
Nice.
This is my online character. This is me doing it solo at the start, just to work out how it all plays. And a little further on, I took my mates into a bigger city that you can get up on the rooftops. And it really felt like we were in a Western film, like the way the wave would start coming. You actually have a preparation phase at the start because you've got friendly NPCs on the map with you who are like holding the town down. You can actually direct them to stand in different areas. It's a bit finicky and not that useful because you're pretty overpowered over them. But it was cool. We all started on rooftops, all gearing up and sniping, and then it was like one person would get into the streets. I eventually got on a horse and was charging around. It looks a little thin, but it's like it only takes 4 or 5 of them to rush one street, and it gets really overwhelming. It just felt so cinematic. It felt like we were in I don't know, the Fantastic 7, the Hateful 9, the 12, whatever, all those
7,
films.
Hateful 8.
Is it the Fantastic 7? No, what's
the
one
Magnificent 7?
Magnificent 7.
You're thinking the Fantastic 4.
Fantastic 4, which is a weird Eaton Blyton one where they had to fight off. But just all the GTA mechanics are super cool. I think near the end of this one, it's pretty funny. Basically, I'm charging around on a horse. I die. You can revive your mates in your posse as well. So there's the vibe to do that. I got on a horse with my friend and charged around. It was just very cool co-op moments with mates. I did die, and then my friend, as you see right at the end of this clip, starts charging around as a almost butt-naked man on a horse. And everyone was cheering him on as he rode up and down the street in the voice chat. And the cool thing is when you die, there is like rewards for the online that you get for playing this. So I think people will want to play it properly because there's the gold that everyone's obsessed with in the online. We weren't really keen on that. But yeah, you do die, and
you're a cowboy who's not keen on gold?
No, I'm not. Like, you get 0.05 bit of gold per missions, and then like a hat costs 10 gold, and you're like, okay, this is a grind kind of thing. So the currencies in the game are really, in the online, I should say, are pretty full on. And we weren't that keen on doing that. But if you do, I think, survive all the waves, and there's like Gatling guns on horses come through, dogs come into the map. But this was us failing miserably and having to apologize to the town as we all left.
Look at the guy on the left.
Yeah, which was kind of awkward. But it was really fun. The only problem was once you do abandon it as a mission, you can't play it again for 45 minutes because the idea is that obviously you make a reward from it that you can spend in the game, and they don't want people just constantly
farming it.
So
so you can't do another wave mode for 45 minutes.
I think once you complete it via when you abandon, you get the gold, or if you win it, you get the gold. But either way, once you choose, if you all died, you can choose to have another go. But it's when you leave and take your reward, you can't play for another 45 minutes. That might be a common thing in Red Dead Online. We're still new to it. But that was a bit like,
sucks.
We all have to kill time for 45 minutes. Turns out that was really easy because all we did was hijack a train and all giggled as we rode through the middle of town. And I think we've got a clip here, which I just want to show you, which was just, again, trying to encapsulate the madness that happened. So with sound on this one, this was us just trying to get a posse together and get my friends to pay attention. It was like, can everyone just do the right thing? And it was like, no, I taught them how to lasso. Oh, no.
Oh, man. Very good.
These are my friends, like, before, and like, party up so we can't kill each other. So yeah, it was a nightmare getting us all into a group at the start, but once we did, it was really, really fun. And it was nice when we left it. My friends were like, this is a cool game. I'm like, yeah, it's Red Dead Redemption 2. They never played it. And I was like, this is a fun thing to jump in and just be cowboys about. So, yeah, it was fun.
I'd be interested to see some gameplay of some of the roleplay servers on there as well, because I've like dabbled in GTA Online roleplay, but like, I don't know, Red Dead Redemption Online roleplay seems like it would be so much more fun. Everyone being a cowboy with a cowboy accent.
I don't want to sort of sink my heel into it right at the end, but the one problem with it is that the menus and the way you move around it, the instances, the way you posse up, the way you're in when you leave missions, you all get split up again. Like, it's really at odds with trying to be an organic RPG. Like, it's such a great world they've built that you just want to kind of naturally move around it and not have to be like, okay, can everyone just go to double tap D, go to posse, go to missions, look at your telegrams. Yeah, it's just like, if you have to talk your way through that, it can be a little clunkier. So, yeah, and it takes some discipline to roleplay it, which again, my friends didn't have, but we had fun.
There you go. Cool. Red Dead Online. And that's the Call to Arms mode as well.
That is Call to Arms. I believe it's timed, so it might not stick around. That's what someone said. I will look that up.
No, that is how it was pitched. But I feel like these kind of things could end up sticking around if they are popular enough.
It should. It feels like a mode that should just be in the main menu of that game. It's great.
Yeah, cool. And then
Nick.
rounding us out for the What You've Been Playing segment is me with a game that I'm sure everyone is excited to hear me talk about, and that's Madden NFL 22. So I've been playing the new Madden. Now, I've only just dipped my toes back in. I haven't had too much time with the new Madden. There's not a huge amount of change year to year with the Madden series, but there is, from what I can tell so far, a pretty significant update to their franchise mode, and that's because a lot of the time the focus on Madden year to year is the Ultimate Team, which is where they make most of their money. So that makes sense that that's where they're putting a lot of their focus. And this year's Ultimate Team did not get too much of a change. There wasn't too much new about Ultimate Team, and they've instead focused on the franchise stuff, which is like taking your team through a season. And the way that the new stuff that they've implemented in this is pretty cool. Obviously, if you like football, but it's also just cool from a gameplay perspective, whereas you kind of are really managing your team now, and it's become more like an RPG than just like a stats-based, I want to put this player in or I want to put this player in. The way that the franchise mode works is that you are the head coach, but then you also have your offensive coordinators, defensive coordinators, like your other coaches. And all those coaches have points that they basically get when you accomplish things in game. So each game in franchise mode, you sort of set like an objective for each of your coaches to go, this game we want to win by 2 touchdowns, or this game we want to stop the other team from getting X amount of yards per carry or something on average, like really specific stuff. But then when you accomplish that stuff, you get these franchise points that then you assign to your coaches, and then your coaches have their own upgrade trees. So they basically have unlockable skill trees where it's like, well, I'm going to go down an offensive path or a defensive path, or I'm going to focus more on running backs than I am quarterbacks when it comes to like the offensive thing. So you start shutting out other options that you could have because you start heading down a skill tree, and it's like, okay, now every time we train, you're going to get like the running back is going to get 10% more training, like better training, or take more from the training each training session. And so therefore that then takes into the rest of your game. Your running back now gets a bit more of an advantage because he's been trained up more during the sessions in between.
Is that by trying to allocate, as you said, like the goals for those coaches? Is there a risk and reward as to like, are you just going to say like, we're just going to win by a lot? Or is there like do you get the amount of points you get? Is it how accurate you are in asking them of what they can achieve? Or is it just like,
you get, I haven't gone massively deep, so it could change, but there is at the beginning of the season, as normal, you kind of like set an objective, like as the head coach, you're going, we want to win 7 games, or we want to make it to the playoffs or the Super Bowl. The higher your goal, then the harder it is to accomplish, the better off reward wise and points wise it's going to be for you. But the higher chance you will get fired if you don't accomplish that. So when you go into your next year, then that carries on. So
when you set these more game-based ones, then it is like, it's not about how close you get to it. It's either like a pass or a fail, and then it's just about like you get more points because you passed more of these. But you can't just type in like, there are set ones that you have to pick from. So it's not like you can just make a ton of really easy ones and that's it.
Cool.
Just Steph's got to go and start.
Sorry,
her own
I have
stream.
to leave so I can set
that's
up on my thing. But I just want to say a quick goodbye, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the stream, and I'll see you later.
Yeah, cool. And then Pete, if you just switch the other gameplay clip that I've got, the way, and so the whole behind the scenes thing, it's actually like, it is super, super RPG. It is all about like assigning goals, points, skill trees, talents, upgrades, and it does give you the feeling that you are really managing a team more than just like selecting the players to put out on the field. And I think that from someone who has never played a game of Madden online, like I refuse to as in like I will get absolutely hammered. Half the time I don't even play the defense, I just play the offense because like playing defense is pretty boring in Madden. It does give you a weird sense of ownership, and I have instantly become way more invested in my team. So I think it's pretty cool with that. Then the last thing that they've implemented new in the gameplay, which I think is really cool. Obviously, there's all the sort of like next gen, everything looks a bit better and everything runs a bit better and blah, blah, blah. But they've got this cool momentum bar up the top of gameplay where there's certain levels of like, as you fill this bar up, and you fill the bar up by just being better than the other team and having the momentum in the game. As you fill it up, you unlock perks for your team that affect your game. So it's like, as you get through the first one, you get like, if you're playing at home, you get the home team advantage, which means that sometimes the other team will not be able to see, like, sorry, I don't want to get too deep into how it plays, but basically, like, if you've never played Madden, when you hike the ball and you like begin the play, you see all the different players that you can throw the ball to or pass the ball to, and they've all got a different like controller button assigned to them. If you're playing online and you take like the momentum away as the home player, then it means that halfway through that play system, the opposing team will lose all the buttons will disappear from the screen, so they don't really know who they're supposed to be tracking or where they're supposed to go. And there's just little stuff like that that's like, you get more advantages as you get the momentum, and it kind of like actually impacts the game in fun ways like that, like these little perks.
Interesting.
So so it's definitely getting me more involved in the franchise thing, whereas normally I just would play like exhibition matches in Madden. So this has kind of made me go, oh yeah, I think I will like genuinely take ownership over a team and sort of see how the franchise stuff works out.
And tell me, what is a hike?
Yeah. So that's when
you've seen Ace Ventura.
You know,
I had one really quick question was, are you ever in those modes where you're managing the team, are you ever auto-playing the matches? Is there ability for that to be like a management game, or do you need to, you need to actually be boots on the ground for every match?
That's a good question. You definitely can autoplay or like sim some of it. As I said, like oftentimes I'll like, if I'm don't have a huge amount of time or whatever, I won't play the defense side. So that just gets simulated. Right. There's also a simulation mode, which is like probably the closest to this, which is like you can simulate and just play the definitive moments of the game. So it's like, play out most of the boring shit, but when it's third down and you've got 2 yards left before a touchdown, you can come in and take control of the players.
That's insane. Don't do that.
I mean, everyone makes these jokes, but the funny thing is, as Pete said, most people actually have an awareness of all the terms in NFL because of pop culture. It's like everyone kind of knows how football works, and we all just pretend that we don't. But yeah, it's cool. It's really good. Like, I'm not a Madden expert, but
because it's Madden, it's EA. It's on EA in the Game Pass?
Play.
No, EA Play? Yeah, right.
Yeah, I don't know if it's on Game Pass. That's a good question. I'm playing like a pre-release version at the moment, so I'm not sure if it's coming to Game Pass, but if it, maybe you get the free 10 hours or something, whatever it is. So yeah, Madden NFL 22. If you're into it, and there's probably, there's no one in the chat into it, so that's fine. Cool. And those are the games that we have been playing this week. We are going to take a slightly longer ad break.
I think we're going to we're not going to take an ad break. I think we're going to take a stream break.
Oh my goodness.
And I'm going to reset this machine.
Okay.
Because we're still getting intermittent frame drops, and I'm not sure exactly what is happening, but
okay.
I would like to solve that. So we might disappear.
No one leave.
No one leave. We'll be back in 5 minutes tops, I reckon.
with an ad break
right.
and another segment, and then the rest of the show after that as well.
We'll figure something out. 3,700 pounds raised so far. Okay, Pete, back it out. Everyone stay where you are.
And I'm Hex.
It's great to be back already with so many huge titles released this year. Oh my god.
This is quite exciting, Badge. We'll be introducing you to Good Game's new razor-sharp roving reporter, Goose.
Thanks guys, great to finally be here in the den of gaming. Welcome Goose.
Post. Do quite nicely.
I'm back.
So the Pocket Day begins around 8:30 when my producer Pierreth comes in and he starts writing up the news. Then I saunter in about 9:30 all cocksure and carefree, excited to tell him about all the things that I think should be in the news. You know him, you love him, it's Ben Argyle.
Hey.
What have you been playing today?
Just a bit of Cuphead and a bit of Tomb Raider.
And who are you wearing?
I'm wearing a classic Goose.
August. All right, now it's time for Thing of the Day. And since we've had so many great entries from Will, the Doctor of Who, I thought I'd bring him in to make us a special one now. So Will, please, take it away.
Thing.
It's not your best work? Like a sense of space within a game. I think it was just so like I think you're totally right, Steve. Steve. Where did Steve come from?
Steve is shaved Pete.
Meet Nathan Rohner, a mild-mannered game dev and VR enthusiast. But a freak jewel-severed foot accident has given him hot tub cars for feet and turned him into RollerStar. By day, Nathan must deal with the ever-crushing burden of being a brilliant indie game developer. But when the evil Dr. Pocket decides to steal all his money and not make his custom Patreon commercial for 6 months, you must use RollerStar's flowing locks of customer loyalty to smack that pocket back into place.
Patreon? More like Patreoff.
And after a hard day of crowdfunding injustice, RollerStar sloshes into the pants of his lovers with his sexy jewel jet hot tub feet. And when it comes to cruising for a feed, RollerStar rolls right into the thick of it. Hungarian slop doesn't stand a chance with RollerStar's high-powered hot tub boost, leaping over the Central European cuisine with ease. And don't worry, kids, he washes up real good. RollerStar. RollerStar comes with everything you see here, plus everything you don't, including billions of hot tub-borne diseases.
LokiCat wants you to think he's a good-looking man who wistfully looks off into the distance at weddings. But what is he hiding? Not only is he not the Norse god of mischief and the rightful heir of Jotunheim, he's not even a real cat. He was born a boy. But now that boy's all grown up, and that overgrown boy loves birds.
The man likes his cockatiels.
But does he love those birds too much?
This man sleeps with birds.
And cockatiels aren't the only Australian icon he's tried to fuck.
Those are flamin' pros!
Is this flamin' galah who you want in charge of the country if he ever decided to run for political office? LokiCat. When you head to the polls this weekend, make this 9th life his last. Authorised and paid for by Nick Boy Richardson.
Are we back, Peter?
I think we're back.
Good to hear. Good.
I think we're back.
Everyone.
We are back.
everyone.
I'm in a living nightmare of a group call at the moment. So you two just fill time for a second while we sort this out.
Can do. So Nick, obviously setting up the next segment that we're going to be doing. Peter looking far more comfortable than he was before when everything was going wrong, and hopefully everyone's still in the chat with us. Which I assume that's the case. We're going to be jumping into a gameplay segment that we can probably sting, I assume, Peter.
Yeah, I think we can sting the fact that we're doing a very good gameplay.
Always presented by Avexia. Avexia, longtime patron of the show and longtime fan of games, of very good games. But I did learn a fact about Avexia. I don't know if this needs to be us filibustering, but I know that Nick in the past looked up things that rhymed with Avexia, and I didn't want to do that. So I looked up a product that maybe might have the name Avexia, and there is one.
It's a hand cream.
Yeah, like as a joke, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is on the internet as the one product you find with the name Avexia?
No.
A hand cream.
Oh. We did it.
It's a cannabis-based series of creams that are used for muscle joints and aches. So I don't know if that's like something we channeled or that existed before we made that ad, but Avexia does prove to actually be a cream that can be purchased.
We made that happen.
He totally did. So it is presented by Avexia, but we will, of course, be playing, or in this case, Nick will be playing Fortnite, and he will be.
He seems to be having a lot of fun over there.
That's good. That's a good sign. He's going to be playing Fortnite, which now has a new mode. It's an imposter mode. So we will be looking. There's got to be a card for that, Pete, isn't there?
There is a card for that.
There it is. It's Back Pocket Plays Fortnite Impostors. Trust nobody. Sponsored by Epic. So this is a sponsored segment that Nick will be playing, and he'll be playing with a series of other streamers. Steph's over there, Barjo's over there. You got your Loser Fruits, you got your Birdicusses, you got your
we can see them all in hanging out right now.
There we are. Pete and I are going to be able to talk to Nick while he plays. But if you've seen anything or any similar imposter games, the idea being that we'll talk to Nick during the phase where he can manipulate and either be an imposter or an agent. When he does go into the meetings with the other players to work out to j'accuse who is going to be voted out, Pete and I will sit back and watch like you, the audience, and we'll let him know what we think before and after, unless he gets voted out. We do ask everyone in the chat, please no cheating, no screen sniping, no stream sniping, I should say. So let's keep this civil, guys. We're on Team Back Pocket. We're on Team Nick. But he is going to not be looking at the chat anyway, so it is just Peter and I as the conduits through to the game.
Okay, I want to tell my story.
That's crazy.
Yeah, sell your story. Cray and I did an emote at Cray. We looked at each other and we were just having like silent kind of like emoting time. And then I left to go and do tasks. And then he was literally with me. And then maybe 5 or 10 seconds passed. And then the report happened. True. I don't know. Yeah. I was looking at this like machine gun in a shooting range. Yeah. My back was turned. So like, true. I don't know if he's literally
You're saying that you
like,
can't kill someone in 5 seconds?
What? No, I'm not saying that.
You
I'm
can
just
kill
saying
someone
like
in 5
I saw
seconds?
him, but like there was such a short window between when I saw him last and the report happened.
Right.
I accuse you.
Oh, you poor fools.
I accuse you.
Poor fools getting tricked that hard.
We know it's you.
Point at him, guys.
We know it's
you
you.
poor fools.
Oh my god.
Freddie, what are you doing in the little task thing?
Do you have any last words, Craig?
Amazing.
Speaking of that, like it just starts like you've got a journey on the left side. You've had a journey.
I hope the imposter kills you all.
Imagine walking into this room and seeing this.
One less 9.
Wait, what if it says he's not the imposter?
Yeah, for you on your way out.
Then he's not the imposter.
Oh, look at a few people
my
skip.
goodness, that's
Wait, who's skipping?
Well, I'm
Rudy
having fun
skipped and
too.
Barger
9,
skipped.
1, and 8.
Wow,
Five
those are the
votes.
smart
Oh, no.
ones.
Get out of
Good,
here.
smart ones.
Goodbye, Craig.
Oh,
No! Sad Keanu. Amazing. Okay, bye.
Nick, is there something you want to tell us?
So now that I'm muted, I am the bad guy. I'm doing all the killing.
Who'd you kill?
Burdicus, I think, was who I took out. Now I need to get.
They barely just connect. They finally got a connection, and you killed them.
I know, it's so. I know, I feel sorry for her. Okay, focus on this map, Nick. Focus on this map. What I want to do, here's the game plan. I'm going to turn everyone into a banana. And then. No, I'm going to disable assignments, actually, I think is what I'll do. I'm going to kill Fresh, ideally. Oh, there's too many people here.
The banana ability is super overpowered, I discovered, because it turns everyone and you into a banana. So you can kill someone in that time,
totally.
and someone can witness it, and then if you run away, ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Who did you just kill? Oh, there's a target if I've ever seen one.
I think. Oh, big time. Oh, there's a couple of them.
Can you do the banana?
I can't. No, because the sabotage is active, so I need to pretend like I'm actually doing something. That's the actual play here.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you done anything to earn the trust of anyone yet? Like, as in, what's your best play to act confused and learning the game? Worked for me.
Well, you're watching it right now, mate. This is me wandering around, not really sure where I am, enjoying. I'm a bit worried about the. They've only made 11% progress, which is pretty good. Oh, okay, and I've got a pretty hefty cooldown on that ability as well.
Yeah.
There's loser fruit, so I can pretend to go down here. Where's she going? Fragment reported.
Someone's found your body.
That wasn't me. Okay.
All right, let's listen in.
I think I saw who it was.
It was pretty recent.
I think it was Fasfi.
Interesting.
Ooh.
Fasfi has had a report, an accusation in the past.
I know. I saw a bit of red.
Oh,
I saw someone a bit red run past.
A flash of red.
Yeah.
Are you sure it wasn't the red?
Do we feel confident enough to
on
stop?
your own face?
No.
From killing the body.
So many people dead. I can vouch for
I
Fresh
know.
because when the assignments went offline, he was like single-handedly getting the whole ship back online again.
Steph could have killed me multiple times as well. Do I trust Steph?
I can vouch.
Yeah.
And I can vouch for loser fruit because I think you were on the.
Died. But if there's
died as well.
But if there's two imposters and Fresh and Steph seem to be together, and me and Nick seem to be together, then I feel like it is a big ruse to blame Fasfi for something that Fresh and Steph did together, because obviously
I think it's because you're very instantly accusatory towards us.
Yeah, that seems weird. Okay.
No.
I haven't been with loser fruit at all.
I think it's Fasty. She ran at me sus before, to be honest with you. But like, I'm just.
I'm gonna point at Fasty for sure.
Maybe Nick is not innocent.
I'm gonna point
maybe
at
he was
Fasty.
gonna kill me.
I nearly pointed at you, and then I choose to point at Fasty.
Trash. This whole situation is trash.
Buttons.
We have 50 seconds to figure out what's going on. We're all arguing. Can we take a step back? 2 people died. No, listen to me. 2 people died. Ali died as well.
You killed one of them right behind me. I know it.
No.
I saw the
You guys just want to ignore. Why are you guys so quick to ignore other information right now, though? If you're not an imposter,
what information?
Or, like, working with them, Ali died. Does nobody know anything about how Ali died?
I don't know about.
Oh no, I have no idea how Ali died.
Killing someone else.
I barely saw anyone that entire time except for Fresh.
It's got to be Fresh then.
And if Steph trusts Fresh and Fresh saw red, then therefore the only information I have to go on is Fasty.
It's either
There's 2 eliminated.
I think
two imposters
from
still
first
alive.
round. I have to vote you, Fasty. I'm sorry.
The last second betrayal is brutal.
It wasn't betrayal. I thought it earlier.
Oh no!
But
it was just like so casual. It was just like, I'm sorry, I have to vote for you because the time has run out.
Gotta be, otherwise I'm crazy.
Oh, okay, good job, guys. Good job.
She's waving the flag.
Good choice. Oh, okay.
Survived. Well done. Hey, you need to get down to at least.
I need to get someone. So how many people are left? I think. Loser fruit. Stay still.
Yeah, do the run by. You're off to an objective, Nick.
Yeah.
So obviously, Nick, you need to
here,
get down to just
doing
one
this
other
thing.
person alive.
Yeah. Run through here. Now, 21%. That's quite a. I think I just need to execute the next person that runs by.
Yeah, you're totally fine.
Oh, really? I would have gone with the Peely party, mate.
Well, I don't want a Peely party because I'm not near anyone. So, like, then I can't do a sort of secret...
Take advantage.
I'm gonna stand here.
And from what I could see, a Peely party, everyone tended to run into the middle just to be near everyone and look at everyone and be within.
Where is the thing here? Where is the actual, like, disable...
There you go.
I'll just do that because Fresh may have seen me there, and I'm a bit worried that he will think that it was me.
I mean, have you gone to stand at any... Oh.
My goodness.
But nothing's been done. No one's been killed? Good luck, Nick.
No one died!
And I was hunting around trying to do them, and Nick was just camping next to one. He wasn't doing it. He was hiding behind it.
Hiding behind what?
One of those imposter thingies to get the task back. I don't know what it's called.
No, that was the thing. That was the thing we have to do to get everything, the assignments back online.
Yeah, but you
looking
weren't doing
there.
it. You were hiding around it.
Ooh, I think I actually saw him from the other side.
I don't like at all what that was.
I know him well, and I feel like he sounds defensive in a like guilty way.
It's him.
It's just a monkey and an alien in a standoff. But like, Your Honor, go back and check the logs. I executed that task. I turned the thing back on.
You were trying to eliminate me on that. That's whatever it is.
Oh man.
I don't like at all where
was
this has
right
come
with
from,
Fresh,
and I
I'm
feel like
telling
this is an aggressive, instant accusation. Stephanie, you know better than this as well.
Do I? I think if I'm smart, then
I'm voting Fresh.
I will trust my instincts. That's what I think.
Good instinct.
You fools!
I bet not be wrong. Oh, God.
No, you're not wrong. I believe. I think we nailed it.
That poor monkey.
Oh, God.
That poor innocent monkey.
They were.
Damn you!
Look, I don't think that's very nice, Nick. I was trying to figure out what the hell to do in that kitchen, and then you just killed me.
I'm really sorry about that.
You have to place an order for some tacos, and then you have to carry them to someone else.
I had to clean the trash, and I was like, how do I do this? And I was just throwing it on the ground. And
you were the janitor.
Maybe.
I would also like to apologize to not Fastfee because as my fellow imposter, I didn't know you were an imposter, and I voted for you.
Oh, no, that was. I think I was going anyway. That's a smart play because then they can
Yeah, right.
Wait, so can
and then the hilarious.
Were you not able to see who the other imposter was?
No, he knows.
No,
You probably can,
You
but I was
get told at the
too
very
busy
beginning.
looking at other things.
Oh,
But also, I loved at the end when Fresh accused me. I literally was just about to do that task, and as I did it, I was saying to my chat, "I'm going to do this task so that he sees me do it and doesn't accuse me." And then, bam, you instantly point at me, and you're like, "You did it."
Down the hallway, standing there waiting for me.
I would like to apologize to Cray for accusing you straight away. I think last time we played a game like this, it was
No, it was smart by Mitch. It was smart. Very, very good.
Yeah. So when you're dead, do you have like nothing to do except be a ghost?
I think you might still have to.
Yeah, you can't do tasks.
around.
You can't do tasks as a ghost in this.
Okay, so
You
you
can
just
dance.
chill. You're just dead.
You can dance.
Maybe you can dance.
The little spaceship. I saw you having a good time, Badger.
Yeah, I was having a good time with this ship. That's all I got.
Also, my
So
apologies.
who was the other imposter?
So it was myself, Fastfee, and Nick.
And me. Yeah. And I betrayed even my own betrayer, and so that's really
hard.
hardcore.
A villain. You're a villain's villain.
Yeah.
True villain.
Yeah,
all
this
the
monkey.
way. All the way
This monkey
through.
means business.
Can someone start the little train again? I really
Yes,
enjoyed
that was fun.
ma'am.
Unless-
Here we
unless that
go.
was
Get
what
on
broke last
in.
Just gonna hang out over here.
Oh my god!
Badger, come on, come here.
Oh my God, I keep-
You know you want to come
Get
on
in this
this
train.
train.
Don't
I know you want to come on this
I
train,
don't want to get on
Badger.
the train.
Yeah, you do. You want to get on this train. Come here. Come on.
Badger, you have to be the butt. Be the butt of the
Get on the
train.
Badger train. Gotta get at the end.
Be the butt.
Peer pressure.
Good.
Never asked me to smoke a cigarette.
Oh, good.
I love it. Video games in 2021.
I can't get back.
Be the butt.
I'm in
Be
the
the
middle.
butt.
Oh wait, I found it.
Butt.
That is the coolest thing in the entire game. That is so cool. I love it.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the little train.
Yay.
Okay, Nick.
What the hell? 2 times in a row?
It's the same 2. That's going to work to your advantage. That's awesome.
It is.
It could possibly
it's
be
Fasfi as
those
well.
two again.
Let me know.
Yeah, it's Fafsy as well.
Amazing.
Oh, you totally needed to play the noob card before and be like, I couldn't find the red panel. That's what you told us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, it's true. Well, it was the truth.
That was the truth. Go with the truth, Nick. It will set you free.
Yeah. Okay, so 11.
All right.
Oh.
You can tell us, obviously, that assignment offline then
Badger.
was, you monster. Straight away. So Fasfi set that one off.
Yep. Oh, do
Right,
it, Fasfi.
You're both imposters.
Yeah,
So
I
you were
know.
together.
Oh,
That's perfect. There's too many people.
where are we going?
Everyone's standing around. You could almost eliminate someone now, and it would be such a panic. No one would. All right, good luck.
Oh, rip.
I didn't see a single person. So
Yeah, because all of us were together. So was it you, Fresh?
No.
I saw Hexstep and Ali fixing the sabotage stuff.
Who wasn't in that
At least
huge
I think we were
group
all
just
trying to
then,
get
That huge group at the end where everyone is just like, where are we?
Prove that you're in the group.
along the top of the map in that big open dome area. I don't know. It was just the orb there.
Okay, I was
Right.
with Fruity, Cray, and Britt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were
So
together
I-
for a long time.
I saw Alethea right at the start, and
Same
then
with Badger, and then he
I
ran
didn't see
away.
anyone all game. I didn't see anyone.
Interesting.
I just saw most people at the end. I saw Britt at some point.
Yeah, I was
I
pretty
saw
with you guys.
Fasfi.
Yeah.
I didn't see Steph, but that doesn't mean anything.
I
Or
saw
does it?
I didn't see
Steph.
Steph and I were like trying to find the red exclamation mark thing. For
Yeah.
Oh, we got 2 kills.
Yeah,
that's-
that's
yeah,
what
that's-
I'm
what do you
saying.
mean? Totally.
Did someone just said we got 2 kills? Cray, did you just say we got 2 kills?
He means like we've got
Obviously.
2 murders on our hands.
Yeah, there was 4 of us together, so you know, I still think it's a self-report.
Right. I want to get pointing
I
too
voted
because
for
I didn't get
Fresh.
to point.
What?
Definitely
Why?
fresh,
Okay,
guys.
I'm skipping.
Yes.
I didn't do
Did
nothing.
anyone else see Fresh?
Nope.
I didn't see
I saw
Fresh,
no
no.
I
But
saw.
he's been
wait,
pretty
who is-
innocent about it. There's a big group of us, and I think it's only 3 that weren't here there.
The
Like,
pretty.
Look,
And
I would love if it is Cray and
Wait,
he
so-
revealed it by going, we got 2
I
kills.
wish I did as well.
I don't think it's fresh. I don't think it's fresh because I saw
not
him
me.
go out back to
I-
get it. So I wouldn't vote for him. I would skip because I don't know.
So
No.
we just skipping? Are we skipping?
I don't think we have any concrete evidence. I don't
Well, I
think we
didn't
can.
go back when we in that hustle, so I assume he was looking for
I was
Okay.
ordering burgers at the start.
alone.
Me, I ordered a
What
pizza.
burgers? Yeah.
I ordered a pepperoni pizza. I ordered a burger and a drink.
How good did the
Nice.
pizzas look
Good
though?
order.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good looking pizza. So, Bordy, you're still pointing. Do you have anything else to say?
Fresh did it.
No.
Interesting.
Graham body.
Does that count or is it majority? No one eliminated. Okay, cool.
Bring it
Before
in.
the
Bring
end
it
of
in.
everything.
Hope you all survive.
We got this.
Alrighty.
That's gonna work well for you.
Yeah, totally. Okay, I just need to pretend like I know where I'm going. Oh, let's
I
get
reckon
rid of
it's
them
time
both.
for a peely party. And do it when there's so many people around and just start murdering.
Yeah. Now's the time.
It's on cooldown.
Ah,
Right.
4 seconds.
I'll peely now.
Oh, wait, just get in an area, wait for a lot of people, and don't... Oh, he's gonna go on a murderous rampage. Look at that, look at that. Yeah, good. No, you faked out. Oh,
Look at that little banana go!
But they don't know who it is.
That's
How long does
true.
it
You don't
take?
even know. Could one of them be
18
Fasty?
seconds.
Could one of them be your friend?
Oh, that would be funny.
Oh, look! Go, 2. Get him. Get the other one. Get the other banana.
I can't. It's on
No,
cooldown.
that was-
It's on cooldown.
Kill is on cooldown? He's 2. Run, banana. Run!
Ooh.
Right. So someone saw you do that in plain face. Talk your way out of that one. But they didn't know it was you.
The banana
It's
I want to
way
run after
scarier.
them.
The banana is terrifying.
scary.
A killer banana?
I was so confused that everyone was a banana.
2 more
Where was
gone.
it?
2 more gone.
Where was the kill?
Fruity, what's that? What did you say?
Who was doing a task with a thing that looked like a switch?
I had a big thing on my shoulder, like a.
Not you then.
Okay.
Not you then. A switch, looked like a little
No,
pad
I was
thing.
I was doing like the room with all the monitors.
I was in the scanning thing, in security.
Wait, so no one's admitting to being near the battle bus?
Interesting.
No,
I was in security.
Wait, no, I was. I don't
was
really know
with
what
Cray
everything's
and
called.
Yeah,
I was near something. There was like water and whatnot. I don't know.
You were near the
All I
battle
know is
bus.
that where I was.
Wasn't it? It may have been the battle bus. It could have been me.
Monitor.
Listen,
Was that-
I need
I think I was
to
at
create
the
a
storm
scenario
monitoring.
for you all because I was there and I saw it all happen. There were 3 bananas. One banana was crouching and looking at me. We were crouching with each other, like from afar across the room. And then suddenly a banana with a switch and another banana. One of them touches the other banana and then dies. And
Wait,
Boy dies.
one banana.
One
Wait, are you
banana
saying the
killed. I
banana
think it
killed
was
someone with
Vertica's
another banana?
Yeah, I don't know, but like the other banana
Vertica's
was
banana.
the other person was there. I don't
Wait,
know
I
if
think
Verticus
you're talking
did the
about
kill.
me because I was there and I had some baton in my hand. I went to hit the other guy as a joke. Well, another banana came in and actually killed that guy. And I was like, wait, what was taking a minute to realize what happened? As that banana runs off, I went to run after him. And then I was like, hang on, maybe I'll report the body. And as I was coming back, I saw another banana going up to the body. Was that you?
Okay, first of all, this is way too many bananas.
There's too much banana talk going on right now.
So the only two people
we gotta
in
narrow
the
down the
so
banana talk.
We've got to
okay,
do
so
it.
the
I
only
think
two
it's
people in
Brit
the
and
area.
and she knows who the other one
Yeah,
is.
Verticus.
Fresh because she was defending Fresh before. And then I really do think it's pretty and Fresh.
I reckon it's Verticus.
I really do.
She was trying to confuse us with the banana talk.
That's a lot of banana talk.
Oh, sorry, I said the banana.
And
I
she
was
said she had a
talking
weapon
about
out.
the
Oh, Fresh. We gotta.
Cray always thinks it's me, dude.
I mean, you are an alien.
I reckon it's you, Fresh.
Hey,
You UFO boy. Oh, Bert's gone.
you guys just made a horrible
Brutal.
decision.
Oh, I don't think it was.
All died.
Oh, shit.
No!
You're dead.
That's fuck. I fucked up, man.
Guys, we're doing so good. Oh, Fasfi.
Well done, mate. Well done. And again, the Peely Party is just like so OP. The
Peely Party is
people
OP.
People asking in chat, you cannot see any names. I am concerned you could have killed Fasfi though. You could kill your
I
other
wonder if you
imposter.
can hurt them. I
wonder
don't
if
think
you
they would
can,
come up
yeah.
because you still get the damage thing pop up.
Yeah, right. Maybe the little... So obviously there's... Oh, geez, already.
Already?
There's a pink outline when you can kill someone and you've got to be standing next to them. Let's see what
Yeah.
Let's see what Nick does now too.
Let's listen.
But it was the other banana hand that killed it. So.
Oh no.
And there's 2 imposters amongst the 5 of us, and that's bad odds, man.
It is.
It's
It's the
bad.
territory.
I have no
Who
idea.
was going after Bert the most?
It was
Well,
me. It was me.
first-
That's why I called the
And
discussion.
Loser Fruit. But Loser Fruit's guilty.
Well, she Loser Fruit admitted to being there on the last kill. I don't know if that necessarily means anything, but you were the only one that was at the battle bus. You said, besides the so-called killer banana.
No, there was 2 bananas, and I thought
But wasn't one of the bananas dead? Wasn't it?
No, 3
wasn't It the
bananas.
victim?
One dead, one Brit who was innocent, and then the actual killer. I thought 2 kills
Right.
were
Okay.
there, so I was incorrect.
but plus you.
And I was there looking from afar.
Okay.
Either way, I don't know. I don't know.
Honestly, have no idea. I haven't seen anyone like this entire game.
So what do you do in this scenario? Do you play the odds and vote,
We have to.
or not vote?
I
Sorry,
think
or
that there's 2 killers.
I reckon we're gonna try from Nick or Fasfi. Maybe.
Wait,
it's
what the
them two
fuck?
again.
Why?
why? What the hell?
I don't know.
That's so sus.
I'm just dancing.
Okay, Grace,
We're gonna
the
do
kid
something.
again.
Well,
Now is
we
not
have
the
to do
time.
something.
I will propose Loser Fruit because was there
I did
at
a discussion.
the battle bus
okay,
death.
I trust Fresh. I think we really trust Fresh.
Here and re-vote. I don't reckon.
Cray was with Bert first round with me as well, though.
I think
if Bert was saying that there was somebody else around you guys at the story, and I wasn't there, it could have been Cray.
I don't know what you guys were doing. I wasn't with your group. I was the banana that wasn't there doing the task. That's all I can say about that round. I reckon it's Nitch and Fasfi now, not Fresh.
Yeah, I think.
I think it's
one of
I
them.
think one of them.
At least
yeah.
one of them.
I think I'm gonna go
Mitch.
for Nick. I think.
Should I just vote for Fasfi again, just because that's
It
just
could-
the only person I vote
Yeah,
for?
it could be Fasfi too.
I'm gonna vote for Cray because that feels like a
Yeah,
weird
that's
accusation to
definitely.
just like throw out 2 people for no reason.
This is.
Wait, who's Cray?
Whoops. Oh, yeah, sorry. I
Cray
voted
didn't
fresh at the
vote.
start of the round as a meme.
God damn it, Craig.
And so I made a little meme mistake. Sorry, gang.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, the killers are very excited about that.
Oh, good.
Okay, that
so
was close. That was close.
You need to get one more kill.
Yeah.
And that's it, because there's 5 left. There's 2
That's it,
imposters,
right? So I just literally need to kill someone.
Yeah, I think so. Kill anyone and you win.
I'm gonna get him.
Kill.
Oh, he can jump around.
Don't jump up there. Your jumping puzzle skills won't work. Call the banana. Do an objective.
I'm just gonna pretend
Nice.
to do that task. Good.
So the
And you
teleport
got
was
warped by your
another
teammate,
ability.
yeah.
And loser fruit.
Oh,
Cray.
just go.
Bravo.
Well
Let's
done.
listen to the screams of pain.
You know what, Fruity? Fruit, I thought it was Brit too. Because
it looked like her hand went out.
I was gobsmacked. I was like,
tell
whoever
her? Was it
reported me
bananas?
was Brit. And I was like,
she stayed around.
But I went to like
Yeah.
with
the last
thing
people
for a
I would have
laugh.
chosen. I thought it was like
'cause
fresh.
know, it was-
when you hit me with the hammer, Brit, I died. And I was
Yeah.
like, what?
I should have
I
spoken
loved
up
it.
about Brit though, because she was with me in the first round the entire time.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
no way.
What I
she
said,
could've
I
been the
kept
first
bringing that
kill.
up.
No way.
That's so true. I would have killed you
So-
straight away.
Yeah, she would have.
That banana thing.
Believe it.
That banana thing is
That
so
banana-
OP. Like I turned everyone into a banana and then ran into that room and there's 3 people there. I'm like,
couldn't
I
see
can get
who
rid of
killed
all of
me.
you and get away.
I activated a mini game. I didn't understand what was going on.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I was watching as a ghost, and loser fruit, you're like doing flips. You're in your car. I'm like,
Yeah.
You're not doing
Yeah,
fast.
she's just too cash about the whole thing.
I was trying to figure it
Mind
out.
games.
I was just wrong.
All mind
It's
games.
good to have you,
I
Brit.
stuck-
I'm glad.
I
we
stuck
got
around
figured
you as a
out.
ghost, Lufu, trying to figure out like if you were just doing dodgy stuff, but it was so hard to tell. I couldn't figure it out.
Not again, Nick.
Fun.
I really like that
That-
banana
that
mechanic where
banana
everyone's
so
bananas.
hard.
So good.
Oh my god, it's me and Fastfee again? What are the odds?
I actually lost. I was like, "There's no way."
Train?
There's
you guys
no
are
way.
out.
Yep, train.
I'm
It's
afraid-
gonna be real hard to trust you guys.
Get on
for the rest of the
Allie.
time.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had
No.
no idea at all that it was you guys. I was convinced it was.
I
Fruity
literally
and Fresh.
said that there was no way it'd be those 2 again.
It was funny because it wasn't until Cray was like, I think it's these 2. It's like, we've been doing this for like
Sorry.
7 minutes. That was the first time anyone mentioned our name.
No, I think it was fresh, not Cray. I think it was fresh.
When I died,
was it fresh?
me in my chat said Nick was
Nick
sus.
talks a lot when he's imposter. Keep stretching out that timer, Nick boy. Cray, I'm going to accuse you again, by the way, just so you know. Straight away. First thing I'm going to do.
The story's too long.
Alrighty. Okay, that was
Yeah,
good.
so what
That
is
was
it?
good.
Talk less now, or talk even more? Like play into it.
Talk more. Yeah, double down on it.
Yeah, good strat.
So we're seeing you do objectives now.
okay.
We're doing assignments.
I've got that thing that I had in Dread Hunger where I now just have the urge to sabotage because it's so much fun. But I need to actually now go and do objectives. How do I get?
So you only get yeah.
What the hell?
So now you need to do the red panels.
Now I need to
If
do
you
the
look at
online
map.
panels.
Yeah, I think if you hit M now, you'll get a bigger map as well, which is a little more helpful.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Good.
Yep. And then yeah, so now
Everything's back
enough of them
online,
are done.
and
You've
then
got
head
2
back.
yellow objectives to go to. And on the while you're running there, don't get killed.
Yeah, I feel like I hear footsteps behind me. Oh,
I guess it's that
Vertigus.
thing of just. I mean, your only defense as an agent is to just be around a lot of people. I guess. Don't get voted out.
Craig killed himself?
What? Craig
Wait, is
didn't
Cray
do
dead?
that.
Did you just find the body? Is anyone around? Yeah, what happened?
where was the body? Where was the
I
body?
actually didn't see anyone. Hold up. Bear with me for a second because I don't know the map. It was where
I was
the
in the
bus
sleeping
is.
quarters. Wait, can we look at the
I
map?
think.
Yeah, you can press
If
M.
you hit M, you get like.
I saw Barjo and someone
Okay.
else.
It shows me where I was.
Verticus?
It was in the battle bus repair.
Yeah,
I just finished pumping the tire by mashing E. And then I saw
That-
Cray, I passed him, and then he was in the hallway between science lab and sleeping quarters. I didn't see anyone.
I have some information. I saw.
So do I.
I saw two people leaving maintenance. I think it was Birdie and Fresh. They weren't going towards the sabotage thing we had to click. I assume we all have the same sabotage thing to click. To click when the sabotage
Like to
happens?
repair the
to repair it.
the
Yeah, and Hicks, you were there too.
things, yeah.
But you were
I
doing
saw you
stuff.
guys. Yeah.
So I saw Birdie was running behind me, and I was going from like
Wait.
supply drop towards battle bus, and I saw Fresh running out of the battle bus area.
I did security scan.
I did see Fresh at the end, actually. And I was doing sleeping quarter task, but I also saw Ali.
Why is there balls going everywhere?
But Ali did a task.
It's very Fasty, your jumpy pig thing is very distracting.
Sorry, I got off. Is this better?
It sounds like we don't have any concrete information yet, though.
No.
Okay.
That sounds like something an imposter would say.
No, I'm just saying, like, are we gonna accuse someone or?
We should just remember that Body
maybe
reported
we could
Fresh was
report
around.
Skipping.
Nick, because there could be a chance he's third in a row.
Like he would get it 3 times in a row.
What are the
I
odds?
think he would get it 3 times in a row.
Maybe.
Sometimes.
We keep my eye on Birdie and Fresh.
Are
We
you
don't trust
still
him.
muted, Nick? You're being awfully quiet.
Dab.
No. I saw Fresh run out of like security battle bus area, so
Yeah.
that's the and I had Birdie behind me. That's all the info.
I'm
I
gonna
have.
skip.
Oh.
I want the piggy thing. I want that piggy.
Okay, I am totally Peter, Gus. I'm totally sus on Birdicus now because she voted for me, and she was like running behind me. So I think that there's something totally weird going on there. Like she saw that I was nowhere near the battle bus, but she still voted for me, which seems strange.
But I guess all you can do now is just avoid her. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could keep an eye on her, but that feels like burning time when you should be like trying to get these
doing stuff
chores done. Because as soon as because your tasks are so low at the moment, I feel like you can.
Yeah.
So this is interesting because you have to click cross map.
Oh god. So
oh no!
Look at that banana with the tray of food. I think you run faster as a banana as well.
Just go. Say again.
I think you run
you
faster
seem
as
to
a
be at
banana.
full speed. Slippery.
Slippery a little bit.
Try and get another task done quickly.
Yeah.
It is interesting that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Did a death as well at the same.
Oh, really?
Time. Yeah.
Double death.
Double death.
Oh, so different death.
Brit.
I saw Bordy in the weapons lab, I think.
Oh, there goes his.
It was right after we all got turned into bananas, and I was running through to like just do my task, and Bordy was just.
Where is everyone right now? Can I just ask quickly where everyone is?
Battle bus.
I was
Office.
Who was chasing?
I'm in the middle where the bridge is. I was carrying a burger that I just made, a double cheeseburger, and I ran past Brit's body and I was like, do I deliver the food to the customer or do I first report the body? And I was like, dilemma.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
And what did you do? Did you
I
report?
reported Brit's body, but actually Steph did it quicker. So
Right, okay. Because you are forgetting the idiom, the customer is always right, so it's a shame that person is going to go hungry.
Yeah.
But I did see you. I saw you. I did see you, Ali, in the middle. I think you were. It was a crazy banana running around holding a tray of food above her head.
I was telling you, I was.
Do we have any information? Like, where were the bodies actually found?
No
and does anyone suspect anyone at those body locations?
When I went into the weapons lab, the body was there, but I didn't see anyone around except someone came in behind me just as I was reporting, and that must have been Birdie.
Okay, I'll say 100%
Yeah, right.
it's not Fassy.
I think it's not Hex because I've been watching Hex pretty closely.
No, as in it's not you.
I know, but why?
Wait.
Because
not
because a
It's
double
not
murder
Where did that
happened
come
and you
from?
were chasing me, so I assumed it was not you.
Right. Okay.
But
So
then
it's
why
not-
is it
not-
you?
But but there's two imposters, aren't there?
Well,
Couldn't
no,
it-
there's two.
so there's people killed, but this person looked like they were going to kill me, or they're just
I was-
chasing me. Or maybe
Oh,
they
you're
just
saying,
wanted
you're
to
saying
team up,
Fasby
actually.
could have killed you but didn't.
As in, maybe, yeah.
But it's not.
I
not
just thought I
Fasby.
That's a weird piece of information to bring up.
I don't know now. That could have been a refresh. You know what?
All right.
Fresh.
I'm skipping.
Yeah, it's probably Nick
No,
Work.
no, we actually do have to. Vote.
I think it's fresh because every time he's been very, very
Why do you-
like accusative and detective, and now he's silent. Just about that.
Oh, that is true.
That is very true.
That's damning.
He jumps
evidence.
into every
I
call
should have said
accusing
a little bit
someone.
earlier, would have been nice. Maybe a little second.
Sorry, I was busy thinking of how funny this situation was.
Okay, cool. Do we agree with that opinion that Fresh is weirdly silent?
Yeah, but
Fresh has been
sometimes
very
that's just like sometimes the way to play this, because like as soon as I open my
Just
mouth
trying to
in
get
these
stuff
kinds of
done.
games, people are like, "You're sus," and it's like, no, I just wanted to talk. So maybe it's just a strategy of just being quiet.
Mega pizza, breadsticks.
Oh god, you're a banana.
Peely punch. Order.
Order up.
Good,
I'm so
good.
vulnerable right now. I'm
You're
so vulnerable right now.
Your little banana butt sticking out, ready for a stabbing.
This is adorable.
What is actually?
This is adorable.
How are people
Get
killing
that
as
one,
well?
that's
Is it like
hot.
is it like a sort of weird teleporter zappy thing that just puts them in an orb?
Yeah, you kind of just explode in a shower of sparks.
Now it's a monkey.
Yeah.
I forgot you were a
Yeah, that's a
monkey.
window.
That's good. So you guys have not even hit
There's
halfway. Like
Allie.
it's the
Oh.
discussions just keep getting called.
That's good.
I'm so the bananas are so
I hate Peely Party Time. I hate it so much.
Yeah, it's awful.
Love it.
No one died.
And it's particularly traumatizing when you go, stopping a banana and go back to a terrifying monkey, and it's like, oh my god.
You are what you eat.
Nick, you scared me. I like turned around
reminds
and
me
you were
of-
right there, and I was like,
So no one died that round.
No one died. We can skip. I apologize.
No,
Are we voting out Fresh?
Are we voting fresh? We're voting
voting
fresh,
fresh.
right?
6 of us, but there's
Why
actually
would I?
7 of us,
I've done
so
nothing.
it's not that urgent.
That's the whole point, though. The other games, you were so
I'll vote for
detective.
I
I
actually
haven't
trust
seen anything.
Fasby.
I haven't seen
I trusted last time with Cray though, when look
Well-
what that got me.
No,
can't
like
say
I'm
anything
just
if I
I'm
haven't
making
seen
a
it.
wild assumption, but you know.
I back my
Literally
girl.
didn't even see
I'm-
any
What's your
bananas.
wild
I didn't see
assumption?
Any peels.
She thinks
That
it's
it's
fresh, but we
fresh.
should
I'm making
skip
it off of a
because
call
we
that
don't
he's
wanna
changed
do-
his gameplay style. That's
Right,
the only thing
okay.
that I
Yeah,
have.
hasn't said a
Like, I
word.
haven't seen him.
Anyone. I just haven't
Yeah.
seen anyone.
I mean, he did see me at the end there.
Well, yeah,
Lies. It's him. I'm
for
kidding.
the vote. but-
Nah, I skipped.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Brutal. Is that enough?
Okay, we
that is
trust
enough.
Fasby. If
It is, 'cause-
we don't trust Fasby.
Oh
if
my
it isn't.
Yeah,
God,
totally,
please
totally,
let my
totally.
gut be a good gut.
Oh, no.
Oh, brutal.
I'm praying for your
Oh my
gut.
god.
They
Yes!
Well played.
Fasby, well done.
Good trust in your instincts.
Well done.
Amazing.
That was nice.
What a great! I
Nice.
love that she was like, Fresh hasn't said anything for a while, and then last voted, she's like, I probably should have said that earlier with a little more time, and then we come back and it's like, it's him, right? Here. What is Steph doing? Is Steph pretending to do something, or is she actually doing something?
Can you turn
Watch
your
her for a
camera
sec.
around while you're doing an objective?
No, you have to look at the objective. Oh
She's watching
shit, she's
National
coming
watching-
over!
Watch out!
Oh, she's gonna fucking kill you for sure.
Steph, what are you doing?
What's happening?
Careful.
Add some glow. Oh, okay. I see the
Is it
unglowy
just to all
chest.
press all
There we go.
So what is interesting is the imposter, you can, I've said this a couple times, you can complete the objective, so you don't have to pretend you're like just faking it. You can finish it and be like, oh good
The
here.
next one.
Behind you, it's that
somewhere.
server. So oh no. And you grab grab the fuse and now
Banana
run like a
just running
banana.
away here. Oh god.
Oh,
The banana speed. Oh,
Where am I going?
avoid
That's so
every
intimidating.
banana you can. Welcome to video games, everyone.
Yeah. Avoid every banana you can. It's been that way since Mario 64.
It has. Mario Kart.
That's true.
Mario Kart, sorry. Yeah.
Drop that in there. I mean, you guys are... Oh, see, you're barely getting one objective done. Oh, I think we thought Woods of Fruit might have been...
I feel like this is like, if we haven't reported all the imposters out now, there's a strong chance that we can just do the tasks and win.
Like, we could really
Yeah, totally.
Or we could vote them both out. Because.
Or that.
Yeah, we have to be
All
quick
I trust is Fasty.
So,
because.
Yeah, right.
so the one thing...
Oh.
Steph, can I ask what were you doing standing behind me the entire time I was doing my task?
Well, because I was doing the task in front of the like chest like conveyor belt thing, and then I saw you come in, and I had my back to you, and I was super nervous. So then I walked over to your thing to see if I could see if you were actually doing a task, if there was like an animation or something. And then it was like a weird, awkward moment where I was like, are you going to kill me? Am I going to kill you? And then I saw...
Such a lovely story. It's taking up
So
so
I
much
have,
time. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Okay.
The last person I saw was Olivia, and I chased her, and then I ran into Fruity's dead body.
Okay,
I
but
feel like,
you came from that direction, though. I came from the other direction. Firstly, and secondly, Fasty, I backed you so hard with Fresh. I was the one that was like, I trust my girl. It's him. Like, I backed you so hard.
You know what? This is
is
fair, actually. I don't know.
No, it's not. It is not.
so
It's not fair. I
sure.
feel like if there's like... Oh, I don't know.
Olivia is distracting the room a lot with balls and stuff.
Who's
So-
still alive?
These burgers
Okay,
here, Fess?
look, I trust
So-
Banjo because we had a lot of interactions that were...
Although
You do? Because I was just going to say, Barjo's barely said anything, and again,
True.
unlike Barjo.
Yeah,
I've
good
been doing
boy.
my
He's
task,
just
thank
doing
you
his
very
task.
much.
Yeah, he's
and
a good boy.
Fasty wasn't doing a lot. Fasty was in the Vespa. We had a little dance, so I'm not sure, but
This is
Fasty
true,
didn't
this is
kill
true.
me. I think I'm going to go for
That's
Alithia as well, because Alithia is throwing a lot of balls around, trying to distract us right now.
As well?
So who are we going for? Who are we going for?
I'm
feel
going
like
with
if it's
Alithia.
Not
I feel like
Olivia, then
we
you
can't
think
lose.
it's Hex stuff? Is that what we're at?
Nah, Hex is fine. I think if we
Yeah.
vote one
I don't
out, then we can't
Sorry,
lose, because
well
I think
then, if
Hex
it's
and Nick are
not
fine.
Allie, then it's Nick. But yeah, I think it's Allie. I'm sorry. Like, I followed you to find out if you kill anyone, and then I
Oh,
ran into
man.
one.
Okay.
It's just...
I'm going to trust Fasfi because Fasfi and I have been through a lot together.
I'm sorry. This doesn't mean you're not a murderer.
Fasty won me
Well,
over
I
with the
hope you feel
Vespa.
bad. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. Okay.
God, am I
I
right?
already
Is
feel
that a
bad, so
time?
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's
Damn.
definitely Barjo, isn't it? It's
What
definitely
you get
Barjo.
for backing your girls. That's
Oh,
what you
far
get.
out,
That is what you get.
Don't make it like this, Allie. Get in there.
That's what you get.
Oh, no.
Oh,
God.
no.
All right.
Okay,
Don't ask me
just
how I
focus
know.
on
I just
tasks.
know.
You know
He
it's
made a joke,
Barjo.
and then the second everyone voted, he made a joke. It was like you could hear the nerves leaving his body. I don't know what it is. I could just feel it. I'm not a betting man, but I put money on that.
Okay,
You've watched that man.
Yeah, I've seen
how
that
to
man
fix.
go through every gamut of emotions.
Yeah.
No, you gotta hit. Oh, yeah.
Done.
Oh, nice. You guys are getting close. If you can get
That's how you
two
fix things,
under your
Cass.
belt. That's how you fix things.
I said that's how you fix things.
Yeah, you just hit it as hard as you possibly can.
That's how we fix the
I
stream.
need more info. So can I tell you, I need more info for Barjo than the other person who's not playing but is watching this stream thinks it's because of
Red
his
panels,
voice.
red panels. You gotta hit red panels. Go, go,
I'm
go.
going.
Oh, yeah, but I'm so right though. That's the best thing.
All the streamers are Australian, yeah. Yeah, they're all like really impressive, super popular Twitch streamers, and for a good reason. They're like,
There he is.
oh, here we go.
Okay, going back in.
Ooh, a clever play.
Interesting. Discussion called. What did you see?
I've gathered everyone here because I am scared and I have no other information. I'm just scared. I don't have like one task left, but I just don't know.
The only person I saw that time was Fasfi, and I have to say, like, she was just doing the, like, whatever you call it, thing to repair the
Can't be
broken
fast
tasks.
3 times in a row.
Wait, are there
And
two? Are there two
looked
imposters
nonsense.
left still?
There's one
We got
imposter left.
Fresh.
There's one
There's only
strategy.
one.
Two.
Fresh was
Yeah,
one.
yeah, yeah.
Fresh was one.
So Nick, what
But I think.
yourself, huh?
Well, I have to say that I was busy
Maybe
doing
I'm
tasks,
wrong.
but I do think it's strange that Barjo is like, oh, do we only have one imposter left when it was clear everyone remembers kicking off their first one. He called this just to kill some time.
Okay, so Nick's throwing a lot of
I'm
shade
very
around.
untrustworthy.
A lot of shade
I'm
around.
very
I've already
untrusting.
been vouched for by
Cool down.
Hex. So
Calling it
now
this resets your cooldown for kill though, and the killer only needs to kill one more person, so it's really not strategically
Totally.
in his best interest to call this.
Yeah. So we've got Fasfi, Hex, me, and Barjo. So there's 4 of us left. We just need to agree on one person to vote for, and if we don't all agree, and there's only one imposter,
it's got to be.
So if we don't all agree on someone,
Nick
we lose.
Because I can kind of vouch for Hex. Hex has been doing stuff, and I've been watching Hex. Fasfi, we had a moment with the Vesper. Nick seems to vouch for you, Fasfi.
I got fresh out on a whim. There's no way it's
repairing stuff, and I feel like this late in the game.
I feel like Hex could have killed me then too. Like it was right after the imposters were called, whatever that thing is, when we were repairing.
And Steph, you and I definitely could have killed each other in that room.
Yeah.
Like I was very suspecting of you. Barjo, and I trust
Barjo,
Fasfi.
I feel bad because I feel like
you
may have seen me, but I haven't really seen you, so I just can't really account for anything you've done.
I've got one task.
I have already voted, and I've locked in Barjo.
Skip
oh man,
and see if we can get that one
I'm so sorry, Barjo. I'm so sorry.
I
feel
will
like
never
it's you.
forget this.
I'm sorry. Oh my god.
So I've locked in.
If I'm wrong, you're allowed to hate me forever.
It's not going through.
I've locked in Barjo, and I now definitely think it's Steph because she was so quick to lock Barjo in with me.
No, I just think we need to be decisive.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Wait, I don't. Wait, you actually get. Okay. Oh.
I thought we were friends.
Oh, I guess we find out who
we win or we lose. Find out who your friends are in a moment, guys. Find out who your friends are.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god.
Oh no. Gus, that's your fault.
That's all on me.
Oh Gus, that was completely you.
I can't believe you believe me. I was the imposter the whole time.
You did this, Angus.
Oh god, it's Steph.
Man.
It's Steph.
Steph, and she's gonna kill you. She's about to kill you.
Wait, how do I do this one? Align camera.
You can't.
Oh, it's in the other room.
She's watching you for proof. She would have killed you by now.
Yeah, she would have killed you. She would have killed you.
Yep.
No. Hey, what?
Steph, it's Fasfi.
Hello, you two.
Steph, it's Fasfi, for sure. You and I could have killed each other so much.
I'm just gonna let this unfold because this should tell you enough that you need to know. Hex, literally, I voted out the other imposter on a whim.
Why is Steph not talking?
Because she knows it's you.
This is part of the game. Well, okay.
She knows.
She's muted.
So I will.
Oh my god,
tell you.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yep.
Steph.
I thought for sure it was Nick because I thought you were waiting for the thing to like cool down or whatever so you could kill me, and then Fasfi saved me. But are you saying that it's Fasfi because?
Well, I was saying that like you and I spent like 40 seconds standing in that room as I was trying to figure out what to hit with a hammer, and you didn't kill me.
Yeah.
No one else had been dead,
It's
so
she's innocent. Why would she kill you if she's innocent?
Oh my god.
I cannot believe the odds that Fasfi has been an imposter 3 times in a row.
You know what? I would say the same thing because I can, because it's you.
Steph, so she's voting for me.
There's nothing to think about here.
I'm gonna vote for her, and now it's up to you, Steph. So the pressure's all on you.
Thank you. Good choice.
Oh my god.
I get to kick his
Oh my god, Steph, no! Steph, what have you done?
Steph, how could you? You've lost this whole thing for everyone.
Monkey. Oh god. What if Steph was waiting? I told you!
Oh my god.
Oh my
god. Did you not suspect her?
I cannot believe it.
Wait, what did you tell her?
Wow. Oh, I'm muted. I'm sorry.
Nick?
Oh no.
Oh my god. My heart was beating so fast. My heart was beating so fast. I was counting on Fresh to carry for the imposters that round, and when he got voted out early, I was like, no, I'm gonna F it up so bad.
I am.
What just happened then?
I literally did.
So-
That was all Steph. Oh my god.
So, Fasfi, I'm so sorry. It's because like for 45 minutes in that game, I was standing next to Steph and she never killed me.
Yeah, I had
convinced.
moments where I would go up to kill people and then I would kind of chicken out and freak out. But then there was a moment where I think I did try to kill you, Nick. But I think there's that thing when you load into the game, there is a cooldown before you can actually murder.
Oh, right. Oh,
so I was just like, I guess I'll stand behind you
murder.
and wait till that cooldown goes, and then I'll kill you and win the game. And then Fasfi called the meeting, and I was like, no! And then she was like, Steph, it's Nick, and you were like, it's Fasfi, and I was like, Oh!
I'm just gonna let this happen.
Oh my
Still
god.
waiting for my apology, Nick.
For you.
Well played.
Because we were watching you and I was like, kill something, kill. But you did it all along. You let everyone else kill each other. That was
incredible.
I'm
Fasfi, I'll never vote against you ever again, I promise.
Nick, I will never trust you ever again.
What a long game.
No, I'll never vote
What
for
a
you
long
again, I
game.
promise, I swear.
Just still waiting for my apology, Nick. That's all. Just so you know that. Just still
I'm
waiting.
waiting for my apology.
Yeah, you two.
Bajo, it was...
Oh yeah, but Alethea vote was crazy.
Everyone
I
off.
That
you guys
alley vote
voted
was
me.
insane.
I just
like,
went
what
to
is that?
Flower and then there was your
Yeah.
dead body, Fruity. That's all I had.
Yeah, she did pack you in the fresh though.
I didn't-
So it's
Yeah,
like,
I backed you
Nobody
so hard
else.
when no one else did.
Yeah.
I
That's
didn't
true.
remember that part. I'm so sorry.
Oh, of course you didn't.
Just still waiting there, Nick. And my lines are open,
But-
Nick. Anytime you like, whenever you're ready.
Bajo, I am so sorry that it was so much fun voting you off.
I still think it was him.
Not the killer, please.
All right, but bygones, guys, right? Bygones, we're all friends, and we're not going to accuse
Bygones,
anyone
we're all
based on
friends,
any
we're all
kind of
friends.
residual
Incredible.
resentment we have for anyone who was an imposter previous round.
I'm a good guy.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
but I think that was
totally.
the game of the night already, honestly. No,
Yeah, that was huge. That was amazing.
that was great.
Oh.
Can't trust anyone.
Oh, pizza.
Not even the most innocent sounding.
Okay, I'm back pocket. God, that was so well done. Pete, you need to keep an eye on your wife.
Was it
She could be doing
Was
anything
it
at any
Steph
point.
trying to kill you and the game wouldn't let her and she was still trying to kill you?
Yeah.
Her confusing ineptitude at getting that concept down was like, well, she's clearly not the murderer. Oh dear. I reckon you guys have got this one if you can get enough done. I think everyone's
The
kind
tasks, if you just what the hell is going on here?
Ooh.
Why is she not
someone-
doing anything? Okay, I'm looking for a double
Quick, you're about to get moved. Yeah.
What?
Travis,
that?
mate, 007, just
40.
gifting 25 tiers, 25 subs to the
Oh
community.
my
Thank
goodness.
you.
25 subs to the community. Oh my
25,
god,
that's
Travis,
massive.
mate.
I mean, it's a hard ask. We're still running our donations for Afghan Aid as well.
Travis.
That's there too. But thank you for your generosity. But also, like anyone else, we'll check in on that at the end of the stream.
And Travis, mate, a new follower as well. So just rock up and start throwing gifts around. What a hero. Thanks, mate.
All right, let's check in on Nick and the team.
That teleport thing is wild.
That actually helped me, I think. I had to
Yeah,
deliver something
it took
somewhere.
me out my task.
Sorry, no one's dead.
Yeah, oh, right. Oh, well, that's cool.
No.
Maybe it does it. Maybe it
Someone
does
just
it
got a
on
meeting.
purpose to try and give you like a leg up if...
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hold F to
we
skip.
All right, so we're just gonna skip because no one has any suspicions. It was just an accident. Okay.
Yeah.
Just gonna point at Cray.
I appreciate the honesty though. That was at least you were fun about it.
I'm watching you,
Oh,
Cray.
6-9. Let's go. Well done, everyone. Well done.
Jesus, that monkey scares the hell out of me.
The monkey is so disturbing.
Is there a cooldown on the meeting calls?
You would think so.
They get called pretty quick,
Okay,
I guess.
everyone's running it there, so Nikki's gonna go.
You'd
this
have to
way.
assume.
Yeah, there's Perticus again, just acting sus as hell.
Get a whoop. Alright. Get in there,
Fast
get
fee?
your objective
Oh
done.
god,
do
no
a
one's
kind of
gonna
fast
believe
fee.
me.
No.
Double cheeseburger. Oh shit! Oh, double cheeseburger. Extra large fries.
I'm really hungry
Vanilla
now.
shake.
Food
This
is
is
good.
Yeah, this is. I would go vanilla shake so hard right now.
Alright. You get running, banana.
Where's the food?
Oh. Let's say assignment complete. So you have no information to bring to this one at all.
No, the bananas are horrible.
Right now, in the middle in the circle bit.
Me.
Okay, good. All right, Bert's clear.
Why?
I
thought you
saw
were
two people in the middle room.
So I went and did the battle bus repair, and then we all turned into bananas. I was running out, and then when I ran out, that's when I saw
Nick, you can back up fast fee.
the body. Actually, I forgot who it was.
Loser fruit.
Loser
we lost
fruit.
two.
Yeah.
We lost two.
Or just kill Barjo.
Where were the bodies? Where were the bodies?
It was
Body
near the
died as
bus.
well.
I just done the task where you have to clean the graffiti off
Right,
the
okay.
bus.
Who were the people in the middle? Because
Me.
I just need to know.
And Bert.
Me as well.
Okay.
I
and
was
you see a little banana run past.
Who was ordering the burger? Who's
I
ordering
saw
the burger?
Fasfi in the food court. I was ordering a burger, and I saw Fasfi there as well.
Yeah, okay.
Kev, where did you find them?
It was in the room with the bus, and I just finished cleaning the graffiti
so
off the bus.
that can't have been Cray or Brit because they were in the middle and the bus is like
Okay, so
ages
not
away.
Cray, not Brit, not Nick, not me. So
Not
Barjo,
Ali.
Fresh,
I was
Ali, and
banana,
Hex
I was-
reported.
I was the peeling.
No. Hex reported and me, Brit.
To be fair, I
Cray
did
were in
see
the
you
middle.
running the round before with something over your head. It looked hilarious, Fresh.
I was trying to deliver my food.
I was doing loop control.
wait, where was
I ran
Nick?
past
Where was
Fasfi,
Nick?
and then bananas happened, and that's it.
Where were you then when bananas happened?
Loop control.
Loot control.
Right at the
Oh,
top.
loop
Restarted
control.
I was in a bit of trouble restarting the computer by pressing E at the right time.
Oh yeah.
We
It's
see
a
how
complex
Was
puzzle.
no one near the battle bus, Steph? Was no one?
I guess not.
I don't think.
If everyone was, three were middle,
I'm gonna
three
skip.
were top.
I'm skipping, yep.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to skip too.
I'm going to vote for Cray, but I don't actually think it's Cray.
Thank
Okay,
you,
cool.
Barjo. I appreciate that vote.
Agent of Chaos. Well done.
You just got a good beard going. Just feel like you need some attention.
Thank you. I love your astronaut outfit.
I love
It's the
that
thing.
he's just casting wild aspersions.
It was him.
Nick, your mouth is sewn shut. That's what's doing it. That's what's scaring me. Do you reckon you can get? I reckon try
Okay,
and
cool.
get 2 objectives done.
Yeah, so definitely
You
not
only lost
Fasfi.
1, and you're nearly at half. Yeah, you're doing quite well, and no one's dead.
Who did that?
Oh,
Who was
what?
that?
Lose-
Okay,
This one's easy.
Fresh
Go Storm,
could have-
go Storm,
so
quick.
Yeah. But Fresh just ran through here and could have done this objective
No,
and instead
you
turned
get
right.
different you get objectives, though. different objectives. Yeah.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah. Something
Work.
Nice. Food court is always
Oh,
a
you get
delivery,
different
so it takes a bit
objectives,
longer.
that's so much.
Yeah. Oh no.
Look out for any banana that's hunting down another banana. Which looks like you
Look
right
out
now.
for a banana
FYI.
that's hunting another banana.
Is there an app for that?
Oh, this is just oh, that's my food that I prepared earlier.
Oh my god. Also, people watching at home, you can, when the meeting gets called, there's actually a pin drops on the map so everyone can look and see officially where you were when you got pulled into the meeting, which is a good way to stump people, I guess, if they lie.
Oh, we are doing great on the tasks.
Yeah, I told this is
Yeah.
going to be an objective round. Chest refresh is over in the
there's
maintenance. Crate is doing them.
Okay, I wonder where Cray was.
It's good cover to run to a objective straight after a kill.
Listening.
No.
Let's see. Has been murdered.
Whoa!
Fresh, what were you just doing?
Wait.
I was doing tasks.
And so has
Tasks, you say?
Oh my gosh,
Hmm.
Verticus also.
I've done like 3 tasks.
Wow.
Wait, did you have burgers
Where-
and
so-
stuff above your head, Fresh?
Huh?
I did at some point. Cray, I saw you at the end. I delivered
Something with
burgers and then
Kevin.
I saw you doing a task. Where was the body found?
In the supply drop factory, right on the edge, so near the
Mm.
near the like top near like the maintenance bit.
Right, okay. Well, I
Body-
saw Cray in island control with me right at the end.
Yeah,
Did
so
you say the
he
body
was on
was
the
in
other side.
supply drop?
What
Sorry
about
for
the other
bugging you.
body though? There's 2 bodies.
Yeah, Verticus also.
I saw Hex.
Oh, but we
leaving-
don't know where that is.
I saw Hex leaving weapons lab, so she might have come from maintenance or supply drop factory, but I
I saw
don't
Steph
know.
in weapons too.
Yeah, I was doing the target practice
Yeah, I
thing
did
with
see
the
you
big
doing
gun,
the-
and
yeah.
then it was banana time.
What? Wait, Nick, where were you? Where did you go after the bananas?
I delivered the food to sleeping quarters and then I ran up to island control and that's where I saw Cray there and then it sort of...
Did you see him? Because
the
you said you
round
saw
ended.
each other, but you didn't see him. Did you see him, Crane Barjo?
I did. I saw
No.
Nick. I don't remember seeing
I was in
Barjo,
science
but
lab.
I saw
Oh.
some.
I don't remember seeing Barjo.
Did you see Barjo?
Then it's
Who
Barjo.
saw
No,
Barjo?
I didn't see Barjo.
I didn't.
Barjo, where did you say you were?
I see him go
I'm
down
in
the trap
weapons
hole.
lab, and Hex ran past me in weapons lab.
Oh, wait, did I
Yeah.
say, or did I mix that up? Did you not say you were with Gray? That's my bad then.
No, I wasn't with Cray.
Oh, okay.
Alithia, What are you doing?
I was in the bridge in the middle and I was with Nick, and then the bananas went off and I legged it because I didn't know where he went. And then I saw the body on the way and I.
Banana time is
that's true.
Banana time is freaking terrifying, man.
Banana time's awful, but I don't know where she went. I don't know where she went as a banana, but I definitely saw her.
Yeah, you saw me too. I legged it
pre-banana.
away from you. I was like, no freaking way, I'm done.
Yeah.
And I was like, don't run, don't leave me alone.
Yeah, it was terrifying. Do we have any?
We have no information.
We got no info, but we are so close to competing this on tasks.
Yeah,
we are
do
so
your
close on
tasks.
tasks.
Do your tasks. Just do your tasks.
Interesting.
Don't you point at me.
We are so close on task, guys.
Nah, she stayed quiet. Should I go next door and screen cheat?
You should.
Can I get you a cup of tea?
J'accuse.
Okay. Task.
Just focus on. It's going to be a quick kill too, because whoever it is knows you guys are so close.
Yeah. I love how fun these games are to watch.
They're good.
Oh, this is
yeah,
this
totally.
objective shit. It's like a confusing.
No. It makes sense. I get it now. You just need to add the
you hit the glowing ones.
like legendary glow to the chest.
Oh, you
you
add
add the glow to the one that isn't glowing.
Got it.
Think done.
Nice.
What the hell is that?
That banana was legging it.
Stay away from the bananas.
That banana was legging it. What? That banana was legging it too.
It's like Aliens the movie, but with bananas.
I know.
But with bananas.
Yeah, the strobing red alarm lights are...
The red, the metal hallways.
Yeah. All syntax error says, bring in Miles to cast this. He would be having a field day.
Yeah.
Who wants some tacos?
Because you've got to listen to so much banter.
Here we go.
It's Steph.
Steph?
Steph didn't say a lot last round.
She killed someone in Peely mode, and then I followed her until we weren't Peelies, and then ran back to the body.
I didn't kill anyone.
No, it's Steph. 100%.
At this point, I'm willing to vote.
I'm already voting.
You just saw a banana.
Yeah, but I waited until I could see you. It's you.
No.
It's 100% Steph, guys.
I think we vote out Steph at this point of the game, and then if Steph isn't an imposter, we vote out Fresh straight away after.
Yep.
I'm on board with that. Because Steph has been very quiet. Steph has been so quiet
just
this
1 second
round.
before you vote. If it is wrong, does the imposters win automatically though because of numbers?
Oh, they might.
Wait, count it out. Count it out first.
There's two imposters,
means-
right?
Yeah. We
I
can't.
don't have the chance to win.
If you vote,
if we vote
someone
wrong
out,
here,
and they are,
they automatically win, right?
We get to 4 players, but 2 imposters left because we haven't kicked any imposters off.
Wait, is it?
Oh,
But
yeah, it
I
said
don't know how
it's
it works in
risky.
this game. Someone just told me if there's 2
we
and
don't
2.
have to worry about it. We don't have to worry about that. I know it's Steph.
You're right. Okay. If you're right, then you're right. I'm just saying if
your
we're
lives.
wrong.
You're gambling with your lives.
You're not. It's the truth. It's fact.
Oh, now I don't know. Now I don't
Now
know
I'm
if Fresh
really
is
nervous
playing the
because
game.
if Fresh is the killer, he wins automatically, right? Nick,
I
what
don't
are you
know,
saying? Nick,
it might need to be.
Yeah. No, I don't know because it said when we were running around, it said 2 eliminations needed for imposters to win. I don't know if this
that
then
means that they would automatically
changes
win. Fresh,
that.
Wouldn't you know that because you've been playing this game heaps?
I haven't played this game. But...
You know what though? It means we've only got 20 seconds to do the last couple of tasks, which is not a lot of time because they kill one of us and it's over. So I think we just do our tasks.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Just do it. Just literally vote Steph. I'm
Because
telling
if
you.
we are wrong, they automatically win.
We're not wrong. I saw it.
You didn't
I
see
voted
anything.
for Steph,
We were
so
banana,
Fresh,
and I feel
I'm
like-
on your side for this.
It is Steph. Steph. I'm telling you.
No.
It feels
Hey,
like
what if
it's
it's Fresh
Steph.
and Nick
Yeah.
right now? What if they're the
Oh
killers? What if
God.
it's Fresh and Nick?
Come on. No. Oh.
It feels like a Steph move to me.
Look at her face.
Look at the shake. This
Ignore
constant head shake. Okay, good. We survived though. We
Stay
survived.
away from Steph.
So just
Stay away
tasks.
from Steph.
Just do your tasks.
He's doing.
Oh my
Fresh
god,
could
this is
just
so
be playing
goddamn stressful.
hard.
Just
get away
Fresh
from
could be playing it hard.
Like, why not start a round
okay,
and just
sleeping
say
quarters.
it's this
Oh,
person,
that's
it's this
Steph.
person.
Yeah, stay away from
We're
Steph.
so close.
Oh, look.
Yeah, I'm absolutely left her.
Off to maintenance. Yeah.
Maintenance. What are the tasks in here? Are they like?
I think that'll be
pretty
bash,
quick ones?
bash some, align some panels. So that's
it's a
relatively
repair
easy.
thing. Yeah. It is.
Oh
It
no,
is.
this is run with a. This might be run with a server thing.
Who is that?
Oh,
there's someone behind you.
With you?
Run! God damn it!
No!
They got you!
Who was that?
They gotcha.
That was Alithia?
Oh, no.
Yeah, and Steph, yeah.
Oh,
But
that's
that
game?
was Olivia. That's game. Let's listen in.
Should have voted
hiding in that room.
No, but listen, I didn't get that kill. So Fresh's accusation was based on false evidence.
That's so funny.
So that kill was not mine. It was.
I just trusted Fresh.
Sorry. You didn't report the body. I was still sus.
Like incorrectly, Fresh wasn't right, but I trusted him so deeply because it was just like pure panic in his voice, like real, genuine. She's a killer panic, and I was like, I gotta back him.
Right.
Oh my god, Steph, how good was that 180? I was like, but like,
I can't believe you saved that. But if you vote off the killer, then maybe it'll end the game because there's one killer left. If there's two, then you gotta get rid of 180.
Carrying for the imposter. She was amazing. She was amazing.
Like, my stomach's
That was so good.
all like crumbled.
And then I was completing that final task, and I heard footsteps behind me, and I'm like, not like this, and then it just exploded.
The timer, and I was like, hello.
I should have known when Hex went, nah. Nah, what's it? Nah.
Steph's never said nah in her life.
I say nah a lot, but that was a poor way to defend myself. I agree.
Nice work.
That was unbelievable. Yeah, absolutely. Well done. Well done. Unbelievable. Oh man.
I feel like Wardy, Berticus, and Cray haven't got a chance to go to the end much.
No,
So
we
just a note to the imposters on this one.
Fair.
You still found me.
Girl.
Okay. God, Steph was so good in that. She played that so well.
It was still bad.
It was still bad.
Well, by the law of averages, now it is. Yeah, it has to be. All right.
Has he been one yet? He hasn't been yet. No.
I don't think so. No. So yeah.
Oh, this task is weird. This is. Oh no, this is a different one. No, it is. You got to throw these cups at the purple cube.
What?
Oh, come on. Panel.
Nice.
Someone get the
can
last
you hit
panel.
M again,
Okay,
Nick?
cool.
Just so we can see.
Yep.
The map
Yeah.
better.
Cool.
I can hang on. I'll push you full screen as well, so we can see the full.
Yeah, nice. Right.
I like that it's just called Start Amusing Kevin.
Amuse Kevin. Throw cups at the purple cube. Who's Kevin?
Kevin was the
robot?
Kevin? I don't know, but he's easily amused.
Very easily amused. Okay, supply drop factory, or you've got one.
Security. Berticus just ran out of security. Oh my god.
She was carrying. She was carrying.
It was Berticus. It was Berticus.
Was there a body in here?
My queen.
Brutal.
I don't think I've gotten one task done this whole, all of the games.
Me either. Don't worry about it.
Really, the tasks
So-
are really fun.
I feel like I end up having to do the
really
same
enjoy
tasks
them.
over and over.
Yeah, I nearly had it, and you called a meeting. Oh.
I'm so sorry. So I was running through Battle Pass Repair, and I saw Berticus running out of security, and I ran in there, and Lucifer was dead.
Oh, now you're going to pin on
Berticus,
me.
Is that why
And
you maybe haven't
though,
done
to be
any
fair-
tasks yet? But
I can tell you exactly what I was doing. I was
Can I just say
with
one
Fresh for the
thing?
whole start of the game.
Yeah, we were just trying to put that fuse thing away, and then things kept happening.
Can I just say one thing? I know I do defend my other killer, but I just want to say Britt has been dead first multiple times, and I really, if she just got killer, can we not? That's my thing.
Well, even I
want to give is I saw Bajo do one of the emergency whatever things to help us get out of the lock thing. Yeah.
But you saw Bajo do it?
Yeah, so I think he's good.
Was it like an animated task?
What if
I
I
am
walked
good.
past her body? Because I was trying to figure out how to get back into the middle area, and I was near security, but I didn't see anything.
Well, I mean, it was an enormous glowing orb that said loser fruit that blinded me as I walked into the room. So
I don't know. I can be pretty vague. I've walked past bodies before.
I was trying to fit that fuse in somewhere.
Yeah.
To be fair, you were carrying a fuse, and that's the only thing. But you could have been like fake completing a task, but
Feels like we're skipping.
Yeah, I don't
Yes,
think we can do it.
Okay.
Wait,
So
Steph,
Birdie survives a round, but keep an eye on
I
her.
don't know where I am.
But I do feel bad. I feel bad if you've been
Yeah, that's
voted
what
out. early.
Thank you. That's true.
This is, by the way, in a court of law, this is the worst defense ever. I feel bad if she's the killer, so I'll let her go for a bit longer to kill more people.
Could be what kills us all in the end.
Have a little bit of mercy.
Being very quiet there, Cray. Very quiet.
Cray was doing tasks
New situation, and my screen is glitched.
What do we think about Burticus?
Well,
you are facing the other way.
Like in that scenario, I feel like she ran out of that room.
And she talked a lot and like at different levels there. She started being like, I can't get an objective done. And then you accuse, she's like, oh, accusing me. There was, and then.
To be fair though, she has been dead most of the time, so maybe she just wanted to get some words out.
That's true.
Have we thought about killing Barjo?
As an agent? I just want to put that out there. I love the guy. I don't trust him.
Oh, that was easy.
That was a good one.
Hey!
Does that earn you less agent? Does it earn you less progress?
I don't know.
Like for
some of them definitely like
task.
the two-parters.
Yeah, some of them take up a good.
Who was that? Who is this banana? Killed and reported.
We don't know.
Here we go.
Because she did it.
Oh. It was
you know who it is, though?
banana.
What was it?
Okay, I think I saw Cray in the center
Island
with,
control.
I'm bottom
which means we can.
This hurts.
Who is in the bridge right now? Cray was in there.
I was in the
I
bridge.
just got to the bridge.
Body.
I
was
should have
following
chased the banana
Fastly, who
instead
was
of
following
reporting the
him.
Where was the
body.
body found? Where was the body found?
Well,
Island control.
to be fair,
Two are dead. Are these guys either new or very slow killers?
to be fair, it was
So,
a
I
scenario
feel like
where
that puts it to Fresh, Bert, or Allie.
I'll mix them
I
down.
only think it's her because she was a banana, and then she found me, but she was the only one in the room.
Could have been a
and
different
I
banana.
turned around immediately.
I forget you can discover your own body, can't you?
Okay.
Sorry, body killed.
Honestly,
instant
I
report.
should
You can
have
discover
chased him
doesn't
instead of
matter.
reporting the body, but I got anxious.
Fair enough.
They've got to kill.
I'm bottom left. I wasn't anywhere near island.
Where did you
I
chase
saw
them?
three people in the bridge. I know
I have
one was
no idea.
Cray.
I was the other person. I'm looking at my map now and I can see that I was in the bridge.
Again, I forgot. What did you say?
Island control.
Island control.
Island control.
What are you pointing at, Cray? Use your words.
Point at Burticus. That's right.
Use your words.
How much amnesty is Burticus going to get?
Use your words.
It's because I don't know how to play the game.
There's only been two
I look
dead. You do not
suspicious 'cause I'm
need to
confused.
Point fingers and put people out a hole. What else?
dead yet.
True. Sorry,
Savages.
guys. Sorry, guys.
Absolute savages.
Well, I can say that Fastfee was following Hex, and I was a little sus on Fastfee, but I didn't see her kill anyone.
I
So
was
those
following
two, I feel like,
Cody.
couldn't have had
Fastfee was a
time to kill
cold-hearted
someone.
killer. More
it's
would be
budget.
dead.
Allie, you're accusing me. Why?
No, I said no. I'm defending you.
You just said cold-hearted killer.
Yeah, so everyone would be
don't
dead,
know how
but
quiet
only two
Cray
are dead.
is. You notice
So
how he
you're
talks
saying-
every round?
Yeah.
This round
There's
is
the
very
problem
quiet.
is there are two imposters. There's still two
No, I
imposters.
feel like
He's
whenever
very
Cray's imposter, he
quiet.
talks a lot.
Look at Body just
I'm
clapping,
willing to
just
vote.
clapping because she knows.
Really? Are we doing
You're
it?
willing to do it, Burticus.
I just don't know what what's the evidence now for Burticus?
Now you're trying to
Just
get
panicking.
back to me.
I'm watching
Yeah.
this round bust up.
I'm texting.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I'm texting.
Oh god, I'm
Sus.
texting.
Stay away from me, please.
I believe
I've
the
got all the
evidence.
info I need.
What's the evidence? Oh.
So now creepy ghost monkey
Your
now
ghost
gets to fly
monkey's
around. So
Yeah.
we're like 90% sure that it
Woo-woo.
was.
I think it's Body and I still am super
Body or
sus on
Bert.
Burticus as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's
And are
just
they
let's
together?
stick to someone and follow
Fresh,
them.
Burticus, Body. Let's go. Let's follow Body because
Let's follow
so
Body.
sure.
Let's tail Body.
Yeah. Because
Can
that
you sprint
seems
as a ghost?
a likely
There you go.
murderers.
Yeah, this is
last time.
Yeah.
Though she
Again, welcome
is
back to video
completing
games,
a task.
That's okay. I mean, it doesn't totally excuse you. Afsi was just on a chair just watching.
See, when you died, it happened so fast, and you spun around, but it was like it was from a blind corner.
Hang on.
Oh no! Yep, definitely shooting. Definitely murder. Oh no, that's
No,
a job.
That's cleaning.
No,
that's cleaning the graffiti.
okay, that's a job,
And she's
that's a job.
and she's sticking to it, even though she's a banana.
Yep.
He? I don't.
And she's doing another task. No, she's totally. No, it's not her. It's not her. I reckon someone got away with it.
So we don't know who killed you.
No. Well, okay, we got to tell Birdicus then, because I reckon
Ghost Monkey-
Birdicus is the other one that I'm totally sus on.
Ghost
And I
Monkey
reckon this is
will
Birdicus.
the ultimate. This is.
That would have been amazing if it was.
Fresh is doing a lot of running
Fresh
into
is-
rooms and then
Yeah, he's running and checking rooms. He's looking
Like-
for opportunities.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, that's
just there.
true. If you go in and don't do an objective, look around, there's no one there, and leave. That's a good sign.
All right, let's listen in.
Yes.
Did you chase
It's
her
Hex.
as well to see the name?
I chased her. I chased her, and it was Hex.
We know who it is.
No.
You pointed her.
I was with Bordy.
I was
and she didn't kill me.
He was practicing.
Yeah.
Who was protecting me this whole time. Who killed her? Who killed her?
What are people? What is this going on here?
Who was it?
Where
It
was
was
the cat?
Olivia. Who was it?
Steph. It was Steph.
How
It was
dare
definitely
you?
Hex.
Definitely not me.
So we were
And I feel like
running
if you're accusing me, I feel like it's to protect yourself,
Oh, Fafsy's
Bajo,
dead.
because
She
people were
was in the
sussing you last round.
Yeah, throw some shade. It doesn't going to work
Whoever
this
killed
time.
my
We were
queen
going
must
through
die.
Island Control, I believe. Or we're going from Island Control. No, yes, Island Control down to Battle Bus. I saw Hex kill Fastfy. And then there was someone else around, but I followed the banana instead of reporting it. And then I saw the banana turn into Hex at security.
Good move. Yes.
Yes. Let's
No.
go.
No,
We know
this is a
it.
mistake.
We know it.
This is a mistake.
Steph, apologize to
Give us
Fasty
the
right now.
It was her. Throw her. Done. Quick. I got a
What's
bag.
happening?
Take it.
Wait, what's happening?
I
It's
voted
Hex.
Steph.
Wait, what's happening?
Yeah, screw it. Let's
It's 100%. I'm not
Oh,
even
God.
sure of anything.
Right, so
This
it's
is
all
like-
done.
Oh, poor Steph.
This is not. This is not
They're
good
getting so
evidence
hard.
to be
God,
able
if
to
you guys
take
Eggs
are
thrown at
wrong
her.
for going down for
Witnessing-
Fasty's death.
Witnessing the murder is not evidence.
A little drum roll.
You dances again.
How can you say who it was when there was we were all running around as bananas? I wasn't
It's already over,
there.
Hex. It's already over.
Because I
It's
saw
already
you
over.
murder and I
Who are you
cheated.
gonna vote
If you
for?
do it
brutal.
again, you've got
This
the
is
best
brutal.
luck for getting imposter.
Haul it on top.
Let's have a look.
Share it around.
Liquid Purple in our chat says
I
it
just
was
voted
Bordy who
because
killed Nick
everybody-
because it was on the
Oh,
desk
yeah, see, I'm
screen.
just a sheep.
How
I just like
dare
to
you
follow
kill
around.
Right.
So he
Really?
told us. Yeah, we all missed
So what's
that.
Bordy
I think we
doing?
got confused and thought it was the call-in
Roll
screen.
me, potato
But it
salad.
was the desk screen.
No, you trust me.
Okay, so it was, and now it's Bordy as well.
Amazing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Bordy
Okay,
went
but it's
left, the other
Bordy,
way.
really? Because we followed, but we
Yeah, the other way, the
followed
other way.
Bordy the whole time.
They're playing
Th-
the long
this is-
game. Yeah,
yeah.
they went down that way. They went down that way, ish.
There's Cray, Barjo.
Bordy went down this way. You don't. It's funny you don't get to see where everyone is now as a ghost.
Fresh. I'm so sus on Birdicus. But I guess if it's Bordy, if it is confirmed,
It's got to be Bordy, right?
I think that's it now. If we're saying
Purple is wrong. You're wrong, mate.
what is
Purple is
going
wrong.
on in here?
There's a fight. There's a fight in
But
chat.
no one in
By
here.
the way, we are so close to 4,000 pounds. No Bordy
Yeah.
at all. Look at this gang. Look at this gang of people.
This is good though. They have to tighten up because that means that.
Oh my god, everyone is here.
Oh,
Everyone is
wow.
here.
This is good because
Ghosts
now
and
Bordy
all.
can't get the kill.
Until
Off to
until
do an
Banana
objective.
Party.
Yeah,
Or
but
fake
that's
it.
at least 35 seconds away now.
Yep.
And the objectives are getting there.
Oh yeah.
But they can't complete this objective, otherwise the progress would go
I
up.
just feel like
They're waiting
Bordy's
for the
just
cool-
totally.
Yes,
waiting
the
for the
progress
power
just
to
went
cool
up.
down.
God.
Yeah,
They're
maybe.
waiting for the powers to refresh, so then they can drop it and get a kill.
All right.
Watch. They're just playing it cool, running around,
This
but
Birdicus
objectives are ticking
carrying
away.
that battery again.
Watching. Oh, that's a good defense. Running with the tray, but this is
This is the best one. What
gonna
if she
have to-
drops
they're
it?
gonna
If
have
she
to-
drops it,
Yeah, if she ditches
Yeah.
it as
She's
a
gonna do a
banana,
banana.
try now.
but that would be
No, she's not. She's legit trying to complete this. It's so not
Yeah.
her. She's trying to
Yeah.
complete it right now. Like that's it's not her.
Yeah, and
it's
look
totally
at
Birdicus.
oh
Look
the
at the
progress,
completion
the
bar.
progress.
Oh, it's so close. Oh, someone's
in-
killing.
And all the bananas have made it into the middle to like just make sure everyone's. Oh no, they're all just ghosts.
Alithia just got killed.
It's so Birdicus. Are we?
Someone's on a rampage.
So Birdicus. And we let her go in the first round because we felt sorry for her.
I know. Never feel sorry for anyone. Oh, that's Fresh and Cray. Are they fighting? Let's listen in.
Oh my god.
I got who it is.
Who is it?
I will give them an opportunity to out themselves right now.
Okay. Is it Badger? Because that laugh just kind of.
No, it's not Barjo. It's not Barjo.
It's fresh.
It's not Barjo. It's fresh.
No, it's not.
I watched him murder, and then he hid around the corner as I chased him out of the main room.
Here's the thing, though.
Doing the dancing task.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Here's the thing, though. We just have to do one task, and we've won. So if you're right about this, great. But if you're wrong about this, it could
Not
be an
great.
issue.
Yeah.
We're so close. We got one task to do.
I reckon we risk it for the biscuit,
I
baby.
reckon vote him out and we'll do our task.
I like gambling.
No.
All
I
right.
vote for gamble.
All right.
Do it, guys. Come on. It's absolutely Verticus, though. We need
Unless
to follow
Craig depends
Verticus.
on all of us, and it's Craig all of us. because I have been
Oh
Craig.
god! Unless I thought I
Did
changed
you look
the
at
freshman and I just walked in on.
He's got all 4 votes on it.
We dance for the body
Was
fresh.
Get your
his
task
dance
done
good or
quick.
bad?
Take that!
Oh man.
Well done.
I actually won one.
Oh my god! Sorry.
Well done.
That was amazing.
That was so
Jump
good.
back into the chat.
Oh,
really
can I
good
just
Running
can
for
I
his
just take a
life.
moment to say, Loser Fruit, I'm so sorry for killing you again. I feel really awful, and for what it's worth, if I get imposter again next time, you have amnesty.
Yeah.
Nice. I'll take that. The chance
I have to
high.
pee. Can we
We
request
live to the
a
end,
1 minute
guys.
pee
I
break?
did so many
ready up
fun
and run.
tasks.
Ready up and run, Badger.
Okay,
man.
already up and run. I'll be right back.
Fresh, that was such a bold and noble attempt. I was watching you, and you killed in plain sight of another banana, and then I was following you, and I was like, oh my gosh, I think he might have lost him. And then as I saw you run into that room and Cray ran in after you, I was like, no.
Question.
My-
There's like one task left.
Murdered? Oh, he's muted. Never
There's
mind.
one task left, and there's like a vote out situation, and you know who has the task. Can you vote out the person who has the task, and then do the people just win?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh,
yeah.
maybe.
If there's no
That
tasks
seems
left to
that
do,
seems too
I
OP.
felt like I had so many tasks.
Yeah, it's
Like,
Yeah, same.
if people aren't
Sorry.
able to complete their tasks, then it's just like they go on forever for the other people.
if you don't get tasks to do when you're dead anymore, it just must.
Oh, we're waiting for
remove them
Barjo
from
P
the-
break.
No,
Yeah,
you've already
it's-
up and
There's
ran.
a
Ready
little
up.
bit of timer anyways in there.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh, we play
My,
train.
my favorite moment in that whole thing was when Cray accused Burticus and points to her and goes, "It was Burticus," and then there's just a beat, and Burticus is like, "Use your words."
No, but I thought it was really funny that we're all running around Britt thinking she was the killer, but it wasn't her.
Oh, I was so convinced. I'm so sorry that I went so hard on you in that first
I
round.
thought,
my
yeah, you were trying
gosh.
to pin. I was
I
the
was-
one defending you, but
My
still.
heart beats so fast when I'm an imposter, and then I had the double stress of I was just like, I think Loser Fruit's gonna hate me after this. She's just not gonna want to play a game with me ever again. Because I've murdered her so many times, and it's not personal, I swear.
Not the people who have been going up first, so I'll take that.
No, Fruit is very good with this. Not a sore loser with it.
I get to watch Craig go for the most epic run after Fresh of his life.
I watched Cray block so many people indoors. It was so
kill Cray. Like, how close were you to killing Cray? Or
Hey,
is
I'm
it
back.
Fresh?
Go back.
I'm
Cray's
a-
definitely
What's the-
muted.
Wait, what's the cooldown?
What's the cooldown between murders?
Actually, you should know. You've played 3
I'm
times.
sorry.
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry.
Em.
Do you mind?
I wanted you to be an imposter again, Nick.
It is fun to watch someone try to murder.
Nick?
Oh, Nick's still listening. What are they talking about?
That
Are you
if you would
imposter
like to make that
against
request.
Yeah, I am, and I just feel like it's just like it's a lot.
Kill
It's
me
a lot.
first, though.
Okay.
And prove it.
Then you kill me first.
And
I
prove it.
can't. I can't yet. I can't.
Come on, look, you can kill me. Look how cute I am.
Put a timer.
You wouldn't kill someone so cute.
Hey, do it. Let's all. Bajo!
And-
Wait, Bajo, that was your first time being killer.
I know.
It's okay.
I'm sorry,
It's
Bajo.
okay.
I'm so sorry, but I can't do it. I can't do it again. I can't do it again.
Yeah, fair.
I've just
Yeah.
witnessed a murder. I've just witnessed a murder.
Could have been a team hex, you and I, like the old days.
I think it was a
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bajo. I'm sorry. I should have just let it go.
So who
Four
was it? I
times
just
too
walked in
much.
the room.
Happening.
So do you want to lead match?
Sounds like I'll shut off their audio. It sounds like Steph got imposter again for like multiple rounds in a row, and did the throw in the towel
Right.
to called for a reset so that in the hope that she doesn't get it again.
Yeah, but imagine now getting it and then playing. That would be the best move you could do.
I know, totally.
Like,
Yeah.
she's now playing this on another level.
Yeah. But that was, I think, 4 rounds in a row. That's always brutal because it's like it's so stressful playing the imposter in these types of games, and it's the same in like Dread Hunger or it's like when you're the bad guy, it's like
I tend not to get
lie
it
the whole time.
And so that the fact that I finally got to play a round of it when we did the practice round as an imposter, I was like, and the fact that I did nail it so well made me think that all those times I was never an imposter in all those other Trust games, I really should have.
You love the demo wins.
I like the demo wins, but I do appreciate the level of complexity. It's like, it's not just straight denial. It's also the ability to like act confused, to be midway through a task and then ask someone like, how do you hand this task in or something like that. Like all those little elements I think can actually be like, they're real meta version of this game. That's where I succeed.
Yeah, for sure.
Being confused.
That was an amazing twist.
Yes.
From Steph.
Well, I was just saying though, Nick, now don't trust her though, because the long game is that she throws in the towel because she's being generous, and now if she gets imposter, she's just got it made. Nick agrees.
I do agree.
Right. Good luck, Nicholas.
That's so Steph.
Thank you very much. Let's do some tasks. Where am
Someone's
I going?
got an air horn.
Barjo. Kath.
Now, Loserfruit's been out super early every round.
Every time. Supply drop. Oh, what? 1.
One. For one.
Can I get a 1?
Is that another one? No.
No, so you get they're like the
else.
assignments. So you get
Someone else will do it. Someone else will do it.
there. Right.
Alright.
Barger's got it.
So early. So early.
That one was just sad.
So early.
I had to give up imposter and now he's been murdered.
Yeah, I think Mac and Dad is right. I blame Barger.
The body was in science lab. I went to go do the thing to turn off the thing to stop the thing.
Yeah. Nice. Sorry,
I'm still learning. And he was in science lab.
I can vouch for
That's where Barjo was, did you say?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
What'd you say? Science lab?
Yes.
Do we have any information?
Where was I? So I was in supply drop information, supply drop factory. Science lab is on the other. So I saw Kath in maintenance, like as I went to supply drop. So I don't think it could be her because it's the other side of the map.
No, but it's like only 1 kill, so there's not much really to be said about that anyway.
The only thing that I have is that I saw Bert at security, but I'm fairly sure she was doing tasks.
I have no idea where I was.
If you press M, it actually tells you where you are right now, so you can kind of like track back
tells you where
the
you
map.
finished.
Down
we
the bottom
will
right
avenge you,
corner.
Barjo. We will avenge you, okay?
I'm skipping.
Are we
But
skipping?
just not yet. Maybe later. Just Brittany.
I accidentally did a target, potentially.
Only one with a number above their head. If you're right about that, Britt, that would be 10. That would be 5 head.
That'd be really funny,
Okay.
eh?
Those cold dead eyes.
I know.
I'm so close to completing that task as well.
1.
1.
One.
You powered down the whole station.
1.
When you pressed 1 button.
It's better he didn't turn into a banana. I've
That's
just
true.
the panic when that happens as an agent is just like.
I'm gonna split from Bert so she doesn't freak out. Go back here.
Back to your passcode.
Back
Okay.
here.
1.
6.
6. 5. 1. 7.
Well done. Game over.
Bravo.
Did it.
Oh,
All right,
next
you can
to
go home.
That's it. Oh, there's one right next to you. Isn't
Oh,
it?
who was that? It was, oh my god, it's Steph. It's Steph again. It's Steph again. Are you kidding me?
That's amazing.
That's so good.
Are you kidding me?
That's amazing.
Oh,
Is she gonna go for another kill?
God. Follow her, Nick.
Is she gonna go for another
She's on a
kill?
banana kill streak.
I don't know which banana she is.
5 times in a row.
Banana. Oh my god, look at them all.
Kill them all.
That is insane.
On a killing spree. Running right banana.
Running riot.
Oh, you're all in the room anyway, and you're dead. No one's seen you. No one's found your body, Nick.
That's amazing.
It's found my
This is
sweet
so
buddy.
good.
I've got some weird. Where's my? Let's do that. I've tapped out the wrong way. There we go.
Rotfall, Steph is unhinged tonight. Oh, that's another. Well, who else?
It could be Barjo.
Steph must be shaking
Barjo
so much.
I know. It actually has a physical reaction. She has a physical reaction to this stuff. Oh, all right, here we go.
Congrats, initial one wasn't right.
Nick boy dead.
Where was he dead?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Another man falls.
He was dead in supply drop factory, the complete
Then there
opposite
were
of where
Now
we
we get to
were
genuinely listen
partying
to
in
Steph
Island
try and
Control,
backpedal.
all of us bananas together.
Who wasn't with us?
Banana crew. I think we were all there, weren't we?
Who was the last banana there?
I'm being a good girl doing tasks. I don't know anything.
I was hiding and I saw you guys in a group.
I'm
Wait,
sorry.
who was
just
last?
one, how cool is the games room? I'm playing like pop up.
Oh, the Street Fighter.
I finally got to do the task where you get to clean the battle bus. That's
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't done that.
That's, you gotta like wash the graffiti off it.
Yeah, I'm sad you don't get to do the whole thing though.
I played like
Anyway,
the
I'm stalling
joystick
for
game
no
where
good
we're like
reason.
fighting.
Did anyone? So no one saw.
No, I think it's whoever was not there in the banana time, but there's just so many of us that it's
Yeah, banana time was good. That was
well,
fun.
you know what? I didn't see Bajo there.
Oh, but he's dead.
He's dead.
Skip.
Wow, way to kick someone while they're already down, Ali.
That's great.
But then Steph beautifully on the back of that, she's like, okay, just
Skip.
skip. Come on, the shenanigans. Skip.
She's too good at lying.
She's too good at lying.
And she complimented me
before that
on
anyone?
Rampage. She said, Gus, you're very good
No,
at
but that
killing
was all
people
set
by
up for
lying.
this moment.
She was
All
lying,
set up.
and she's the master the whole time.
That is so messed up.
Oh.
Okay. So we know it's Steph.
I mean, let's just watch Steph. I'm dying to see how she pulls off.
Oh,
the
okay. You
kill.
just want to watch the kills? Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, I'm curious how someone who's
Let's watch the master.
lining it up. Let's watch the master. Lying monkey. Oh god, that room was terrifying. All right,
Look at her pretending.
Look at that.
La.
Wouldn't be me.
She's pretending it's heads. Oh, look at
Look
it.
how
She's not
slowly-
even. Look at this
Focus on-
slow completion.
Did she finish it? That
She
was a
did
quit.
finish it though.
No,
Oh,
that
look
could
at
have been a quit, Pete, because the task
Oh,
has to
yeah,
like
yeah.
close itself down.
But look how
She goes-
close they are
Yeah.
to finishing.
Oh my god, you're right.
Like,
Oh wow!
powering through. Wow.
She's got to make a kill.
Yeah,
Yep,
she's
there
not
we
gonna.
go.
There it is, and there it
there's
is.
one.
SV.
Asfi's down, and
She's got it. She's got to keep
we've
killing.
got it.
Oh, they're
We've
gonna
got
get
it.
there.
Agent progress.
it.
Done.
Done. Got some good kills though.
So fast.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I couldn't believe it. Barjo, I'm so sorry. I should have just stayed in the match with you if I was just going to be imposter for the rest of the game.
I had
so
so
mad.
many tasks left. All of my tasks were like running it from one side of the map to the other map. You guys killing me was like your worst choice.
I think it might be group tasks. Like I think it
Yeah,
might
I don't
just
think
be
you have.
selected.
I don't think you run out. You just constantly have tasks until
Yeah,
they're done. It's a
totally.
really cool idea.
So why did you guys win so quick that time?
Yeah.
I actually got some tasks
No one
done.
was
You guys
dying.
are pro.
Totally.
Killers
I
too
was losing my
slow.
weight.
Steph, how are your nerves right now?
Oh my god!
maybe-
you don't understand. It's just like
Okay, I've made a
Maybe
new party
rejoin
leader.
us.
I'm
It
talking
made
to my
me
chat and I'm
glitch.
like, what's the play here?
I,
What am I
wait,
supposed to do?
Dex, were you?
What's the
Were you
play?
again the imposter that round?
Yeah.
she was.
Oh, yeah, we
Well,
should
that's
form a new
fun.
party.
That's
Yeah,
why.
yeah.
That's
We'll
why I was
probably leave
like,
the
I was like,
party.
I feel really bad that I backed out of the one with you, Barjo, because I feel like I'm just going to keep getting it, and I couldn't start it again. I couldn't
We would've-
disrupt
we
the
would've
whole
killed
thing
them all.
again.
That'd be
But
random.
just
Just
again,
one for one. We're gonna get two
I
brand
make
new
her a
ones.
coming
Your heart
team.
must be
Yeah, if it does it again this
pumping
time, maybe just
your
rejoin.
heart.
Man. Yeah.
Party leader.
Yeah.
Hopefully
All right. If
they'll-
it's
if you
me,
get it again this time,
if it's
speak
me
up.
again, we'll back out. I'm sorry to whoever else.
Unless it's you and me, Hex, because I feel like the only person I know as well as you is my wife, and it's pretty close. So I feel like we'd be a good team.
That's true. That's true. I'm sorry.
All right, so if the other killer's Baja, we know it's.
Yeah, totally.
It's amazing.
I wish I could
Now I
dance like
want
these
it to be
guys.
Steph.
Some
Sure
good
you can.
dances here.
Just believe in it.
I love Dua Lipa.
I like this
Oh,
room.
sounds
of-
more like Mr. Bean.
Wait, you should know this one, right?
Mute that.
Is that the nut
Can't
bush?
stream that.
Well, I think we just hear
No,
the like
push, city
copy
limits.
version of something.
Yeah.
Everybody in Australia had to learn the nut bush in school. It's true.
I know. I was
It's
so
actually a
nervous when I had to dance
the
with
law.
another
That'd be
person.
Australian
Oh.
anthem.
Alright.
It was
Assume
on
it's not
par with it,
Steph.
really.
Muting him.
The fact that you're still playing.
Yeah, did she? I feel like did she actually commit to the pulling out if it's her?
She totally would. Oh, look, back to the screensaver. Oh no, it's around the corner. This is the carrying the vial, I think.
Where is it? Oh, is it this one?
Yeah, it's that server. Yeah.
Yep. Retrieve the fuse. Yeah.
Run. And I was gonna say every time you turn into a banana. Run.
When it's the slow turn of a banana, it's so scary.
And the head down run as well is really terrifying.
Yeah. It's amazing how quickly you can get just like a tap kill as well. Like it's just passing someone. It's like they can just.
Oh,
yeah,
the kill is so easy. Like it's just tapping that
those
button.
tasks are way more.
That got you
like
heaps
they give you
more.
heaps more
Way more.
chunk of it. Yeah.
So that like screensaver,
Go on.
or even just there's sometimes it's just like press a button, you get none.
Alright,
Body in the main room, and everyone else was a banana.
Oh,
Make the main room.
And I passed bananas doing things.
We were just there. I didn't see anybody on the ground.
Yeah, I didn't see
Is the
anyone.
main room the
bridge.
bridge or the island control? Because I find them very similar.
The main room was the bridge. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. It was island control. I beg your pardon.
Okay.
Same thing.
Wait, which one's
Yeah,
island
yeah.
control?
I
Sorry?
was coming from
That's when we were
security
all
for the
bananas
bridge.
in the room and we were all like
Okay.
running. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
with the blue VR island.
Oh,
terrible
I
description.
had the girl doing tasks. The only person I saw was that
I
she was
actually
doing
have
tasks. That's all
information.
mine.
Okay, I have information. Okay.
What?
So I was in island control at the start of the round with someone, a Bajo maybe, and then I was like, oh, I got a battle bus one. I got really excited because Fastme told me it was really cute. Anyways, it wasn't a battle bus one. It was like a smashing one. Regardless, I ran past Fresh when he was walking up to island control. I ran past him and I was like, please don't kill me here, Fresh, because I really want to do this task. And he ran right past me towards island control.
I think
Are you
that's
saying
it.
at the end of the round. I'm entering bridge from security right now. I went to battle bus to do the graffiti.
But you were running towards island control because I was running down the hallway, and I was silent slab was on my way.
So what exactly are you saying?
I'm saying that I ran past Fresh.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's
Fresh
him. I'm
is
just
very
saying.
Exactly. Do you
That's what
say
I'm
you
saying.
do?
Just keep it running.
You saw him in the vicinity of where the body was.
that's all.
Yeah, this is a skip. I like how when
It's a
it's
skip, but just keep it in mind.
I like when it's banana time. We all just hang out together, thus eliminating the imposters strategy.
That was it.
Wait, how does that eliminate the posters in strategy?
Because we're all together, and then no one's going to kill
I
anyone.
don't know.
Because then
We
you'll be able to
just
see
feel
who did it.
safer together. It just
It's safer and safer
Yeah.
numbers.
I was gonna say they can
Yeah.
kill and then
Mentality.
you do a scramble and it's like they could never know who it is.
I've skipped.
I skipped.
Who you
I'm keeping
pointing
an
at
eye on
then?
all of you.
All right.
Well, I was pointing at you initially because you turned around and faced the wall for half that conversation. I was
Oh
like,
yeah, I
that's pretty
spilled my
sus.
tea.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And now I have a sandwich.
It's so good.
Good.
All right.
Miss Silver, Bajo says skip definitely sus. Oh, you're reading it like a book, Miss Silver.
All right. Get him, Nick.
Go on, Nick.
the
Get him.
tasks.
Get him. I gotta watch for
Get
I
those
wasn't
tasks.
looking at the map.
I was gonna say you seem to just be like pointless running.
All right.
Hang a right, then a left.
Oh, it's the downstairs one.
Ooh, I haven't done this.
Oh, is it? Or is it?
No,
Just
go to the
where's-
marker.
Yeah. Sort files. So how much does this get you?
You have to get another file. Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that just seems to take longer. Clearly,
Yeah.
file.
Red light.
Red light, green light. Let's have a look.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty
like,
decent. That was a decent chunk.
You did like that.
Oh, and I'm right near an. What the hell? Who was that? Who was
Whoever
that? It was one of these two.
So unless they're both imposters, they're now watching.
Brutal.
Oh, it's
That
so
was
good.
brutal.
Now watch who's going to change back.
Oh god.
If no one calls the meeting, because if someone calls the meeting, unless they're splitting up. They're both the imposters.
Okay, someone there. Was it? It's this one.
Yeah, it's that one. I think it's both of them.
Cray, well played.
2 kills and off to an
Well
objective.
played.
That was
hiding
brutal.
behind. And look at
now
this.
he's just
Look
hiding.
at this.
He's not even doing it.
That's so funny.
This is
amazing.
It works. We are watching the other master.
All right, let's listen
I
in.
know. I was like, I was trying to get you to chase me because we were doing food orders together, and I was like, wait, she just got murdered. I was gonna be so panicky.
Where was the body found?
It was in the bridge. I would assume during the Peely party time, but I just didn't really see anyone. So
Yeah.
Paspy's body was found. It was just one. Oh, it was actually 2 bodies this round, actually.
Yes.
Well, I don't think it was
Currently
Brittany
in the
because we were doing
downstairs.
food orders together, and I watched her run.
I was in a room with
Loser
Loser Fruit at one point, and she could have killed me, but didn't.
So that leaves
Yes.
Fresh, Cray, and Bajo.
I was watching
Hex.
Hex. I was watching Hex spray the bus, and then I
yeah.
went to security, and it took me a long time to figure out how to throw the cups at
Praise
the
playing
purple
the
thing.
circle.
Oh, I did that
Yeah,
one too. I was like,
just
what's
be
going
quiet.
on?
It
That
just
sounds pretty
works.
legit.
Has
I
anyone
So
done the
it's
dance
Cray
stuff?
Fresh.
I did
Unless-
the thing to battle bus and then ran to
Oh wait,
the
Fresh is still alive. This is
downstairs.
kind of weird.
downstairs.
Cray's being awfully quiet.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cray Fresh.
What
I
have you got
feel
to
it
say
in my
for yourself?
bones.
Where were you? Well, what
why
was
you
the last
always
task
think
you
it's
did?
I did the gun.
Oh my god.
Cray.
hang on. No, I'm just having a good
Oh
time.
no, Cray.
We lost it.
Yeah, dog. She's going crazy right now.
Oh my god.
Wow.
It's Allie and Bert. It's Allie and Bert.
What's
Oh my god. I wonder who's being
What is
quiet.
happening? What is happening?
You know what I'm saying?
I actually think it's great.
Terrible.
Cray.
What a terrible liar.
No,
What a
no.
terrible
Massive
liar.
That's a really bad line.
That's so
Bert
funny.
and Sally.
No wonder you stay quiet.
Wait, why are you lying?
Yeah.
Wait, Cray, what's going on, dude?
He
I'm gonna skip.
he had the
Why did
mechanical
you-
skill, but not the lie skill.
Oh,
He had it. He
Bursting
had
into
it.
the burst into
Oh,
life.
his
It's
hands.
just not a good defense.
Look at him dance.
Come on.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny.
for my
Wait,
life.
we
Please
play
failed
poker
him.
sometime. Let's play poker sometime, buddy.
Yeah.
So we don't know the other one to follow, though, do we?
I'm muting them. No, but that was
He hit like a
amazing.
perfect play, a double
was
kill,
incredible.
a hide, and then was it you? Just like
He didn't even say anything.
That's incredible.
Oh, so
Like, can I?
funny.
Oh, that's so
like
good.
The alt tab.
The
Yeah,
alt
follow
tab.
Bardo.
Yeah. If once I can move
escape?
my mouse, I definitely will.
Oh,
Oh, you're a genius. Why did that work? Okay, cool. So who we look for?
That's
Bardo?
computers.
That was the
just reckon
greatest
it's probably
meltdown
him
I've
this
ever
time.
seen.
Oh,
Okay,
let's
well,
follow.
Steph is.
You want a task?
Yeah, legit doing one. Let's see how quickly it.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see
Yeah,
if it finishes,
you got
do
it.
you?
No, but it does add to the progress bar down the bottom.
Yeah, good point.
Roger.
There he is.
Roger.
There he is. Oh my god. Oh my
he's
god.
coming.
He went for it so
Lord,
bad.
he's coming.
But he's holding a hammer from an
The
objective.
hammers are ejected things, yeah. But
So that means
that
he's
was
got to
threatening
align it
for
on the
sure.
panel. So does holding one.
Oh no, he's destroying a camera. He just destroyed a camera and completed a task.
Yeah, that's sus.
Just walking through halls with a sledgehammer is
Okay, roof malfunction means everyone gets moved. I don't know the advantage of this one yet.
Oh, cool.
I think it's more like you
Well,
could
it just,
do
like-
something and then move everyone, and it's just the chaos,
Totally.
the confusion that it causes is.
And
good.
no one's like, I saw X here.
But I get confused
Alright,
enough.
let's listen in.
Okay.
I saw Loser Fruit running with a tray above her head, so she was doing a task. And I
Yeah,
guess she could have ditched the tray before she got to her destination,
I was
but
just
she
an
looked.
alley and got teleported, and I was
Yeah,
thinking
I
before,
got
you're the only one to
teleported.
defend Cray.
No, actually, I just skipped because I felt bad, but I wasn't the one who voted for someone else. So
And this
I don't
is
think
second body
it's
found
loser
this
fruit.
round.
I don't think it's loser fruit.
I'll just restart the computer.
If it is, she's very good at like.
I got teleported right in front of Ellie's body, and then I just reported.
I got teleported with Badger.
Yeah, you're looking at me a bit scary. Fresh. I went to hide
I saw
behind the
Badger
bus.
running through the ship with a hammer.
Everyone
at one
gets
point, which just
teleported,
looks
even the person
aggressive.
who
I have
does
to
it,
say.
I'd say
But you didn't kill me. But you didn't kill me.
I actually do think Steph's curse is still here because she was the one who she didn't vote for Cray either.
No, I did vote for Cray. I was the first person to vote for Cray.
I believe you voted for Alithia. Unless
Lose a
you
fruit.
didn't mean
I
to.
would. I just want you to say, I lose a fruit did not kill anyone.
I lose a fruit did not kill anyone.
Yeah, I'm voting for you.
What? No, you really believe it? No, I got teleported.
I just have my suspicions, Fruity. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Badger killing the camera.
I think it is most likely.
What about it?
Steph, but I don't know.
Wasn't it just him
because I
completing a
don't
task?
think Steph voted for Cray.
Yeah, but
I know. I definitely voted for Cray.
But
I was like the first person to vote for Cray.
I saw the two above Alithia and I was like, that's suspicious. The only other person who didn't vote for Cray was you.
So bad.
Killing cameras is
It's not
sus.
me.
I was me. I was first.
I don't know. Let's
Sorry, Ellie.
5 games.
Fresh
in
is
a
being
row.
very quiet. Fresh is being very quiet. What do you have to say?
I don't
I
know.
restarted my computer and then I got teleported.
These levels
I don't trust
I
Fresh.
didn't see Birdie because I didn't see
I don't
Birdie.
trust Fresh.
And if Brit
saw
said she
Nigel
was
at the
next
end.
to
That's
Alithia and then
pretty
suddenly
good
she's
with our
dead, then
tasks.
Well, when we got
If it's not Steph,
teleported
it's
away, that's when it's a teleport happened, and then you reported the body like straight after.
Let's just
Do we know how?
You could
When do we
vote
see
for
how
her and
far
then
we're through our
teleport.
tasks?
Which one, Fruity?
I think
Yeah,
we
we're
go to
doing
Steph, but
okay.
if
think
not,
we
it's
just-
Brit who teleported after she killed.
I think Fruity.
But
man.
Brit did kill Cray, so I mean,
Oh my-
kill Cray,
wait.
vote for Cray. Wait, what the hell?
I just
I
don't feel
would've been
confident
fine.
voting for anyone at this point.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
wait,
Steph
who's it?
cursed. Maybe it's
You.
true.
Nah.
Oh.
This is going to be a task victory.
You reckon? They're
Yeah,
pretty
totally.
high up. But how many kills? If they get 2 kills?
Yeah, it's only like a couple more.
Who are we going to follow? Fresh?
I don't trust Fresh at all, so I reckon.
So let's follow. All the ghosts
Everyone's
are following Fresh.
People know they're haunting him.
And he pivoted so hard then from going that way, he just turned around. Yeah,
He's just wasting time.
Yeah. Oh.
He's working out the kills.
Yep. He's sus
Oh,
as.
banana
There
time.
it is.
Kill someone.
banana kill. Oh, that was his plan was 1 kill
he
there,
could've
but now
taken that.
his targets are divided.
Oh, he should have gone. He should have
Yeah.
gone. Look at the
He's in a
task. Look at
panic
the
now.
task. Yeah, he doesn't know.
Yeah,
And
that's
this
it.
guy's the best Fortnite player
it
in
is.
the world. Come on.
Amazing.
Nice work.
I put a banana skin on him. Doesn't know what to do.
All right, let's listen to
I
this.
was so sweet.
Sweet.
Allie.
Allie, you were so sweet, but you were just dancing and she got mad and you did nothing.
I got teleported and you were dead.
I screamed for your death, Allie, too. Don't worry.
Who is it?
It was Fresh.
It was
let
Fresh.
Fresh and Cray. Fresh and Cray.
murdered Allie.
I loved at the end. At the end, as a ghost, you're running around and like 5 ghosts are following Fresh, and it's just like you know what you did. It's just like heavy is the head that wears the murderous
protecting
crown.
Brit as well, like standing there, like protecting
Yeah.
her task.
It was so cute. I watched it for so long.
I think the best part about that round was when Cray just fucking lost it and started giggling.
Oh my god.
That was so good.
bad.
Oh my god.
Guard a bit. I feel bad.
Could have had it.
Because he was on such a run, like he killed me so well, and then went and hid. Like you were absolutely popping off, and then that was the biggest choke I've ever seen.
What happened to you?
One little question. Where were you? And just gone.
Once the giggles start, it doesn't end.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to recover.
I was trying to hide hold my lips shut. Like,
You're just like, oh, what's going on with Olivia?
like, it's awful quiet. I was like,
You're like Jerry Seinfeld.
What's the deal with Olivia?
What's the deal with Olivia?
All right. It's either a
I said
Badger
it
round
was
or a
fresh
Nick
at
Boy
the start,
round.
but I
Kill
wouldn't
it.
be
Come on.
voted out
Come
so
on.
early, so I was like, just keep it on sus.
Dang.
Damn. Then it has to be a Badger round. That's
Damn,
just
I
mad.
wanted that. I wanted that.
Okay.
Okay.
well, we're just back on objectives. I really struggled the first time we played this to get the kill, but I think, yeah, like, I was sort of trying to get the indicator over them. People who are good at Fortnite with mouse clicking are just like, click, got you.
That's true. It is very sensitive, though.
Someone in here with
footsteps, and there it is. Who the hell was that? Was that Fresh again? It was Fresh or Bordy?
I think it was Fresh.
That's brutal. I think it was Fresh. His Bordy's carrying something.
No.
Oh, no!
Agent
That feels bad. That feels bad, Fresh. You again. You again.
Murder.
Murderous Fresh. Murderous Fresh.
Harsh, you're the new loser fruit. Yeah, I was hoping for a Barjo Nick team up as well. A mixture of smooth talking and Barjo.
Let's
I was so close to delivering my fuse on the other side of the map.
Oh, right, yeah.
We had to have that last step. No, she did have the thing. She was with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's Loser Fruit. I just saw Loser Fruit reporting, but I'm pretty sure you were in the battle bus. Loser Fruit was in the battle bus, and we left together. That's all I know.
I can vouch Alithia was washing the battle bus at the end.
I was. Hello.
Yeah, I was there, and I saw her run
I was
there
very
too.
excited to get that job.
I put my tube there.
Yeah, I saw Bordy, Alithia,
Yeah.
and Bajo all there, and I guess
And I
Fresh is there.
got, and when the rift happened, it put me straight back there again. for some
Yeah,
reason.
actually similar.
Who did we run past? Loser Fruit. Who did we run past there? Because I
Berticus,
saw
we ran past
Bordy.
Berticus.
Bordy was doing a task. Sorry to interrupt you. Sorry.
Yes.
I saw Bordy doing a task, so I kind of believe Bordy.
Yeah, no, she was there. But
I
anyway,
had
it's only one.
my
kill.
eyes were on the
I didn't
mini map the
scan.
entire
Yeah.
time. I didn't see anyone.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Skip.
Okay, let's skip.
Ray, you got anything to say?
Let's skip it. Let's skip it. Got no info.
Hey, got the giggles?
Could have been a quick self-report, but I'm not sure.
Verticus's head, guys.
What about my head?
That is even more
Oh, Verticus was
terrifying
near the
than
truck
the
too.
normal
Why
monkey.
didn't you say you were near the truck? You were with me at the end.
Yeah, no, I did. I said I was with you.
Oh, okay.
I was running off with you.
Okay, so we know it's
Right.
Fresh. We got no information to go on with anyone else. Cray's just like given up on life.
Yeah, he's just eating sad pie.
This standoff.
I know.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah, that's cute.
It would be great if one of them oh god, one of you kill each other.
Oh my god!
Good. Just hanging out. Oh, Steph's dead.
The burger. I run out, and then I turned back to go to Brit, so because I knew she was there, and I didn't want her to be alone. And there was a dead body. Wait, there's
What
two
did
dead
you
bodies.
do?
Eating Cray.
Two died.
Huh?
Got any? You gonna defend yourself?
I was a banana and I ran out of there, so.
Wait,
That's enough for me.
I just left. Rudy's dead. Rudy's
That's all I can
dead.
say. I don't know where I am. I ran. There was a few people in there, but yeah, I ran out when there was bananas.
It was just me and you in there, Brit. I was making a burger. You were just standing at the counter, and then we all
at
turned
the
the
beginning,
bananas.
and then banana party happened, and we all
And then
ran out.
I run out, and then I come back, and you're eating,
something.
and then there's a dead body.
Oh, bananas! How would you
Someone
even
hit
know?
it back.
Oh, good point.
Wait, two people died. Two people died this round, by the way.
two people died.
I saw Fruity
How do
doing
you
the Kevin.
die?
cue.
Two people
I saw
died, by the
Fruity
way,
doing the
guys.
cue.
Two people died.
Just want to let you know, two bananas
Wait,
died.
I ran past Alithia coming past.
Well, it
that
definitely
as
wasn't
well.
Fasfi. She is
It
for the
wasn't
rest of the
Cray.
game.
But there are two imposters left, but yeah,
But
we
has
have
there been
a
two kills this
smoko.
round?
I think
Yeah,
there were
two
two that
kills
round.
this round.
Yeah.
Then it's
Why
100%
are you trying to
not
pin it on me,
Fasfi.
Bordy?
Because you were in the kitchen with me, and then we turned into bananas.
and we ran out as bananas, and now there's a body.
I had my order.
Are
I
you
had
gonna
Excuse me, I'm
mean
talking.
game.
I had an order, and then I come back to protect you, and there's a dead body.
This is descended into chaos. This is descended into chaos.
What am I listening to?
I stand by my thing.
Stephen on his little spaceship.
Whatever you say. So do we have to vote someone though, right? How many are left? 1, 2, 3.
We're losing so many. It's like, and we have
so
got
two
a lot
people,
of
two people
tasks
died
to
this
do.
round, then it's definitely not Cray. If 2 people died, it's not Cray. Unless one person got to kill 2 people, it's not Cray.
And it's not Fasfi, 100%. You can trust her
So,
till the end. I'm making a note.
Birdie and
I saw Alithia
then
run
Birdie and
nearly through
Alithia?
the I last saw.
Hello.
Ali does
They haven't gotten onto Fresh at all. He just stays quiet,
swear
man.
by Brit.
Yeah, totally. Well, he's probably
Well, let's
talking the whole
see
time,
if-
but he's
if,
just
uh,
mixed so low
if-
that
Are we
you can
voting
barely
on
hear
Skinner?
him.
What are we doing? I'm voting for it.
All right, but
Of course you did.
And if Birdicus goes out, then it's probably Alithia, because I think Alithia you just offended her. I'm pretty sure.
She did.
So let's have a look.
Yeah, let's get Gordy next.
Who skipped?
Yes, if it's not Brit,
Oh.
you can eliminate me.
This is Sparta!
How dare you!
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I hate
Work.
All right.
Doesn't mean anything. I don't even know how to play.
Okay.
That's a good moment to mute. So now
It's just
Fresh is on his own.
Falling down. And
So,
we're 100%, yeah,
okay,
Fresh
so
goes.
we got Cray.
I don't even know how to play.
It is Fresh,
Yeah,
though,
I mean-
right? That's who killed you at the start.
Yes, it is
Why are
definitely
we
Fresh.
following? So,
Yeah, it's definitely
why are we
Fresh.
following Cray?
Okay, this
So-
is actual tasking. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cray and
wow.
Oh,
Well,
there we
Berticus
go.
is down, and she was an imposter, so...
Called this
Are we
meeting
doing it?
to vote out
What has
Alithia.
happened?
All right.
But it's not me.
You know
no,
what?
Barjo.
You know what? I completely agree. Just for chaos. Goodbye, Ali.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Oh
I
my
hope you all
God.
feel bad, and I get an apology.
Just
Maybe
for chaos.
5 gifted subs from everyone. Would that be?
All right, guys. Wait. Discussion.
Yeah.
Discussion.
I'll give a
Discussion.
card for everyone who
If
just
it's
voted.
not Ali, do we all agree to not apologize?
Yes, I agree. Not to
All right.
Yeah.
I have 5 bits.
Oh,
I have 5 bits left.
subs, I expect
funny.
it's very hurtful. I don't like voting 50-50s, all right? Doesn't mean anything.
If it's not, if it's
Fresh
me,
point
then
that.
I am very
Fresh,
confused.
put your finger down.
And who was the person that's really into this? Barjo. So just
Forty-
watch
Forty
this
and
when the
me.
game's not over.
Forty and me are very into this decision, I think.
You're embarrassing us in front of everyone.
Do a dance!
Oh no!
Oh!
Wow, shut up.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
No, we've lost this. There is just no task progression.
Oh, God.
But
you're
it's
right.
only Fresh. But he has like all those powers, like 1v3. He should have this.
Yeah.
Oh, banana. You call a banana
Yeah,
party.
once he
who was
bananas,
the
he gets.
other imposter? Who was the other one?
It was Berticus, and she
Oh,
she
was
got
kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it is just Fresh, who needs 2 kills, right?
Yeah. They're gonna kill Badger here, and then
Asfi knows it's not me. I don't think Barjo would randomly kick if he was the imposter. Bordy got out.
Keep voting each other
Bert,
out. I think
AKA,
I'll
it's
understand
definitely
an apology.
So is it Fresh
not
because he's so
definitely Fresh.
quiet?
They've cracked the.
It has to be because it's
Go,
not.
maybe.
It's not Fasfi.
They've
It's
got it.
not me.
They've got it.
I just want to apologize, Ali. That was
Oh, it's madness. It's pandemonium. Everyone's
Okay.
screaming.
Run, guys.
All right.
Let's
All
do
right.
it.
And if it's not Fresh, then it's probably Bajo.
Wait, what if it's
exactly.
what if
I
it
think
is Badger though?
It's either Cray or Badger.
That-
I don't know.
It's
No,
an
it
easy
can't be
out
me.
for Badger to pin it on Ali if she was. That
I'm
was
not
the
that
play
good a liar.
there.
I think
Ready?
we've
Here's the
established that
logic.
tonight.
Here's the logic. Ready? Fasfi and me know
Uh-huh.
each other are not the imposter because we stood still the first round when 2 people died, right?
Okay.
Bordy got out Bert, so it's not Bordy.
Yeah.
And Barjo wouldn't have called a
I got
meeting
out.
randomly and got someone out like that because it's too risky and he would have been nervous to get voted out. So it's Fresh. Get him.
right.
What? No, that is
Settled.
not true.
Decent
Perfect
powers of deduction.
detective work, Cray.
Yeah.
I'm voting
Yeah,
for
for
Badger.
someone who burst into laughter last round.
Fresh.
Over Fresh. Give up.
It's
Any
over,
last
mate.
Even if I
words,
vote,
Fresh?
does my vote even matter?
Holmes is on the case.
Does
boys.
my vote even
If it's not
matter?
Fresh, that has to be Cray, because Cray's being
That's
really
that's modern democracy, isn't
Come on,
it?
you had it.
Arjo points out a good point.
You
You're
had
too
it.
convincing. It's like, well, it might be you.
But it's definitely
But
Fresh.
just
Yeah.
it could be Craig because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't paying
Alright.
attention.
I believe it.
I guess I feel forced with this vote, but
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
yeah,
There it
well
is.
done.
Well done.
unbelievable.
I like that we witnessed the date at the start of a union that won the match.
What's this?
It was amazing.
Down the hole you go.
Kick that alien out of the space.
Yes.
Oh man, I thought for sure it was Cray. I thought
So
it was
good.
you and the one kill.
Dude, I thought it was Cray at the end there.
Sorry, honey.
I thought it was him
thought
at
I
the
got
start because when
massively
everyone was
debated.
like giving like genuine evidence about Birdicus, and then she was like, "No, but everyone was a banana," and Cray was like, oh, "That's true."
I think that was the sympathy. That's true.
Yeah.
That was exciting. That was a fast, exciting round.
I like that round where we just vote.
Yeah, vote it all.
Fun.
Oh, of course I stuffed up the one time. Oh.
Well, Brit, I let you run away.
evil.
I know.
I was like, I'm gonna let her
but
go, and everyone's
bananas.
like, "Yo, must be the other killer." I'm like, "Oh, here we go."
But you guys were like at the start discussing that Cray was the imposter because you were pointing at Cray and Cray was like thinking emoji. And I was like, oh my god, they're exchanging information.
But you were camping
I
Cray.
thought that's what it was, and I knew it was Fastfeed keeping me alive. You were scaring the hell
I
out
was
of
just
me.
there for a good
round,
time.
you
I'm sorry, I didn't
too.
realize I was in the way of some killing plans. My bad.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Fastfeed.
do you mind next time?
Yeah, next time I'll leave you guys alone for sure. I'll
Yeah,
keep
and
it
you report me.
You can have him.
I was trying to do you a
100%.
favor, Fastby.
Guys!
Yeah. Okay, next time.
Alright, perfect.
I hope it's Barjo. I feel sorry for Barjo.
I know, he should have a
will feel
turn at
sorry.
murdering.
Sorry, that was uncalled for.
Bajo, I never
Join
doubted
the
you
dancing
for
line,
one
everybody!
Oh yeah, no, wait, I have that one, I think.
Don't you just get it automatically?
No, I don't think so.
If you just tap A and S alert, A and D alert,
you just dance.
You just do a little dance. It's pretty good.
Oh my god, that dance isn't even in the game yet, Bajo. Wow.
My
Careful, Barjo will make that a dance, and then they'll make that an emote.
Yeah, point and do it.
I'm going to submit it to their website or whatever.
I need to pee.
Ah, drat.
All right. Task completion. Go.
3. Get 3.
Go.
Just
That's
run.
all we
Nick
care
goes-
about. That's
and
all
it's
we
and
care
remember
about.
it's go for the yellow, and then it's actually the markers on the thing in each room. So you just go to exactly where it is.
Speed round.
Dance
Oh.
Dance Revolution.
dancing.
Go. Yep, it's press keyboard keys
Yep.
on the line.
Amazing.
Fail it. Yeah, I do that. You could be go.
That was a good one. That was a
there's
good
another one
chunk.
There's one
in here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's the
so
fighting
good.
one. Oh, that's a new one.
Nice. Punch
Oh, you
it. Take that banana. What's this get you?
Oh, look at the
Not bad,
look. There's another one down here. Look at task density.
Who cares if I'm a banana? He's drunk on
The task density. He's drunk on task density.
No one knows you're in here. Realign the panels. Hit the yellow.
Go. Oh, this
Yeah,
is
right.
realign the panels in the main room, I think.
This is good though.
where
If we
those
get it
panels are.
before a meeting gets called.
I don't trust
Oh,
this
they
game.
get killed by that person.
Watch out.
Behind me.
Where are they? Oh,
Oh,
it's the camera. It was the camera. You gotta hit the camera.
that was scary. All right, let's listen in.
Okay, my question is,
excuse me,
who was in the
I'll
loop
get voted
control
out,
with me besides Fresh?
I don't know who the third was. That was a random.
Negative.
Control. Where's the loop?
Who was just
Was not
squatting in
me.
all the
Who
bananas
was in
and
the
squatting?
loop control?
What's loop control?
I was in
That's
the
the very top
island
room.
control. I was in island control. If that's
Oh, that was me.
Oh, that was you, Britt? Okay, yeah. Okay,
I'm
me,
in
Britt,
island
and Fresh
control.
were together.
If there's any of that.
Where was the body?
Where was the body?
The
Where
body was in the
Yeah.
supply drop factory, which is the bottom left corner.
Oh,
I
wait,
did
we were
I did
way
the
back.
battle bus repair, and then I was on my way
Who
to my
ran
next
past
task.
me in island control? Who
and I
ran
saw
past me
Cray.
in island control?
Wait, did you say you did battle bus repair?
Yeah, that was, the
Excuse me,
first,
Rudy?
that was the first task I did.
Oh, okay. That's
Who was it? Who ended in science lab with me?
Yeah, did you have a hammer?
Wait.
Yeah, I was about to. And you had a pad. You had the
So
pad.
I can vouch for you, I'm pretty sure, Nick, unless you're playing a long game.
We're in science lab.
Yeah, I was in science lab, and I'm like, he's got a hammer, so he's probably not doing a task in banana time. So I feel like I can vouch for you. This doesn't help
I,
much.
I also saw Barjo,
Yeah.
I saw
Out of the
Barjo
map.
running past with a tray of food over his head, and then we instantly went bananas, and he would have had to drop that tray to activate the banana thing. So I don't think it's him, unless it was someone else.
Who ran past me
I
with
feel like
a
I-
map out in island control? Little mappy thing.
The thing that looks like a switch?
So that
They were running towards a loop control, maybe? Or I don't know which direction
we don't have enough.
Yeah, I feel like we just don't have enough.
We do have a lot of everyone who was top right, though.
Yeah, but isn't that where the body is?
No, well, he said the body was bottom left.
Body was bottom left. But we don't know how long it's been there, right? Because no one saw it.
Yeah.
Hard when everyone's a banana. It's tough. It's tough.
The first meeting is
Hard
always
banana life.
Yeah.
Everyone just chats and then skips.
Unless there's someone sees something.
She throws something at me.
That
It's fantastic.
had the body? Who was the one? Just out of curiosity.
What did you say?
Steph. Oh, Steph, right.
I found the body in the supply drop factory.
Steph hasn't voted.
Textbook hex.
Steph forgot to vote.
Self-report? No.
It doesn't matter. That counts as a skip. It just doesn't speed up the process.
Definitely less people spotting people killing other people.
Yeah, it's just still keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think like part of that is because you're in a third-person camera as opposed to a top-down camera where you've got a broader perspective of a room.
Yeah, and also the speed in which, like, the fact that you can get killed and not know.
Where am I going?
Objective.
Yeah, you can get like Twitch shot.
Yes.
Yeah. So security.
Is this going to be the same one? Let's just finish that one with the hammer. It is.
It is.
So when you get to that room,
it is.
it's a camera.
It's right above me.
Of a door. Yep. And then again, a decent run to get there. So hopefully the chunk you get.
That was huge.
It could have been someone else getting on at the same time.
At the same time?
Oh, that's good.
There's a few bananas in here.
That's good.
Bananas here.
Ah, damn.
So many bananas in here.
There's almost that thing of like, do you just leave bodies to keep doing tasks?
And Bordy and everyone turned to bananas. They're all like looking around, and then Burticus just kills Bordy. And then I report.
Because I saw Stephanie there as well.
Yeah.
I believe Badger.
Easy.
So you saw them. So you saw their names. Like
I saw pre-banana.
You saw pre-banana, and then you saw one banana kill another banana.
Yeah.
Okay,
and
wait,
then,
wait.
but I know who it was.
Did you guys try to double kill and fuck it up, or no?
Well, who would I double kill if I was the imposter? There's no one else there. It was just me.
Okay,
Burticus,
I
and
thought
Bordy.
you and Fresh said you were together. Never mind.
I didn't see Fresh.
No, Fresh was in the cafeteria
you might have
room
came in
with
at
me.
the end. No.
The food court.
And Badger, where did this happen? Where was this?
It was in Supply Drop Factory.
Right, okay.
Wait, so who are you accusing? What's
It's
happening?
Burticus. It's easy.
Oh. Okay.
He's saying it's Burticus. I was in Battle Bus with 2 other people.
Who was with me in like a little room? Like we were downstairs, like we were like in a little room together, and I was a little bit scared. Like you go downstairs. Which one's that? It's like the CSI area.
I was a little bit scared.
Was it you?
I was there
I
with
was
Steph.
like, who the? I was getting stressed.
So it's just whether or not we believe Badger saying that it was Burticus.
I mean,
That's
he
all we
had
got.
haste to his voice.
One
honestly.
person has died. 2 people have died, and
Gray
I
did die first.
so
I know I
early.
made a meme, but
Burticus, do you have anything to say?
So early on, guys.
I'm good.
Kill her.
You're under the
Kill her.
defense arrest.
Vote, please. All right, I voted.
The prosecution also
Yeah, totally.
Well,
I voted. Let's vote.
Hidden banana thing doesn't work.
It works if you do it when there's no one else
I
around.
don't care how you saw me. I was a banana.
But I was a banana the whole time.
Deduction. The banana thing
Banana, then you just killed her.
It doesn't absolve you of guilt.
It's like one of, you know those ball cup games where there's a ball and then all the cups move and you got to tell which one the ball is. It was like that.
Exactly
but
what
there
it's
were 2
like.
cups.
If you guys
you
could
didn't
stop
move.
looking so closely, that would be amazing. Thank you.
There were 2 cups and you didn't move.
I just listened to the end.
Oh, no.
Amazing.
Get me off of it.
Good.
Bye.
So
That's so good.
Right, Tarsnick, you got this one.
Do you have anything to say for yourself?
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it.
Nah. I was a banana.
Okay, Battle Bus
I mean,
repair.
how would you know? The fact that it's like instant. Yeah, right. I didn't quite realize until this one. So they're persistent tasks as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
come on.
Oh, no. Just duck.
If you
Oh no,
yeah,
you have to go and unlock stuff, don't you? Yeah, nice. Loser fruit.
Loser fruit was me. Loser fruit was hiding out.
But I did say hide as well. I was like, you got to sneak.
Oh, Alithia. Kill. I did.
I think it's Bajo. I honestly.
I just saw Alithia kill.
It does seem sus.
It fresh?
Does seem sus, Bajo.
And then turn left. So I thought it wasn't you because you did the deactivation task, but then I think it was fresh. Just immediately turned into a ball of light. So
it can't be Bajo. He wouldn't have voted out Vertigus.
Yeah.
He led the.
I think that's too much of a long game.
I trust him. I trust him.
Did it right in front of me.
The dancing.
He's having a glee. Great. Pumpkins at her or something.
What a dance to go out on. What a dance to go out on.
The reflections as well.
She's like, F you guys.
Amazing.
I saw you kill.
Bajo carried.
Yeah.
Nice.
Clutch from Bajo.
Bajo, that was a huge last game. That was
excited to be doing
massive.
Bajo was just
Right place,
everywhere
right
at the
time.
right time.
Yeah.
Saw it all.
Detective Bajo.
It's on the case. Prosecution rest.
That's so good, dude.
know,
What a way to go out.
Bajo mad sus still for me.
I was looking to kill Nick, even though we cancelled that round.
So funny.
No, that was a good round. Oh, as soon as I saw the I heard the sound of a report, I was like, I'm dead. I was like, I got one.
Well, I gotta leave it.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I gotta leave it there because we've got more show to make.
I gotta go as well.
Oh.
Got to go.
Okay.
That was so much fun,
nice
though,
meeting you
guys.
guys.
Thank
Lovely
you.
playing
It was so good.
It was lovely meeting and playing with you guys. Thank you so much.
I had so much fun, honestly. Thank you so much, guys. This is really cool.
Thank you,
guys.
massive
That was
thank you,
awesome.
Steph, for
It was
being
fun,
such a
guys.
strong imposter, honestly.
Yeah, Steph, that was wild.
I crumbled at
Yeah.
the end with the pressure.
Oh,
Like,
but you
your
played
voice went
so
higher
well the
at
other
the end, but I
time.
Yeah.
Oh my
should have
god.
listened to my gut.
Yeah. Oh, Bajo, we'll have to play this again, and you and I can be imposters, and we'll go again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I bailed out on you, and I took your imposter chance away, but we'll play it again.
I will never forgive you, and good night.
Thanks, guys. That was awesome. Bye.
Bye.
It was Bajo.
Awesome. It was always Bajo.
Always Bajo.
It was
Knew
always
it.
Bajo.
Well done,
It was
Nick.
always Bajo.
I think you.
Thank you.
Collectively won more than you lost.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
there wasn't
it
really
was
running
like I
talent.
died early in a couple of them, like in a
Yeah.
horrible,
But the team still
horrible
won.
way. But the team still won, and that's all that counts. It's a team game. It's not an individual game. So even if I'm dead,
Exactly.
the team lived on, and my death contributed to finding out the information of who did me wronged. That was awesome. That is a good group of people to play that with as well. They are
Yeah, totally.
It's and it's
they're quick
it's
to turn
Polish.
on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
It's funny.
The mini games are so
playing
much
these things with groups of mates. Like it's like you can tell that they have a good like friendship gaming group where they like know each other's tells the same way that you and
Totally.
that you guys knew each other's tells.
Totally.
Dangerous move, Nick boy. Give me 1 second. Yep.
Yep. All good?
We're good now.
Sorry,
We're good.
I jumped.
moved
for everyone
around.
watching. There is a very complicated setup. Like I can't describe how complicated it is to get 9 people that you're playing a game with, but you only want to hear their voices in a very
Sometimes.
specific way. Sometimes, but we want Pete and Gus to be talking, but we can't let any of those people hear Pete and Gus. But I need to
They couldn't hear me?
the Discord, so I'm in a different Discord channel than the guys are in. And so then at the end, I just randomly
pop
jump back
back
into
into our Discord.
our Discord.
Peter's face went to that
It's
one.
fine.
Pete went to that face at the beginning when the gameplay was up when he just did this. He looks so great.
I was like looking at where are those frames dropping?
No, the making the mini games interesting is cool. I like not interesting,
Totally.
but like making them involved is such a cool is an evolution for that. I like that it's there because the times that when we played, I got distracted with the mini game and didn't look around me and that kind of thing. I think it's really important for a third person one
Yeah.
like that. And
Amazing. No, it was it's totally like that's heaps of fun and of course very, very polished and
what's the mode called again,
I like
Peter?
the third person running around.
Yes, of course. It is called.
I don't like to let my cards go to waste, especially considering there was so much banana action in that.
That's so true.
Fortnite Impostors. Trust nobody.
And thank you very much to the little devil and angel on my shoulders, Pete and Gus, for talking me through that. That was very satisfying. Also,
it's a fun way to do that.
satisfying.
It was really good. Incredibly fun to watch, and it's nice. Like whenever I watch people play games like that, like when you're in the background, you're yelling at the screen anyway. So it was nice to be yell at a screen with Gus.
Well, it was nice to make just squeaks, just like when someone runs past you.
And I also liked. I went on record a couple of weeks ago saying that social deception games not my favorite, but that was lots of fun. Like that was I don't know what it was, but the fun factor. I think it's the
short turnarounds on those ones are a little.
The short games is good.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the fact that like I'm not sinking like
40
minutes into something. I'm actually like in and out.
Well, by comparison, this is quick rounds of fun, polished, popcorny gameplay. The other one that we mentioned, we literally set out on a voyage. A slow, old-fashioned voyage, underprepared through ice. It's like I don't want to do that again.
I don't want to do that.
But I'll tell you what I do want to do again is a fundraiser.
Holy smokes, yes.
Oh my God. We have raised 4,021 pounds. 4,021 GBP to AUD. That's very quick convert shows that we've raised 7,600 Australian dollars, and that will actually be 8,600 Australian dollars because we will put in our 1,000.
We have yet to drop it in. Let's do it.
Well, we do have an ad break, and then we'll get Steph back in for that moment as well. And
lovely.
Yeah, and we'll come back and round out the show.
Nice.
Once again, I jumped ahead of myself, and I apologize.
No, all good. See you soon.
Hello there, I'm Gus.
And I'm Steph.
And today we're playing a very special game from MaxJazzGames.
Oh, there's a sort of cat thing.
He's holding a donut, I think.
Do you know what it is?
That's right, it's Kung Pooby.
Do you play Kung Pooby?
Maybe you play Kung Pooby with your parents.
And if you do you sing the Kung Pooby song?
Would you like to sing the Kung Pooby song with us? Come on.
Kung Pooby.
Kung Pooby. Pooby here, Pooby there, Pooby everywhere.
Do you know who else plays Kung Pooby? That's right, it's Pockety. I wonder which window the Pockety is in today.
Let's have a look.
Is it in the round window?
Or the foot window?
Or is it in the Angus shitting himself window?
That's right, it's in the severed foot window.
We've had a lot of fun today playing MaxJazzGames, haven't we, Gus?
We sure have, Steph. Well, it's time to go now.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Hey,
welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Steph.
Yay!
Or is it really you?
You imposter.
Or am I a banana?
Well, that was you in the artwork on the screen.
Yeah, that was me. I posed for that.
Thank you. We've done 2 ad breaks, but I'll shout out everyone mentioned in those. We saw DolphinPants and Merf, word from our sponsors in the first one, and the ads RollerStar and LokiCat there. So thank you very much, you guys, for your continuing patronage. And then that was Amira, 1012, and Lisdalia and DolphinPants for the second ad break there, and MaxJazzGames, and then the promo there for Game Club and podcast.
Oh my gosh. Do you see in chat Factor Tom from Tiltify? Just a big shout out and thanks to everyone for what you're doing.
Oh, thank you very much, Tom. That's
the Tom
awesome.
from Tiltify.
Tommy Tilts.
Well, don't thank us. Thank everybody watching who's raised £4,000.
Yeah.
Which is pretty incredible. Because I'm going to say because we hit our goal in about 70 seconds. But we did pledge to match it with 1,000 straight Australian dollars or 500 Great British pounds. So Pete, I assume
I am on that right now.
How's Pete doing that? He's been juggling balls all night. I'm so sorry. I should have jumped on and done that or something. I'm
just watching Pete
go. Sorry,
I've got the company credit card.
That's true. That's true.
I feel like there is a moment. I don't know what Gus's is, but there is a moment in this episode where me, Steph, and Pete, all independently at different times, have just like looked at another monitor really concerned, and have just like stared at it for like a minute or two and just gone like, huh. So, Will, I don't know if you can find them, but they definitely all exist. And
they all are,
like
and that's the one
moments of red hot panic.
That's the one where I just started just talking because it all went silent, and you guys know how much I love silence, so I just started talking.
We also know you love talking. So
I don't know what I said. I blacked out. I don't know what that moment was. Will, find that moment for me, please.
That's right. So while Pete's doing this, we'll obviously we've got we still have the post show to do after this. But thank you very much, everyone, for hanging out today for Back Pocket. Of course, wonderful having you all here. A different kind of show, but tons of fun, I think, for everyone involved. If you want more Back Pocket action, then head to backpocket.gg. There is links there to everything that we do. There are podcasts, there is the YouTube channel, there are all our socials, there's our store, and most importantly, there is our Patreon. You can go straight there at patreon.com/backpocket and become a member of our community, because if you join the Patreon, you unlock Discord, you get post-show access, you get so much additional stuff there, but your money is really helping our show stay alive, and so we are so thankful for you for that. But tonight we are particularly thankful for you guys for the money that you have raised. So we are sitting on. Did ours go in? It did go in.
It did just go in.
But it's that takes a moment. I might take a second. Let me just force reset it, and I'll see if it does it. It might
there
just
it is.
Hey, it just went in.
There it is.
There's a number you don't see a lot. 454%.
Yeah, that's a weird percentage,
isn't it?
4541 GBP to AUD. So together as a community, over the course of just a couple of hours, we've raised 8,661 Australian dollars and 80 Australian cents for Afghan aid, who are able to take that money and hopefully do some really good things for a country in the kind of crisis that I feel like we don't see too many times during our lifetime, where they have, in my opinion, being completely abandoned by most of the world's nations. So it's pretty horrific, and I really wish that there was more that we could do. But I think that when we decided to do this fundraising, we knew that you guys would step up, because that's just the kind of people who watch us. People with open minds, open hearts, and who are willing to help out those who need it.
There's heaps to talk about, heaps of discussion around it, but it's a different thing to talk about it a lot versus to do something like whatever we can. And in this
it's also just it's a tough time as well for things to be happening in the world when everyone's so focused on COVID, and people like have often less mental space to care about things like that are happening in a small part of the world when the rest of the world is so occupied with other stuff. So it's really, really great that people would able to kind of divert their attention and care to this specific issue.
When COVID has to become the lighter part of the news now, it's like, oh my God, it can feel overwhelming essentially. And so it's like, it's a big call and a big effort from all you guys and from everyone as well who, as I said, deals with consuming that and seeing that and having that heaved upon us all. But again, then to be able to turn around and say like, cool, let's do something about it in whatever shape or form. And this just proves you guys are so delightfully, loving and generous, and we knew that, but it's nice to see it every time we get to do things like this with you guys, so thank you.
Absolutely. For sure. Now, there's a lot of names, so I don't think we'll read all of them because we'll be here for an hour, but it looks like there were and we did read some at the start, but that money has come from 142 donors.
Amazing.
Wow.
142 people have given money tonight.
That's
amazing.
Huge, that's so epic. Thank you so much, guys. And so we are going to be sticking around for the post show, and we hope that those who have access to that will want to stick around as well. Up this week, starting tomorrow. So you can't, unfortunately, you can't escape me because Monday I was on the news. Tuesday I streamed Road 96. Wednesday I streamed Road 96. Thursday I'm here now, and tomorrow is the beginning of the next Back Pocket Game Club because that is when 12 Minutes is coming out overnight. It is unlocking in, does it give me a time? It unlocks in 3 hours and 24 minutes. So I will be streaming 12 minutes tomorrow, and I hear that it is a game that is so much better and completely built for the idea of like hive mind and groupthink. So I'm really excited for those of you. I know some of you will probably be avoiding it because you want to avoid spoilers, but I also want to have you guys here because I crave your attention in a really desperate and so if you wake up at like 7 a.m, you could probably finish the game. It's 6 to 8 hours by the time midday 1 o'clock rolls around, and then we can all just do this together.
I'm so excited for two things about this game. One of them is that like when we have the game club chat at the end of the month, or when we all finish it, I'm just interested for a game that I think we might all approach differently or have different opinions about, more so than some of the ones we've played before. And second of all, most importantly, I'm excited to do a back pockety of 12 minutes, which just essentially is a top-down version of a pocket. So it's just a circle. I'll be done in 5 minutes.
An open chasm.
Chasm.
Just that, and I'm done. And then that's it. So the relief is there.
Perfect.
And then the last thing that we haven't have we announced the thing that we're doing next week? Gus kind of did because he drew something.
Yes.
Yeah. We announced that. Yeah,
we're cool.
Destiny 2 Witch Queen launch announcement stream.
I'm very excited, and it'll be the perfect opportunity for me to wear all my like Destiny stuff that I've bought and ordered and have not been able to wear anywhere because of COVID. So it's going to be a fashion show for Steph. Destiny jacket, Destiny shoes, Destiny jumper.
I love how you're like, I'm buying all this stuff and I can't wear it unless it's on a Destiny live stream announcing a new expansion.
Well, no, I mean like out in the world. I want to wear it out in the world.
It's true.
You never see anything below my waist.
Hey, did you get those boots?
Yeah, I got both. I've both pairs.
Got both?
Yeah.
Oh god!
Yeah.
I wish you didn't have. I wish you didn't have tiny woman's feet, and I would just steal one of those pairs because I love those big boots.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay, cool. So
I know you're a big Palladium fan.
I am.
That is next Wednesday, I believe.
Next Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. on Wednesday. We'll have the news on Monday. We'll have a live stream on Tuesday. We've got the 7:30 Destiny stream on Wednesday. We've got Thursday Back Pocket and a Back Pocket Game Club next Friday. So there's just tons and tons going on. We thank you everyone for watching and hanging out. It's time to end this and go into a smaller show where we learn all of Gus's terrible secrets. Let's back it out.
All right, let's back it out.